Welcome to Pew Pew Bang, a video game podcast that's also a slumber party. We're talking games, we're sharing stories, and dishing out life advice. My name is Kelsey Lewin, and joining me we've got Janet Garcia.
Hello.
Haley McLean.
Yo!
And Sarah Podzorski.
Hello.
Hi. And
hello, princess.
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess.
I was going to say hi, award-winning girlies.
Oh. Hello, award-winning
Hello.
girlies.
Look what I was hiding on
We
the
did it.
screen!
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were
Are you actually going to open that
Is that champagne?
content?
Yeah!
Haley is just
Okay, be careful,
opening a
please.
bottle of champagne.
Wait,
Be really careful.
We always act
supposed
like
to put, like,
it's
a towel
so
over
scary,
it.
and then I feel like
live
nothing
off the
actually
best lane.
happens.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Nothing's
Wait,
No.
more in there than I thought.
Haley,
Aim it
please
away
don't
from
point that
you.
towards your face. Yeah, Okay, that wasn't too bad. Mine like
feel
flew
like-
across like my alleyway and then ricocheted back towards me, but I was okay.
I feel like we need to edit in like the uncorking sound because
Pop.
it's really anticlimactic through Discord.
It'll come in on my end.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
great.
Big
So,
old laugh.
yeah, Pew Pew Bang won Best Gaming Podcast in this year's Astra Awards. We were nominated and we won!
Woo!
Yay!
One for one, baby!
So thank you guys. And Janet actually attended the red carpet. Janet, can you tell us a little bit about your experience there?
Yeah, it was like at this restaurant. I want to say the neighborhood was maybe Silver Lake. I kind of forget, to be honest, because I'm not the one driving. Isaiah is. But we went on there. It was the red carpet, which was my first red carpet that I've done. It had a photographer and two people interviewing people as they came down, saying like, "Hey, what's your podcast about?" And just asking a couple other questions like, "What other podcasts do you listen to? You know, what's your favorite episode of the podcast, etc. Like, what makes it stand out, stuff like that." So that was cool, and also a little bit slightly unexpected, where I was like, oh, I have to just like, boom, lock in and do content. But it's pretty easy because that's like all we do is content. So I'm like, okay, cool. Did that, walked in, had like some wine, and then just kind of hung around, talked to a couple other people that were there for the Astra Awards, the podcast awards, and what their shows were. I forget the names of the shows offhand, so I don't want to mess it up, but one of the shows is a bunch of like old women, like kind of trying to redefine what it's like to be like old in a woman. And that was dope. They were like
Ooh.
senior citizen age. And that's just cool to see like older people making
Cool.
content, especially women.
Wait, I want to
So,
listen
like,
to
Yes,
that.
you guys.
So that was kind of a
Yeah.
slay. I'll try to find the name of it because they were like obviously like nominated. I forgot what category, maybe like lifestyle or something. But that was cool. Sat down. We had like a little dinner thing while the awards were going, and our category was like the first official category of the night. There was kind of like an honorary category before that, and then it was like best game podcast. And I was like, great. No matter what happens, it'll be over because I'm a like, can I present first so I can sit for the rest of class kind of person. So I was like,
Yeah.
great. And then and it was also that weird vibe of like when they were naming the nominees for things, people were like, are we supposed to clap for each one? Like, what's the vibe? We don't know yet. But for Pew Pew Bang, I do feel like we got on the higher end of the noise, which was cool because I'm like, oh my God, people in the room know what this is. Like, that's crazy. And
Earlier
then,
in the
you know,
night, people have
Yeah.
energy.
we won, and then I got up. My dress kind of got stuck under the chair, but Isaiah was able to like finagle it out, which I'm like, thank God, like great. Then walked up, did a little like, you know, thank you. This is why we, you know, made the show and blah, blah. And then like, you know, appreciate people recognizing what, like we feel like we make a special show, and this award is proof that we're not alone in that thought. Thanks, bye, walk on back. And it was like, cool.
Cute.
So yeah, I mean, it was like really, really awesome to like have that, you know, win done. And I mean, this is the first time I've been on a show that has gotten an award. So that's pretty cool. Like, and I've done like a lot of podcasts over the years. So like, that's pretty crazy.
That's
but,
low key like the highest praise because Janet's been on 80,000 podcasts.
Yeah. So in our first year out the gate, like that's like pretty wild.
Pretty
And obviously like
Yeah.
for everyone, it was like, you know, some people were like on the newer end of podcasting. Some people have had their show for like 6 to like double digit years. So it's just like, it was just cool. But I wish you guys were there. I went with Isaiah, but I was like, this would be really fun if like Sarah, Haley, and Kelsey were here, because it did feel like it would have been nice to like celebrate, you know, the work we've done and like hang out together and all that. But we'll get that at a later time because we're all remote. But yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to come. It was just kind of short notice, or at least short notice for.
Well, Ben
when
thought it was a scam. So it was a little short notice.
Yeah, we did some Googling and realized it wasn't.
It was their first year doing podcast awards. Like, the
Podcast
Astra
specifically,
Awards
yeah.
are for like a lot of other like TV and movies, and that
I
sort
didn't
of
know we
thing,
were
and they've been doing
nominated
that
for
a while.
It was like the nominations
Yeah.
were out for a while before we learned we were on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wasn't it like we learned like a little bit before we went out for Janet's wedding, and then like it was like 2 weeks until the actual awards show or
Yeah,
something?
we didn't have
Yeah.
too much of a gap, so it was obviously like easy for me to do here in LA, like just local. But yeah, for everyone else, it obviously is a bit extra. But yeah, it was really cool.
What's
So-
it like to have beat Persona 5, get married, and then receive an award all in
In,
like
like,
the
a
same
span
month?
Honestly,
like a
week
couple of
almost.
weeks.
Yeah.
it's been like the low-key, I feel like I had the greatest like October of all time, where it's like all those things happen. I also beat
And the
Silk Sonic
Dodgers
2.
won.
The Dodgers also won, and we've gotten through a
Asshole.
lot of Fast and Furious movies, which isn't that interesting, but we're working on that as like a collective group. So it's like, and I beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. Shout to the hate finish. I did that. It was a lot of work. Yeah.
Wait, do you actually hate it?
Yeah, I really don't like that game. I think it's really boring.
Wow. Okay.
It made me
Yeah,
throw up.
It made you throw up.
It made me
Mom, I
throw
threw up.
Mom,
It
I
is
threw
a
up.
bit of
So
a
she threw up.
twirly.
Bonanza.
She's a bit of a twirly whirly kind of experience, so I could see that.
Once you're in the dirt,
Were you
I
playing
also don't
get
handheld or
nauseous.
on the TV?
I was playing on stream actually.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I was too high, and also the game was
yeah.
in the dirt.
Okay, well, okay, so I would say also marijuana
we
contributed.
cannot say what would have caused this. You know, maybe it was the being high.
I'm not
but
gonna
it
green
could
out
have also
no way,
been
no
the
way.
can
of weed
bonanza.
drink. I'm not gonna green out from that. That's crazy.
You know,
It was
who
the
can
dirt.
say
Just
what's
Saying it might have been
happening
a
here?
combo.
Okay, maybe it was the weed a little bit, you guys, but it was mostly Donkey Kong Bonanza. Go watch my 40-minute stream of Donkey Kong Bonanza where I turn it off and run to the bathroom.
Nice.
I never checked
Yeah,
the
it's going
comments
good.
on that after I revealed that I puked there. I should go look and see if anyone wrote it.
Ooh. I'm ahead of you.
Oh, go look. Yeah, thank you. Well, we did it. We did it, guys. We won an award
We did it.
in less than a year. Podcast speedrun?
Well, what do they
Yeah,
call it?
except
It's
we're
like
not going to
the, like-
stop, so
Yeah.
not,
we're like
done
the
with the speed run.
there's like words for this. Like I know like in was it Double XL or Source Magazine? They have like the freshman class for like hot rappers that are like new on the scene. It's like we have like that, but for like podcasts.
We're the hot rappers on the scene.
Yeah.
Are we all under 32? Can we say like the cool chickies under 32 or something?
Because we're not 30 and
We
30.
can, but I
we're
don't
not
want
30
to.
under 30.
But so when you hit that past 30 under 30, were you a little like, oh, now I'll never be on 30 under 30?
Yeah, I was
oh,
actually
definitely,
that was
'cause I was-
actually a low key goal of mine, and I'm a little disappointed.
No, me too. I tried.
I never thought I was going to get it, but it would have been nice. I mean,
I poked a couple people who maybe have gotten it before and said, "Hey, you know," and my name was in the conversation, but I was not picked for.
I feel
it.
like I used to feel that way, and then all those articles came out about how like most of the 30 under 30s are like nepo babies.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel better now.
But what if I was cool enough to get past all of that, skyrocket
Then
past
obviously
all of it?
it's so cool and very, very legit with very good
Yeah.
taste. And infallible.
But yeah, I wish we could have had I could have had that, but it's not a big deal. But it was something
okay.
that was like, it's gone
Yeah.
now. So
Another
yeah, I know I
thing
did feel
lost.
that.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that like on my birthday or anything like that. I wasn't like, oh, I can't do the 30 or 30. But like when it went, and I'm like, oh, that was the last one I could have been in on. I was like,
Yeah.
it felt like
No,
the
I
fairy
felt
left
it around
without me a
age
little bit. I'm
29. I was like,
no.
I think I'm out of time. I think this ain't happening.
Yeah.
you guys were so
So,
much
you
more
know.
put together. I never have thought in a million years anyone would ever think of me for that. In a million years. I mean, I still had
Why?
the ego to go, oh, here goes my last shot.
Oh, you'd be like such a fun like before. When did you become like a lawyer?
After I was like around the time I was 30. I think
Damn.
I was like just like 29-ish. Yeah.
Because I do feel like your trajectory, like it's giving like a good write up. You know what I mean? Like that'd be a fun little read.
It's giving a good write up late 20s onward. Early 20, mid 20s,
Yeah.
Haley.
Who's doing well in their early 20s? All the 30 under 30 people are at least like 27 for the most part.
No, that's my problem is I did really well in my early 20s and then it just kind of plateaued there. And I'm happy with that, to be clear. But like, that's why I was delusional enough to think it could happen.
You should have gotten it,
because
Kelsey.
My early 20s were like pretty good. And then And then, it's just kind of been the same ever since. So
We should make
There's
a
not too
video
many comments
thing.
on your stream, Haley. It's like pretty chill.
No
It's just,
one-
this game
no
looks
one-
great. Hoping to play more in the next month or two from like 3 months ago.
I'm
no one's
surprised no one
saying,
went,
"Oh
"Look,
my god, you threw up."
oh my god, you threw
No,
up.
yeah, no one said, oh my god, you threw up.
I could tell when she had to throw up. It's right here. Timestamp.
No, I hit it so good. I'm like, well, I think I might call it a day. Bye, everyone. Second I hit end, I ran.
No, we could all tell how high you were.
Okay,
Trust me.
that's
just
what my
kidding.
brain
No,
was
we're good.
telling me, but it's good to know.
Okay, so what we're talking about today, speaking of all of these things, is we're talking about games that ruined our lives. Things that, I don't know, we spent too much time in, too much money in. Something that really we look back with at least a decent amount of regret for. So, Haley, let's start with you. What game ruined your life?
Yes, Haley. What game have you brought
You
to
all
this
know what
table?
it is. Even when we were planning this, everyone
I'm
knows
trying to
Haley's.
do a podcast
It's
here, Haley.
Overwatch.
Just answer the damn question.
It's Overwatch.
But it's still Overwatch.
It's still Overwatch. It's been almost 10 years of it's still Overwatch. That game, I'm 32. I'm about to reach a third of my life playing Overwatch. That math is crazy. 10 years
is
of
crazy.
Overwatch?
It can't be 10 years.
It's 10
it's
years,
a solid
Sarah.
it's got to be like 9 or 8.
It's 10. It's 10 next May.
Oh God.
May 2026, it'll be 10 years old. And you know what? I
And
was
you-
playing it. What?
You've
What'd you
never
say?
stopped. Like, there's never been.
What'd you say to me? Yes, I've never stopped. Of course I've never stopped. And it's because all
Like,
my
you've never
friends
been
still
like-
play it.
You've never been like, maybe I should take a break for 3 months. Like, never once in that whole period.
The longest break I probably took was about 3 months. Yeah, longest.
Okay.
And then
And is it like it's not
come
like you're
back.
like hardcore playing with them all the time, right? It's just like
No,
How
it's like-
often would you say you play Overwatch?
like once a week?
This is giving like annual checkup a little bit.
So bad.
And how often do you do this?
Reasonable.
Once a week, writes on chart.
Okay, but like the month that came out, I played that game for like 9 hours a day.
I was playing until
The
like
whole
5 in the
month.
morning when
Yeah.
it came out.
And I think a lot of people did. And then a lot of people moved on, and I did not. And I stayed.
You're
And
still at the
then
restaurant, yeah.
I'm still at the restaurant. Sometimes I feel everyone's a tiny baby, and I'm a monster on a hill.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. And it's once a week doesn't sound bad, but it's bad if the game's 9 years old, I feel.
But
Take
now
that
you're
in
Overwatch
consideration.
2.
Oh my god, it makes no absolute. Everyone knows Overwatch 2 was pretty much a fraud scam just to change it so they could start doing battle passes with more egregious microtransactions. Nothing changed. They said they were going to give us a whole new PvE mode. Nope. Never mind. No, we're
What
not going to
happened
do
to
that.
like the story modes, you know?
It's
What
gone.
happened to the what
They,
they
just did,
promised?
they went, nah, never mind. And that was the whole purpose of switching over. And they were like, no, now we're going to switch to 5v5 and you get the story mode. And they took out the story mode and 5v5 sucks. So it's like, oh, everything was worse. But I still play it and I still love it. What's wrong? What do I do, you
So-
guys?
But the thing,
I mean,
the
is
thing
it
that-
just.
it's like to
would
talk
you-
to your friends, right?
Yeah, I largely use it to hang out with my friends. That's true.
But there
Yeah,
are like other
that's-
games you could play together.
You're empirically correct, Sarah, but we don't. We
Yeah, but you have to convince a bunch of people
Yeah,
to
it's-
switch games.
It's hard to convince
That's not an easy
them.
thing to do.
Michael Reno's pretty easy to convince. My other friend Kyle only likes
Are you a full stack?
No, we won't even really full stack it. Sometimes we can get enough in there to full stack it if we get Brian on, but Brian barely plays. And then my partner Michael might play.
Typical Brian.
Come on, Brian. And then Michael will sometimes play, but it's like I gotta twist his freaking arm. I go turn on Overwatch. I just deleted it to make room for Night Rain. Download it again. I want to play this weekend. Oh, I don't want to. And then it's like, oh. And then by the time we're all in there, it's like, oh, I felt like I was organizing like a party or something. You know what I mean? I just want to play a video game. But like Kyle will always hop on. Michael Rado will always hop on. So I always have at least two. And we're never in group chat. We're in our party chat always. I haven't talked to another human being on Overwatch for at least 3 years. So that makes it a lot better. Your silence is deafening. I need answers, ladies. What do I do?
Well, here's the thing. Well, I guess it's the classic, are you sick if you don't want to be cured? You know? Because like
know.
that's kind of where you are, right? You like, do you like your life with Overwatch?
I like it fine, but I can recognize that like when I look at my hour count, I feel crazy. That's so many hours that I could have like raised a child or traveled the world or something, and instead I was like,
Well, that's not. I mean, like that's not how.
That's so much more expensive though than Overwatch.
Yeah,
like,
it
you
is,
know what I mean?
it
Like, you already
is.
bought Overwatch.
but like when I look at other people's lives and stuff, I'm like, oh, they used those 2,000 hours I spent doing this to do that stuff.
But they didn't though. They just didn't do anything with that. I think I don't know. I don't want to help you be sick, but at the same time, like I'll be the devil here.
Okay.
I feel like I think it's natural to have that thought because I've had that thought before of like, oh my God, all these hours, or even just like game guilt with other games where it's like I spent all these hours on this one game. I could have beaten like 7 games on this amount of time,
Yeah.
but like you weren't going to. I think we all think that like if we take out like something bad, like, oh, 4 hours on TikTok today, I could have been reading a novel, but I wasn't going to. Like, I wasn't going to, you know what I mean? Like, and you can like do that swap, but it's not as like easy as it seems. And I even have this for like things that are like chill and good, where like I, did my marathon training. I'm still consider myself like a long distance runner. I do plan to go back to running and racing. But when I took off from running for a bit, I'm like, cool, I'm going to stop running. And then I'm going to like focus more on like weightlifting and like roller skating and doing all these other things. But like the reality is I didn't really do any of those things. I just wasn't running. So I'm like, well, someone could have done that swap. She's not here. So what was the difference, So I don't know. I don't think it's like necessarily, oh, that's 2,000 hours that I could have been doing something else. But it is a like, do you feel like you wanted to have been doing something else?
I don't regret the time. Unless I start doing math about like how many days it is and shit. And then I'm like, oh my God. Like I don't
That's
like
like,
days
does that spread
is
across the 10
dangerous.
years that you've been playing Overwatch?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Which, how many hours do you have? Do you know
If
your
that's
hour
just like
Around
hanging out with your
2,000.
friends.
I have like a like 1,500 in
Check
Final
it.
Fantasy 14, so it's like I get it.
One of
Are all
us.
of these things like
83 days? That's a lot of days.
I didn't want to do that, Janet. I liked living in
Sorry.
ignorance of the days. No.
Haley,
Almost
that's
3
almost
months of
3
time.
months.
I
3 months
know.
of your life.
And it's like 3 months if I didn't move and all I did was Overwatch. It's
you
not like
didn't
3
sleep,
months
if you
with like
didn't-
no pissing, no shit, and no sleeping Overwatch. 3 months straight. That's like a Mr. Beast challenge.
Do you like get mad when you play?
No,
or are
I
you just
don't
in a
get
good
mad
mood
at
the entire
Overwatch.
time?
I
Okay, I feel
think-
like that's fine then.
Yeah, the thing with Overwatch is I have so much game sense that I don't get mad at it anymore. Like I know how every match is going to play out, and even if I get killed just because someone's better than me, and I can't get that mad at that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And especially when I'm playing with like Kyle and Michael,
That's
I'm
weird.
like,
You're weird.
Who the hell cares?
Yeah, I
Kelsey,
can't play.
You're giving me a lot of
competitive
problems
games.
and not a lot of solutions.
Can I
I'm
ask
sorry.
you a
No,
toxic question, Haley?
I'm jealous. This is I was just saying something similar to Janet the other day. Is people who can just be like, that sucks that I got killed in this game, but that doesn't affect me. Or that sucks that my team lost this sport, but that doesn't affect me. I
There's
don't
other
know
games I
this
get
life.
mad
I don't know
at.
who you are.
It's like, but Overwatch is a rare one where I think I'm so numb to it. I've done so many games, I just don't care anymore.
Here's a
It's just
question.
fair.
Do
It's like
you,
breathing.
because I feel this way, and I'm not trying to like put you down with this question, but it is a negative question.
All right.
For 2,000 hours, do you feel like you should be better than you are at the game?
No, I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good.
Okay. Because that's something that eats at me where it's like I think back of like how much Smash Bros. Melee I played, and I'm like, why am I not good at the game? Like that. I mean, I was a kid when I was playing, but still, like I never learned how to wave dash. That feels like that we failed. You know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah, but you
like,
have to like look that up. It's not like the game teaches you how to.
I
wave
know,
dash.
but like, you know what I mean? It's like I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like I should have more to show.
I was
Haley,
a top
you're-
And then I sit
500
with like a darkness
for a little while.
Whoa! A little. How long is a little while?
Like I was a top 500 diva player on console, so that's already like
Oh,
a
okay.
category of a category. I already lost. Sarah's,
still pretty good.
No,
Sarah's
I'm still
impressiveness.
excited for you.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
I want to
That's
say that was
cool.
2017 or 18, and I was up there brief as a flash
But
in
this,
the pan.
this must have been like that early 20s you were talking about.
Yeah,
it was
that's what I was doing in my early 20s.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Kelsey was
I'm
starting
connecting the
businesses.
dots.
Yeah.
See, that's it. Kelsey took those 2,000 hours I spent being good at
That's
Genji.
not how that works.
I'm not even good at Genji. Why did I pick him? He's my worst character. Being good at freaking Ana, and then she made a multi-store empire and almost was a 30 under 30 success.
No, I was not. Hang on. I was definitely not almost 30 under 30. There's no such thing as almost.
I bet they
30
were sending
under
you the letter,
30.
and then someone else's nepo mom got the other one in instead. You're being humble.
Yeah, they crossed her name out because they were like,
Yeah.
we don't know her mom.
We don't know her mom.
Well, they should. She's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just.
But Haley, this doesn't sound like this game is ruining your life.
Yeah, it sounds like you just hung out with your friends and got good at a game.
I guess so, but that's like, I'm embarrassed to say how many hours that is. That must be something. Like, where's that guilt coming from then?
Okay, but Haley, think of it this way. They say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in something. So you're only 1/5 of the way to
10,000?
being... Yeah, you're
Yeah.
only 1/5 of the way to being an expert
frig said
in Overwatch.
that? Dr. Seuss?
Somebody that was talking about, I don't know. I think it comes from music.
Isn't it 10,000 hours?
It is 10,000, yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
see who
1,000,
said that.
right? Yeah.
No,
Like,
it's
they
something
made
like
stuff
1,000.
up, like the 10,000.
Popularized by
Gladwell.
Malcolm Gladwell. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
just
those
made that
productivity
effing
people.
number up.
Probably.
It sounds good
But-
though, doesn't it?
10,000
sound
hours?
good.
And I feel like he's right.
So I gotta do 5 times more Overwatch to be good at
How many
it?
more days is that?
Another
How many more days in
Um,
Haley's life
like,
does she need to play
another-
Overwatch?
9 months?
10,000 hours,
No, 12
would
months.
Minus her
be
2,000. that she's already got.
416 days. So it would be about
For
13 months, over a year.
straight.
This is why we
of
need that
Overwatch.
hyperbolic time chamber
But then
from
part of
Dragon
me
Ball
is
Z.
like,
I think about that all
only
the
a
time.
year? But that's
Straight.
without
But
Wait, no, that's like
straight.
without
Straight.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah,
No,
it'd be
you-
straight.
Only
Yeah.
a year, you could go esports pro.
If I,
It takes a long
if I
time to
know
wrap that
you
up,
can-
yeah.
There's I'm trying to go esports pro with Overwatch in 2025. It's like the worst job change I could ever do. There's not even an Overwatch league anymore.
I feel like Overwatch needs you. You don't need Overwatch, you know?
It does feel that way. And the other thing is, if that game ever shuts down, I'm gonna need you guys to rally the hell around
When
me
do you
to cheer
think
me up.
you'll stop? Like, when do you
it
think the
turn-
last
when
time
it
you'll
shuts
play
down.
will be?
When it's just
When it
down.
shuts down?
When
That's
the servers go
crazy.
down,
I
they
know
sunset
myself,
it.
and
I've
that's
actually,
the last day I'll stop playing.
That's actually kind of scary to hear, which
I
I think
know.
there is something. I get what you mean, Haley. There's something.
There's a bit of
There's
ominous
something
fear about it.
unsettling. Yeah, there's something.
It's
there's
like when
something
we were
fucked
at
up about this.
Margaritaville and they turned the lights on to get us
Yes,
to leave.
that's what it feels like to play Overwatch for 10 years. When you're at Margaritaville at close on a Monday and they turn the lights on. Exactly.
In order for us
To
to
be
close
clear,
very
at like,
early. It was
at
like 7
9
o'clock.
p.m.
9 p.m.
It was maybe even
it-
earlier than 9 p.m. It was,
It was
early.
maybe 8 p.m. It was really early.
You know what? I'll look it up right now. Margaritaville. What's that called? Hollywood.
Universal Studio City Walk or something?
Yeah, City Walk. Yeah, Universal City Walk. Don't mind me.
They probably kicked us out of there early because we're the only ones there.
And they all wanted to go home.
How dare
Was that
they?
really a Monday? It says they close at 9. It felt like it was
Yeah.
like 7 o'clock.
It was
We
still
were in-
9 o'clock, closing at 9
I feel
o'clock
like they had
for
to
a
have closed
restaurant
early.
that is like
I don't know.
that is like specializing in alcohol. Like their
But it was
theming
Monday.
is alcohol. To close it, it's at a theme park.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
outside of a theme park. They only open. They're only open till 10 on Friday and Saturday. Every other day is 9 p.m.
That's crazy.
much
That's
the
so
same with
early.
Margaritaville.
So early.
The theme park closes like at that same time. That's crazy.
We should write a letter to Jimmy Buffett's
They're like all that
estate.
shuts down. They're like,
R.I.P.
I do think being like, oh my god, I can't believe you're closing at the Margaritaville. It is kind of giving alcoholic though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, excuse me, I'm not
It's
done
just,
having my
it's just logic. Like if a place that is themed after an alcoholic drink should
Yeah.
be open past 9 p.m. That's all I'm saying.
Especially in California.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel
Yeah.
like everything in California is open pretty late. Like Minnesota,
Not
they
as late
shut
as you
stuff
think.
down at like 8 p.m. Or like, get out.
Yeah, same in
I
Seattle.
hate to
and
give it to
sucks.
them. You know, we're not New York in that way. Like, it's not open. Like, we definitely have stuff that is open late, but especially like up in the valley where Universal is, it's not exactly. We're not exactly closing down the day. You know, you'll find like a bar that's like, oh, this one's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., but that's like a rarity more than like a standard. But yeah, we could be better about that.
You guys, I need my Overwatch help. Help
sorry,
me.
sorry.
And
I
all
don't
I'm
think we
doing
can help
is
you.
you just enabled me to play more. This is not how I thought
what do you
this
want
would
help
go.
I
with?
just want I want your friends to play other games. I'm more worried about
Yeah.
your friends than you because I know you play other games.
Yeah,
Right.
Give me your friends.
You have like
number.
a healthy diet of games.
I have
But,
a
like,
healthy diet.
What are your other friends doing? Do
Well-
they only play Overwatch?
So Michael and his partner just moved in together, and Cam has a freaking PS5, so he can finally play Claire Obscura. I've been yelling at him to play that for a year since it came out, so he'll at least play that. He's a Final Fantasy guy. He's played all the Final Fantasies. They all like besides Overwatch, they just play single player. So they do have a healthy diet of single player games. They don't really play any
Okay.
other multiplayer games with me.
What's a healthy multiplayer
That's so
game?
weird. That they only want to play. The only multiplayer game they want to play is Overwatch.
And I don't hate it. I go, sure. I don't go, oh, go Overwatch again. I'm like, yeah. It's usually me saying
Maybe you
Overwatch
should
tonight
start
in the group chat.
saying ew, and then that'll change.
But I don't know. I feel
I
like
don't
isn't
wanna
it
say
kind of
you.
nice to have that, like have other sick people with you, because then you feel like,
Yeah.
oh, we're all just friends.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I
place to
mean?
hang out. It's not even a game anymore. It's where we hang out because Kyle doesn't live in the same province as me. It's loud. We're
It's
hanging
your
with Kyle.
Roblox.
It's my Roblox. Overwatch is a
It's like
30-somethings-year-old
it's like
Roblox.
Roblox if you
Well,
had
that's kinda
to
what Fortnite
know
is
how to
too, right?
pick up a controller.
Yeah, Michael won't play Roblox Fortnite with me. And there's kind of no other.
But it's still fun, right? Like you're still having fun
Yeah.
actively.
Yeah,
As much
just-
fun as you would say at the beginning.
Yeah.
When you first started playing Overwatch.
yeah.
That's scary though.
Didn't you just say that
I'm
you were
unsettled.
numb? You said you were like, I'm numb to it.
I am numb to it. I have a button. I have a button on my Stream Deck that just boots Overwatch.
See, that you gotta remove.
What's wrong with that? If I can play
That
whatever
is-
I want and it's fine, why
I
do I
feel
have
like
a
that
button?
we need to remove.
That is whatever the video game version of an alcoholic level is. If you
Oh
have
my God.
like a quick
Yeah.
button for Overwatch.
Yeah, I don't want to look for the icon. I like where it's right there. Easy to push. When I get
Something
a
about
text,
hearing you describe how
She
you
can stop
play
whenever
this
she
game,
wants.
it does make me feel kind of itchy. Does anyone else
that
feel
mean?
like something crawling over their skin? Just like, ooh, like
What
I'm getting
game-
secondhand stress.
what game have
from
you
hearing
put the
about.
most hours into? So, Sarah, you said 1,500 in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Janet, what's the most hours you put into a game, do you think? It's going
I
to be
think
like,
it's Persona 5 Royal.
that's
Oh,
fair.
I'll probably Smash Melee if I went back. I don't know the hours though, because I was like back in the day, you know,
Yeah.
before we had clocks inside the console to tell you the games. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Splatoon got some
Oh,
heavy hours, but I don't think it got as heavy as Persona 5 Royal.
which was
streaming
100
it.
and...
It was like 197 or something.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the game that
I
ruined
think
my life.
I've put
If we want to go into that.
197 into a couple of different RPGs. I
Yeah, you
think.
play the long Japanese RPGs. But, like, those are
Yeah.
single
They play
player
me.
experiences.
I don't recommend doing that, but
You know,
For,
like...
yeah, for multiplayer, it probably Mario Kart 8. I did play a lot, especially across all of its iterations. Yeah, because I was like heavy into doing like the online for a little while, and I would just like we would just race a lot in my house playing it. But I don't know how much. Like sometimes when you're playing a single player or like a game that's not like, I don't know, a squad up like, oh, every night or every couple nights or like regularly we're getting together and we're hanging out in there. When you play a game like that, sometimes like time gets weird where you're like, obviously I played a lot, and then you look at the clock and it's like, I mean, it's more than other games, but it's not like, again, your 2,000 hours kind
Yeah.
of thing. So
yeah, like I was playing Helldivers 2 like every single night for a year or so, but because it was just like an hour at a time, you know, like it's a lot of hours, but it's not 2,000 hours. It's
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
like 300 or something like that. I think the most hours I have in a game, and I wish I still had these stats, but I don't, is either Animal Crossing Wild World or Monster Hunter 3U on the 3DS.
Okay.
No, probably 4U on the 3DS.
A lot of yours are single player experiences, which is interesting. I feel like there's no that negative aura you're talking about, Janet, around
Me?
like, well, Wild World and Monster Hunter.
Wild World I played with people, and Monster Hunter I played with people.
Maybe I'm just thinking of like multiplayer shooters.
Like a squad. You're
Like a
you're
squad.
competitive, I guess.
Yeah,
A
competitive.
Monster Hunter
Well, I
is a
guess
squad game. What are you guys talking about?
I thought
Yeah.
you're just fighting the monster, right? Are you're not like trying to like fight the other people, or is it like you're racing?
Yeah,
to...
you're not fighting the other people, but you're fighting. You are in a
I think that's what
squad
Haley
I'm
fighting
trying
a
to
meant,
find
monster.
where the negative
Like a
aura comes
competitive-
from my
Oh, I
thing.
see.
But because yours seem like
Yeah.
that's not just a normal
I think, okay,
game.
I
think
think,
it's the
your
fact that
thing, Haley,
the
it's like the
goal's less
Overwatch
clear.
stink, right? It's like
Yeah.
Overwatch had its time in the sun and we all loved it. And then they like, it shifted from the cultural zeitgeist and now we all hate it.
Ooh.
But like,
So you're like
still,
still
there
playing with
it.
a stinky old toy.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not you. It's that like, collectively, the zeitgeist likes to shit on Overwatch in the era of like Marvel Rivals and like all the other games that people have moved on to.
Yeah, it's a punching bag.
Yeah.
Because the
and then they
gameplay's
also
not
kind
bad
of like
right now.
it's because like, yeah, the issue was like the Overwatch, they like promised that
Yeah.
PvE and they promised the story stuff, and then they walked it back and it just became a cash grab. So like, it's not you as much as it is the game itself. You know, is not without sin. So it's
Because
not
like
you.
Low key,
I think it's just time
the gameplay's
volume.
really decent right now. They have like new modes all the time. They had a new perk system. Like they're trying really hard, and it's good. It's just like, yeah, it does have stink about it.
I think it's just the fear of like how big the number is, where it's like if you see time for any, and I think that's what's unique about gaming, you have like a more set, like, oh, it's this many hours of time that you put into it. You can get that with like reading if you like time it yourself. But even then, I think inherently like reading is just always seen as like a positive thing, even though it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just always just like, oh, you read. No one's going to be like, oh, you read 30 books, like a loser. Like, and again, I don't think I think obviously this group, we like games. So for me, and I think a lot of us, playing more games, beating more games is seen as like, oh, wow, that's like impressive. But I think there is like maybe a line between like impressive and like scary. And maybe you've crossed that line.
Oh.
And you're like in the unknown, like, or like in freaking Control or whatever, when you go into the woods and it's all like watery and weird. That's like kind of where you are in Overwatch, like in terms of time. It's like you've outlived the universe and you're just floating in the abyss, and yeah, and that's kind of scary, maybe.
I feel like Overwatch 2 is being propped up by people just like you, Haley. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's just like all those people who are all like, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, like I just play Overwatch with my one friend, only plays Overwatch. So that's just what we do, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mercy one tricks who just, that's their competitive game. And I love that for them. And they're never going to, because there's no other way to play a game like that, like where you want to play like Mercy.
There's no other Mercy.
There's no other game.
Yeah.
So they're going to stay there forever.
And all the other games, like you actually have to be able to aim, and like that low-key sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can play Overwatch, which is really good. Like any kind of game style. So you guys should like join up with me and we can play.
No.
Sometime. Oh. Did you not have fun in the classic mode? Remember when we streamed that?
We had so much fun streaming MinnMax. The issue with me in competitive games is I get like super toxic.
Really?
Like if I go through like too many losses in a row, I get like I get like tilted.
Do you get in like I get in like a bad mood. Like it's not that I'm yelling at people, but I'm like now not having a good time, and that feels like a very silly thing to be.
But then Overwatch might be perfect because no one cares about it anymore.
Yeah, but you still like see the losses happen, and you still
like
die.
It's not like you're like grinding towards a competitive rank anymore. No one even.
Yeah, but you guys might be like judging me for dying, and then I feel bad, and then I feel weird.
Oh, well, that's just your internal saboteur. I don't think like that at all. I go, yay, Kelsey's playing with me. This is fun.
Oh. Hey, you guys know what fixes me when my life is ruined by video games? It's a Lola blanket. Come on, guys.
Whoa!
You know, I was like, please tell me.
So soft.
Haley, when you're staying up way too late playing Overwatch and ruining your sleep schedule, did you know there's actually a really easy solution? You could have just had a Lola blanket. It would have made
how come I have my Lola blanket and I still play copious amounts of Overwatch, Kelsey?
Okay, but do you get better sleep now?
Yeah.
Do you get better sleep now?
This is on my bed every night. Yeah, I won't lie.
Yeah. And now instead of like being really mad at Sombra as you drift off to an uncomfortable sleep, you're cozy and happy and you can forget all about it.
Yeah, I'm like a cozy Hammond. The hamster from Overwatch.
We know, Haley.
Before the hamster came out, we all quit over the hamster.
I fear the hamster was my last.
The hamster was a lot of people's last
straw.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Anyways, you guys know what? Our listeners are getting 35% off their entire order at lolablankets.com by using code PEWPEWBANG at checkout. Just head to lolablankets.com and use PEWPEWBANG for 35% off. And don't forget to tell them we sent you. Janet, you just bought another one, right?
Yeah. I don't just talk about it. I am about it. So I bought a Lola and I did use our code because I was like, oh my gosh, what a like great opportunity. I mean, the savings, again, is significant. Again, like with 35%, like that's not nothing. So I was like, I got to strike while the iron's hot on this because I wanted a bigger one to more comfortably be on my bed. So then I upgraded the one that I like got from Lola to the sofa one. And now sofa time is just so much better. I mean, like when we did our, Cozy Games episode, I was like in the comfy like hoodie and now I can just be in the Lola blanket. And it's same vibes. And I also want to replicate a little bit of what you talked about, Kelsey, of when the day ends, you can go into your Lola and that's how you know it's all over and nothing can hurt you anymore. And now I can do that.
Safe.
While also having like one for my bed that like has enough space to like cover everything. I got like the largest size for like my bed and I have a queen. And there's still like enough space to like grow a little bit because eventually I do want to get a king, but I gotta wait a little bit on that. But yeah, so now I have two. I have a dream of getting a third and having one for my cat, but my cat doesn't really care about anything. So it's really just gonna be more for me to give to my cat. So I'm gonna wait on that one also. Maybe
My
for his
dog
birthday.
loves this blanket. It's what
Yeah,
she
my dog
sleeps
tries
on.
to steal this.
Yeah.
I won't let him though.
My cat likes
fine.
it too because it's not his. Usually, if I give him something, he's like, "What is this? Why did you give me this, idiot?" So I think maybe I should just stick with, "Hey, we're sharing."
3 of us chose checkerboard pattern. That's fun.
Wow.
Yeah. I really
I
like the
initially didn't
checkerboard
do the
one.
checkered. I did, but I like the checker. The checkerboard's just so cute
Yeah.
and like
It's really
nice.
They also just put up some holiday colors. And I'm tempted by
Ooh.
there's like a dark green that's called Winter Pine. That
Ooh.
I think I might get. And they did another because the checkerboard one is like a collaboration. And they did another one recently, and it's already sold out, and I'm mad about it.
Oh.
It was like a fawn color, like a little deer with spots and everything, and that was
Oh,
super
that's
cute. Maybe
cute.
they'll bring it back.
Oh,
but-
forest
yeah,
fawn.
they have-
yeah, that is.
they
cute.
have good collaboration colors, and it feels like they've been rolling out like some interesting limited time ones every once in a while. So anyways, the blanket is great. We love our Lolas. It's the perfect partner for our slumber party vibe. So if you're in the market for some better sleep or a nicer blanket, please head to lolablankets.com. Use code PEWPEWBANG for 35% off your entire order. Tell them PEWPEWBANG sent you.
I want a pet bed.
All right. Yeah, I want the
pet bed too.
But
The pet bed's
also,
really cute.
but I want the pet bed for myself.
They have new
I
pet
kind of want
beds.
the. They have
I can
pillows.
probably fit in the big one.
And I'm like,
That's what
what
I'm
if
saying.
everything was just like Lolafied a little bit? I also think this is good for like, I love gifting stuff that's like a little bougie, but like very generalist. So I feel like
It
this
is
is
a
like
good
perfect
holiday
for
gift.
if you give anyone this, they're gonna be like, what is this and how do I get more? And it's like just the perfect little thing to drop in, even if you already have blankets, because this is superseded whatever throw I had
is
that
the
I just
superior
inherited from
blanket.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is one of the best holiday gifts you can give is just like a bougie version of something they already have and everyone
Yeah.
needs. That's just across the board. That's always a good, like if you don't know what to get someone, just get them a fancy version of something else that they may even already have.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sarah, what game ruined your life?
My life was shortly and very quickly ruined by League of Legends.
Oh,
And I
me
feel
too.
like that's like the life ruiner game, right? Like everyone, like I had to
Yeah.
play League of Legends. I didn't have a PC. I only had a MacBook, so like I had to boot up League
That
of Legends
thing was
via
probably
Wine.
smoking.
Yeah, like so you had
that
to.
worked?
They had a thing. Yeah, because there was somebody made something called Wine, and you could boot up League of
I
Legends
vaguely
through
remember
that
this.
specifically.
I remember
But like
that.
for whatever reason, I hadn't really PC gamed a lot, and when I did PC game, I used laptops, not like desktops. So I was like, I always used the trackpad. So it's like I was trying to aim my League of Legends skill shots with a trackpad, and honest to God, I was like pretty good at it. Like I was better than anyone should be playing League of Legends with a trackpad. But yeah, it was
That's a
you know,
resume special skills level kind
MacBook
of thing.
trackpad League of Legends player.
Yeah. I go,
Um,
whoa. Get her in accounting. She'd probably could fill out an Excel spreadsheet in 5 seconds.
But it was like that was like my first competitive game ever. I was playing it in like 2011 to 2012 ish was like the time that I was playing. So it was like my
Same
first time
era.
ever. Yeah, playing a competitive game. It was my first time seeing like competitive like smack talk, you know, like the classic like I hope you get cancer and die. Kill yourself. Like I was like, "Oh, this is all new to me." And it's like it was always like that was like before they were really trying to like clamp down on people telling other people to get cancer and die.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if they're better at it now.
Really brave of them to take a stand against that.
Yeah. And it was just like it would be like 40 to 50 minute games. And then losing was awful. Like 60 minutes of just a
that
slow,
sucks.
excruciating loss. And like
Especially
and then
when
that's
you
the
know
thing
you're
about-
going to lose.
Yeah. And the thing about League of Legends is because those games are like 50 to 60 minutes unless you all like, you know, vote to quit or like whatever. It's like you're like, okay, just one more game. And then all of a sudden it's been like 4 hours that you've just lost to losing in League of Legends. And it was especially, I had to like stop playing in college because it was getting to the point where like I wasn't doing homework. I was just like playing League of Legends in my dorm room because it's like my parents weren't around and I could play League of Legends whenever I wanted. and that was bad.
I
had to learn
unfortunately
quickly
have
that was bad.
the exact same story. I was also it was also my first real competitive game. I mean, I played a little bit of like Call of Duty and Halo and stuff, but not competitively, like just online with my friends, and yes, you'd occasionally get a random person in there who was a jerk, but wasn't quite the same as your screen getting filled with you should die, kill yourself, that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, I actually failed a class in college because it was an early class and I kept staying up too late playing League. Very much so I never wanted to end on a loss, which meant that
exactly can't end on
you
a
would
loss.
stay up like sometimes an extra 2.5 hours to get the win,
And then it's like once there's like they did like studies and it's like if you're at that like can't end on a loss, you should actually just end. Because like your mental state, League of Legends
Who wrote that, my enemy?
is very much like a mental game too. But like your mental state is corroded to the point where like the likelihood of you winning as you spiral is getting lower and lower and lower.
Ugh. Did you guys
But
have rage
desperation yields the
issues?
quickest results.
Rage issues with these losses?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
And like just crying
Absolutely.
issues. I don't know if it was
crying?
always like literal tears, but it was like
Frustration.
I would get frustrated to the point of like upset in like a boo-hoo way, not in an angry
I like
way.
that Kelsey's crying, I'm screaming. I'm telling my team that they need to. I
We need
play
Haley
with like
throwing
a
up, and then
sack.
we'll have the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Screaming, throwing up.
Haley just having a good time.
numb. No, I'm like maybe the worst because I'm just numb to it all. I might as well be dead. Walk through life like a ghost playing Overwatch. You played with a stack though? That's fun.
Yeah, I had a stack because it was like, this is so embarrassing, but it's so on point, right? So it's like I played League of Legends with my high school to college boyfriend, right? And he would play. Everyone jokes about like the AD carry and the support, but like I would play support and he would play AD carry, and it's like that's like a lane thing. So like, and then that's like it's become basically a trope, right? Is like AD carry with their girlfriend's pocket support,
Genji and Mercy.
and it's like that's what I did.
It's in every
but
game.
I got really. Yeah, and then also I realized I only play female characters. Like I don't care how good like Hecarim or whoever
Ooh.
the heck is as a support. I only want to play as like girls. I don't want to play. I only want to be girls. I don't care. And luckily League of Legends has enough that it's like you can do that and you're not gonna like ruin the game. But yeah, it took a dark look inside myself. And my issue is like nobody in my stack was very good. And, like, my boyfriend wasn't very good at the time. I was like, you need to get it together. Like, I can't keep supporting failure. And then we broke up.
What percentage of your frustration during League was in your breakup? Even if it was 1%, that's pretty funny.
Was because of the breakup?
Not because, but just like, you know how it kind of accumulates and then there's like, oh, this is it. I just got to do it. What
And you're not even good
percentage
at
of
League of
that was
Legends?
just like how he bugged you about being bad at League of
Well,
Legends?
it's like he didn't want to play League of Legends with me anymore.
Oh,
Also,
Because you were
he,
the
like,
toxic
rude.
one?
No, well, because we were in college. And then he started, like, cheating on me. And then he started doing drugs. And then he jumped out of college.
oh, well, it's probably
but my
0%
thing is that he
League
wouldn't
then.
play
sounds
League
awful.
of... Yeah, but my
Really
thing
puts
is
the
why
League thing
he
in
wouldn't want to
perspective,
play
you
League of
know?
Legends with me.
What a butt.
What the hell?
Well, that's messed up. I feel like the League thing.
Yeah.
Let's get more mad at the other stuff, I think, Sarah. The League.
But I'd be like, you don't want to play League of Legends with me anymore? And it's like, no,
That's
I'm
mean.
Yeah.
What's an 80 carry? You said that. I don't know what that means.
80 carry is like what your like McCree would be, right? Like your high damage dealers, but like
Okay.
really squishy.
Okay. Oh.
Sarah, you just made me realize that I think I only played female characters too.
Oh.
But one of my mains was Anivia, and I was like, I can't remember if Anivia is technically a girl.
It's a bird.
or
Yeah,
not.
Anivia
It's a
I think is a
bird,
girl, right?
But it
'Cause
is a
she,
girl,
like-
yeah.
She like lays
She's
an egg
a-
that is herself.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good point. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't, that didn't click in my mind as obviously a girl bird, but probably should have.
But I think the worst part is like I feel like if I met someone and they would like, do you want to play League of Legends with me? I feel like the worst part is I would go back, you know?
Really?
Like low key when I watch people play League of
Oh.
Legends, I'm like, maybe just Maybe if I try again, I'll be better. Like I won't suck anymore.
I've
Like
been
maybe just
appealed
one
by
more
League.
one more game.
They have good
No.
IP. They have cool
My
IP
partner
in
tried to get
League.
me to play ARAM with him. He's like, it's not competitive. It's just fun.
Oh,
and I'm like,
feel
no, I
ARAM's
can't do
just
it.
Lame.
can't do it.
If it's not the main thing, I don't want it.
Do you guys want to know a sad
It's just lame.
lame thing I did was when my high school boyfriend and I broke up. I remember I was going through my trophy list and all of my I played Overwatch with him a lot when we were dating, and all of my Overwatch trophies, they capture like 30 seconds of gameplay, and all of them was like him talking to me while I was getting the trophy, like, good job, amazing, woo! And I would go and listen to those and cry.
Oh, wait, they would
It's
record
funny.
like the voices too, or
Yeah, it would record your voice chat. So it'd be like when I got the soldier 4K kill with his visor. Like my boyfriend's voice would be like, "You did it, yay!" And I would go and like listen and be like, "I miss you," and I would watch them.
I literally just
videos.
unfriended. I unfriended that like same person on Steam, but they hadn't been on Steam for like 10 years, so it was fine.
That
But
must have been
I finally
cathartic,
just
though.
removed them from my Steam friends list. I was like, why are they still even here?
That's cathartic.
Was
That's
the
good.
breakup so bad that they just swore off video games? Period. That's what I ask myself. Because they never booted
Well, you
up
said they
Steam
dropped
ever
out
again.
and did drugs, right? So maybe they just replaced video games.
It could have
with
been that
drugs.
too.
Their budgets
say?
changed. Yeah, maybe. Would you
There's so many-
theoretically
there's so many
hop
cheap,
in a
good
game?
indies though.
They're just playing.
I know he's really missing out.
Drug budget? Come on.
Would you hop in a game and you could just play it and try to squanch your "we need to be great at this" and just like chill out, or do you still think that devil's in you?
The devil's in me for real, right? Because like I was playing, what is it, Deadlock, the Steam League of Legends, like,
Deadlock
and
was
I
pissing me
want to play that game, and like nobody wants to play with me.
It's hard.
And then it's like, and then I play
Probably
the game and
because
I
you're
have a
already
bad
yelling,
time.
Sarah.
Can play a fucking game with me.
I
And then
really
they're like, oh,
not.
but you could just play by yourself, and I'm like, I don't want to, because
No
then
one
I have
wants
to
to play
play
those.
with randoms,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're gonna be
That's the worst.
bad.
I'm really not appealed by games that take 50 minutes to finish a game, because yeah, if you're losing, it's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst. 50 minutes gone, and I just lost, and that wasn't fun. They're like, oh, you got a little bit of XP. Who cares? That was like I could have watched almost a movie, and all I did was lose at something. Pisses me off. That's why I
Yeah,
didn't
but
play
I mean, like,
Deadlock.
I
Yeah.
really like, that's why I prefer like the Night Rains, the Monster Hunters, like the Peaks, right? Like I need it because I know that I am a toxic person, and it's like put Sarah in her playpen where there's no human on the other side, and she'll be better.
Is that your
I'm
one
not
too,
going back.
Kelsey? League?
It is.
Yeah, that's interesting that you both are League.
It is. I actually had to genuinely just like uninstall it and swear it off because I did fail a class in college, and my first year of college was very expensive because it was out of state, and I was like, basically my plan was go for the smallest amount of time possible, then get my in-state residency, and then go back, which made it cheaper. But the first year was like, it's very expensive. I should not be failing classes. I cannot afford to do this. Oh.
Did you just like literally uninstall it and then you were just done?
Yeah.
Like you didn't?
Yeah, I was just done. Yeah, I just quit it cold turkey.
How'd you get the strength?
League sucks.
Asking for a friend.
So that it was like it was kind of easy in the same way that like I don't know, like if you have a particularly toxic thing and then you get like some distance from it and you're like, oh wow, that actually I wasn't having fun that entire time, actually. That was bad. Why was I doing that? But when you're stuck in the cycle, you can't. But yeah, I don't know. That one was actually I did okay. I never went back.
See, Haley, you like your game, so you're stuck with it forever.
Yeah.
I
But you're
truly
happy.
wonder.
League doesn't
new
actually
person.
suck. It does
It's
bad
just some people
things to
shouldn't
my
play
brain.
it.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people, and that's okay.
Well, yeah. Do you think it was because it had an addicting quality to it?
Oh, for sure. Like
Yeah.
it's like the highs
yeah.
were high, and you were always like, just one more game. Like I just want to play a different champion. Like you're like, oh, I can just like switch champions, and like maybe the next team will be better. Blah 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 blah. Like I'll try a different build. And then yeah, the highs are high, and then the lows are just low and more common.
Yeah. I think the word addicting is interesting with games because I think it's really like there are some games that are legit like trying to trick your brain chemicals into feeling a certain way. Like Like Fortnite gets sued by that all the time. Like it's literally training kids to want to spend money in Fortnite, right? Like you can get in trouble for that, especially for the kid side. But I have a friend who had an interesting point who was like somebody who actually had like addiction issues with like alcohol and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, it drives me crazy when someone says that game is so addicting," and they mean it like positively. And I never thought about it that way, of just like something being addicting is like a good thing. You're like, oh, wow, Arc Raiders is so addicting. And then it like bugged them that was like a positive note. I never thought about that before. And I did that all the time.
Yeah, I can see it being like addicting from the sense that I want to play it a lot. Like like there's those games where like when you're not playing them, all you can think about is playing them. Yeah. But it's like, it's not... It's going to take a lot more to ruin your life with a game. Yeah, it needs to be like addicting, and the vibe is that that's a detriment. Like you're saying that it's addicting bad, not addicting like awesome. Like I want to play it. I love it so much. It's addicting. But like the loot boxes in Overwatch are addicting, derogatory, because they're trying to trick your brain into feeling good. That kind of distinction.
We need a positive word for addictive that's not like
connected to other real life way worse things.
Yes,
I feel
exactly.
Like we have like Hooked, right? I mean, that kind of has a little bit of that. I mean, you could argue that Hooked is just another way to say addicted, but I think usually people talk about that in lieu of being like, oh yeah, like it's such like an addicting game.
Yeah. Irresistible. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like you're in love with it. Engrossing is probably the sensual. Closest. I'm really engrossed by this game, but it doesn't hit like like tempting.
My mind's infested with it.
Enticing, fascinating.
I use sicko for like stuff like that where it's like I'm a this sicko. It's like this has turned me into a sicko. Which is also maybe just like another avoidant version of that.
Yeah.
But
so are all of ours just games that ruined our life like time wise? Like none of us have a game that ruined our life money wise, or have we spent too much money on?
I feel like failing a class is a really interesting, like, that's a real world repercussion.
That is money.
That's money. And like you would say that that's just strictly attributed to League. Like it was because your sleep cycle was bad that you failed that course because of League.
Yeah, it wasn't like too hard of a class for me. It was like I just kept missing class
because you were too tired.
Yeah, because I was sleeping through my alarm because I was staying up playing League.
I know that's the crazy thing about like going to college is just being like, who's gonna tell me to stop playing League of Legends at 1 a.m? Yeah, nobody, no. And I'll just keep doing it.
What's your game, Janet?
I have Persona 5 Royal because it was so long as like a life ruiner game because it was sickening and I was sick for it. And then I also have this isn't like it got too toxic because I left before it got like I was like, okay, we probably should have left 10 hours ago, but we left now and it's okay. Slay the Spire, which was like a very flash in the pan thing for me, where I don't play roguelikes, I don't play card games, but I'm someone I've kind of was on the show already, but like I like to try to broaden my horizons. Like I think we all start from different, entry points in games. And obviously if you just like want to stay in your lane, it's a hobby. So like have fun with it how you want to. For me, I love games, but I also love game analysis, games criticism, like learning more about games and thus trying different games. There's some games I probably will like never really get around to trying. Like I'm not interested in fighting games. By and large, like other than Smash or whatever. But if I'm down for it, I want to try to see what's out there. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me try Slay the Spire. This is like another one of those hit indie card games. Cool. Let's try it out. And I played it and was like, oh yeah, like I'm actually because I'm also really bad at these games as well. It's kind of like multiple things happening where it's like, I don't get it. I'm bad at it. Like whatever. I find this like really easy to get into, like a lot more understandable and parsable than other card games. And I played this after playing Clair Obscur, which is like Clair Obscur was my like gateway into this game where I'm like, you know what I love about Clair Obscur? The amazing synergy between the characters. It's so fun the way you can stack stuff and the pictos and all that. It's like, oh, you want a good synergy? Like this is kind of the genre that does synergy. So I went into Slay the Spire wanting that, chasing that, and then I found it. And then I kept playing and I got it on Switch too. I was also looking for like, what can I like use to bond with my Switch 2 where it's like, even at the point of this recording, I'm like, Switch 2, not a lot of hotness happening. You know, first year, a little slow, a little dry. Cool, I'll play Slay the Spire. Got super into it. I only played it for maybe like 1.5 months. I put 100 hours into this game.
Is that what you were playing on the MinnMax trip too?
Yeah. I flew through this game, this irrelevant game.
It's
it was crazy because I'd like walk into the Airbnb. I'd walk into the Airbnb on the MinnMax trip, and Janet would be walking around the living room holding her Switch, playing Slay the Spire. Yeah. And then we'd leave and we'd come back, and she'd immediately pick up the Switch and just start playing it while still having like a conversation with everybody else. But she was just playing it at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Got some tips
She
from
wouldn't
Jacob.
do the puzzle.
It took me far.
Refused to participate in puzzle activities because she was playing Slay the Spire.
I worked on the puzzle later, but also I was good at Slay the Spire and I was bad at the puzzle. I got into this game, got pretty good at the game, and I'm also like a credits roll person. I'm like, okay, I beat the game, cool, play more games, because again, I'm trying to chase more games, more info, more knowledge, more content. But every now and then there's like a random game that really captures me in a way where I'm like, oh, I actually played like more than I needed to, like just kind of hanging out for funsies. And that was Slay the Spire, where it's like super relevant game. I mean, there's a sequel coming out, but like it's not relevant to content. I beat the game with you have multiple characters. I beat it with the Silent, which is like just the first character I beat it with. The first one you get is Ironclad. Then I beat it with Ironclad. Then I beat it with I forgot his real name, the Automaton, I think. I call him Orby because he has orbs. So I said, that's Orby. I was like, cool, beat him with Orby. Yeah, shout out to Orby. Your Halo. What was it, Haley, that you call Orby? The Halo
It's the
circle that...
His name was Orby, and we named him Orby.
Yeah.
He's just from the building a match thing in Halo. Anyways, sorry to squanch. I just heard the Orby.
No. Like, I probably just was like, Orby, yeah. Amazing name. No one's actually called Orby, but everyone should be. So beat it with Orby, beat it with the Watcher, who's basically just Mael mechanically. And then I was like, cool, I did all this. I don't know how many hours that took me, but I did all of that. Cool. Then maybe I didn't beat it with a Watcher. I don't remember. That the other thing you can do, so you beat the game, but then like when you beat it, it says the end ? Which means like you didn't fucking beat the game. And basically what you have to do is you have to get like, it sounds insane to describe. Along the map, you have to pick up 3 keys to like open a chest, and then that opens like another like kind of act of the game. Spoilers for Slay the Spire. And then there's a heart at the end that you have to kill, and it's really freaking strong and complicated. And I have not been able to beat the heart, and I spent I don't know how many hours working on this heart. Maybe like 40 of the hours were just trying to fight this heart, trying different characters, trying different builds. I went on the Reddit of this game, the subreddit that's still active because other people are sick over Slay the Spire, and seeing like, what are other people doing? I posted on Blue Sky, hey, guys, I'm desperate. How do I do this thing? You know, I like took Jacob's advice. I started running the Ascensions, you know, where it's like, oh, you get more elites, so then you can get like better gear. And I could just never crack the code. And I was fooled into thinking it was achievable for me because I did reach the heart and fight the heart a couple times where I'm like, oh, now I'm making more progress. But then I stagnated again. And then I'm like, I think it's time to like, you know, like how in baseball, they come out to the mound and they're like, hey, man, it's over. Like, I'm taking the ball. You know, someone else is coming out of the pit. I had to do that before myself because I'm like, I can't do it. And everyone always tries to like feed me with this positivity bullshit. Oh, no, you can do it. I know you can do it. No, I can't. I maybe sure in all of life, right? If we have the fucking Doctor Strange eye, I'm sure there's a reality where I do this.
Yeah, but this is the World Series. Put Yamamoto in again. Come on.
It's like, I'm sure maybe I could, but like how much more time and how much more like pain. And it was still like, I had fun playing the game, even though I never like got what I wanted at the end. But at a certain point, it did feel like this is kind of fucked up to keep playing this every night, just booting this thing up. The runs would take a long time too after a while. Like Haley, you talked about the L of like, there's something worse than having like a lot of time and then you fail. Yeah. That was like Slay the Spire, where it's like, and I would be up late. Like if I was like, oh, I'm having a good run. Oh, or I'd be like, oh, I feel like that run. And then you have like this like fucked up logic of, oh, well, that run was over so quick. It doesn't really count.
That was just a little half
run it back. Or it's like that run was so long. Clearly, I'm almost cried. Like, you know, so it's just, plus there's RNG thrown in there where it's like, oh, well, like, you know, or it's like, oh, I felt like that was the one that I could have done. And it just, yeah, I think obviously someone can do it. It's been done, right? But like, it was over. It was over for me. So I had to close the game, and I haven't I haven't gone back since. But yeah, I did all of that amount of time in such a short amount of time, which is also where it's like my other toxic thing of like Persona 5 Royal, where it's like, oh, $200 is so long. It's long because I streamed it over a long amount of time, and it still is like too long of a game. And I was kind of like sick over that game because it was so much work to stream that game for that much time. But like I like cranked out this 100 hours in Slay the Spire like nobody's business. Granted, hot take, I feel like Slay the Spire is a better game than Persona 5 Royal. I don't know. You can shoot me if you want to. I'm going to dodge the bullet.
I think a lot of people would agree.
Also, Slay the Spire is really good. Slay the Spire is like
are you bracing for Slay the Spire
good.
too?
Oh, I'm so ready for Slay the Spire. I can't wait. Like it's funny because we did me and Isaiah, we have like a podcast that we recorded a few days ago, and it was like games we're afraid of was like the theme, and it's like, oh, we're afraid they might not be good, or we're afraid they might take a lot of time. And he listed Slay the Spire because he also was like a Slay the Spire sicko. He's like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be so much time. And I said, no, I'm fucking ready. Like I'm dropping everything. I can't wait because it's like basically it's like I think if you're sick, but if you get done fast enough, it's like how bad can you fuck your shit up if it's only like a month of time. So that's kind of my toxicity for this game, where it's like if we can just like be together for the short amount of time, it's fine. But also I've thought about like I've seen almost like a Toxic X where it's like I was, you know, we for MinnMax we're doing like we had that GeForce Now partnership where we ran some streams, and Ben's like, oh, look at what you want to play. And when I was searching games, I was like, they got Slay the Spire on GeForce Now. What if we started up a new, because it's like it's on everything too, so it kind of has like that Skyrim effect of like like at one point I like downloaded it onto my phone when I was playing it, like when I first started playing it. I downloaded it onto my phone because we were like running errands, like Isaiah was running errands, and I was like waiting in like an AT&T or some shit. And I was like, could get some Slay the Spire going real quick just on it because it's like on Apple Arcade or some shit. So I had it on there. So it's like you can also kind of put it everywhere, almost like you're hiding cigarettes around the house. Where it's like, just crack open a pack, who cares? You know, kind of vibe. So I have thought about like, what if we get more Slay the Spire going on like other things, but I don't know that I'm going to do that. But yeah, it was a lot of time in a short amount of time.
But it sounds
for
like you
no
had fun.
reason.
It sounds like you loved it.
I did love it, but then I think it started to turn at the end a little bit, where I'm like, I wasn't hating it, but it's like the progress was over, and it's like, hey, it's not going to happen for you. Do you want to keep pouring hours into this thing? It's like, oh yeah, well, we have fun together. It's like, I know, but like, you're not getting what you want out of this relationship. It was like a summer fling
kind of energy, cutting off the summer fling.
You live on opposite coasts. It's never going to work.
Kind of. And
They're
it's
moving
like,
away for
you
college.
know, it's like they say that, oh, well, maybe we could like, I'll move out there eventually. They're not gonna commit to you. You know what I mean? Like I was committed to Slay the Spire in a way that the game wasn't committed to me, in that it wouldn't give me the RNG I needed. I'm toxic in that I think, and I know people say, oh, get better at the game. Fuck you, I tried and I can't. I think the game, after a certain amount of hours in a game like this, they should just say, you know what? Beat the heart or five. If they said beat the heart or 500 hours, whatever happens first, I'd put 500 hours into this game. And I'd be okay with that. But they don't. They want me to earn it, and I'm not going to earn it. So I'm going to, like at a certain point, I think you should just give it to me. Like, I think there should, kind of like, and I like that in board games too, when there's like multiple win conditions, because I like can't always do one condition. I think one condition should just be time. And they're like, if you can't do it in 500 hours, you just earn it off the amount of time you put.
I think it's like pity in a gacha game, but for time.
Yeah. If I could give
the pity mechanic.
If I could give the devs like $50 more and the heart just explodes, I might do that. I don't know. Maybe that's fucked up, but that's my truth. Okay. I want it, but I can't have it. So I'm like, I need to leave.
I did that once with, was it Yakuza 7 or 8? It was one of the two, where one of the trophies was get Ichiban to level 80 or something insanely high. And I had every other trophy, and I want the platinum. I got all the other ones. It's just got to get them to level 80. And then I saw I could spend like $8, and it gives you 20 levels right away. And I spent $8.
Wait,
totally. I would do that too.
They have like an online store for that?
Yeah, it was like a, like a deluxe start. It's supposed to start you out strong at the start of the game, but I'm at the end level 62 or something.
I feel like that's why they set the level. They're like, we know at the end of the game people are going to end around level 62. 100%. So let's put this level at 80, and then they'll buy.
And maybe some people will buy at the start and won't know that's what it was for.
Literally buying the platinum. That's crazy.
I did it too, and I do it again. Because I'm with you, 10
Haley.
hours of grinding
Because the truth is, when we didn't pay for the bonus extra deluxe fast pass for the cars ride at Disney, I kind of regretted it. I feel like we should just spend
And the
$20.
little woman on the voice thing came up every 20 minutes going, oh, it's a 2-hour wait. There's fast pass stuff available. And then she turned it off. And then 20 minutes later, oh, it's still 2 hours.
But I got invested in the
pass.
decision we made. But probably like halfway through the decision, I'm like, probably kind of made the wrong decision.
My dogs are
here.
barking.
Sunk cost fallacy. Yep.
Yeah. So
But Janet, what I'm interested
Anyway.
in is I think you love a little hate finish. You love a
oh
little,
yeah, totally.
You do.
Yeah,
Do you not get more
absolutely.
mad at the hate finish than your Slay the Spire frustration, but you were having fun?
Do I get more? No, because I like finishing it. Like at the end of the hate finish, I get to finish. So it's like, which sounds like gross out of context. But please don't close that. It's like the point is like I get bingo, right? Like I like my credits roll. I like being like I'm done. It's
Yeah.
like I know more emotionally, mentally well-adjusted people could be like, I'm done with the game when I'm done having fun. Well, that's good for you, Sally, but that's not how we're rocking over here.
Sally.
Like I can do that with games, and I do feel like there's a little bit of like a flex if you can't like. I was really proud of myself for not hate finishing Avowed. I played like the first act of that game, and I was like, I don't think this game is very good to me. I'm like, and I'm not having fun with it.
It's hard to
I think
hate
I don't
finish
need
an
to play
open world
more.
RPG. That's a big
What? It's
ask.
hard
I did
to
it with
hate
I did it with
finish
Starfield.
Avowed.
I did it with Starfield.
Wow,
I did
that's
hate finish
bold.
Starfield.
But I feel like
Yeah.
Starfield, it had like the big popularity thing around
The
it.
clout, yeah, the allure.
And I feel like Avowed was like just aggressively mid. So it's like it's easier to walk away from something
I
that's
like
just
Avowed.
mid.
It's okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
like all
but-
games, Haley, unfortunately.
that's not true. I feel like Haley will drag a lot of games.
I dragged
You were dragging on that
Pokemon.
Pokemon game.
Yeah, and
I
I
saw
was
you
like,
on
what the hell?
backlogged, and I told Isaiah, I was like, Haley really didn't like this game, and I was like, reading your backlogged review. But yeah, like because it's like you get the clout of having finished it, which I really like, especially in this industry where people try to act. Here's the thing: I feel like we need to just be honest, cut the bullshit. The truth is, sometimes you do judge when someone doesn't finish a game. For a podcast, you do. We can act like, no, I don't want you. Just stop playing if you're having fun. But then come end a year, you're like, well, I got to the end as the person that finished it, and like I like to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I finished it too, bitch. And then I can be,
like
you
that
know,
too.
bring out the clout. That's true. I think we should just all be honest about it. I think we all want to say you don't have to finish it, but the truth is, if you don't, you're kind of like, well, it's not like you finished it. So like, be honest. You're toxic, so I'm gonna be toxic back at you. So I like getting that, like with Bonanza, my hate finish on Bonanza. I'm like, yeah, I want to finish it because I don't want anyone being like, well, actually, da-da-da-da. I'm like, nope, I finished it.
I do think especially because people are like, oh, the end of that game is so good.
Exactly,
That's where
yeah.
it
That's an
becomes-
interesting one too.
So
yeah.
I want to watch them lie to me. And actually, I did get to the end of that game, and I'm like, I see what you got into here. And now I know your sick little secret. So yeah, and I get to hold that over people. And I like that. That's the game for me. That's the joy for me. You think it's just about fucking having fun?
I got that
Hell
bug
no.
in my brain too. I like
Oh,
if I
yeah.
feel a certain
So
way about a
good.
game, I'll finish it so that I know for sure that I'm right about it.
Plus, I get
My
to write it in my
opinion, yeah.
sicko little notebook, be like, another game I finished, and I get to put a little tally mark. And that's the game I'm playing. How many games can I also finish? Which I'm not always like playing only towards that, but it's like a sub goal of like, well, even if I don't get this other thing, I can win in my own way.
What's the last
having
game you
finished
hate
it.
finished? Bonanza.
It was Bonanza. Yeah, it was Bonanza like 2
I
days,
remember.
like 2 days ago. Me and
And
Isaiah
a few
duo
days
hate
before
finished
that,
that.
Persona 5.
Persona 5's not a hate finish. It's like a
I liked it, but
Yeah, I like the
You
game
liked
overall.
it, but it was a hate finish. I still feel like
She liked it, but
It-
everyone was just begging her
it
to stop
was.
playing.
But no one wanted to pay me out. So it's like, well, it's like we gotta
she
finish
finished it
Like
to
also,
shut people up. I think.
yeah.
well, I'm not gonna put 100 hours in a game and not finish it at that point. You know what I
think
mean?
that's
I know
really
it's like,
valid, yeah.
Then some
Another 100
cost
hours.
fallacy.
I swear
oh
to
yeah,
God,
I'm
on
a
the other
big
side
sucker
of
for the
this.
sucking cost fallacy.
yeah.
I love quitting, you guys. I love quitting. I think I'm a big quitter. I love it. I used to be a hate finisher, and then I realized that was not worth it. And then I have other things to do, and then I stopped. And I'm like, then let other people fight those battles.
I love putting a pin in something and I'm done it.
Yes.
And I can talk
I'm so
about it
sick.
for all
Walking away
time.
is the same thing.
But
No, because you don't
The
get to
pin,
know
the
for
pin
sure. I don't get to see
feels
who
the
made.
same to me when I walk away.
But you don't understand, Sarah. They say thanks for playing, or they'd be like a game by who gives a fuck studios. No shade, shout out to the developers. So it's like, oh yeah, I want to see that and be like, it's like that's the kiss on the forehead from the game. And I want that fucking kiss on the forehead. And I'm so sick with it
You
that
talk about
it
kisses
eats
on
me
the
up.
forehead a lot.
Yes, it
So you
eases
just
me
want to
up.
kiss
And
him
when other people, the thing I can't stand, and it's like, this is so toxic of me. When other people walk away right at the end, I'm like, that makes me want to throw up. Like I was on the Inside Baseball. I was on on the MinnMax Discord. Besides having the PEWPEWBANG channel, we have a Silksong channel. And Silksong has 2 endings. It has like the Act 2 ending and then like a kind of like the true ending or whatever. And I'm like, if they wanted me to beat that, they would put the credits later. Obviously, they didn't care. So I still want to come back because I like the game, but I'm gonna wait to play other games. And someone in the Discord was like, they basically did this. There's like a fight at the end to like finish the Act 2. And they did the thing right before there. They're like, I know I'm right at the end, but you know what? I really did enjoy the last thing I did. And I just feel like, I'm just going to walk away. And I know people say, oh, it's so healthy. I'm like so sick over that. I'm like, can I beat it for you? Because I think that eats me up. And I'm like, I understand that I'm projecting and I don't care that I'm projecting. I need you to beat this game. Random user I just talked to today. For what?
I did that for Elden Ring. I got like
walk away at the end?
Not to the like literal end, but I got to a point, and I cannot even remember now, but I got to a point where I was just like, this is getting really hard, and I don't like doing the same thing over and over again with no success. And I've really enjoyed the game up until this point, so maybe I'm just done now. I liked everything I played, and I'm done.
But like being right at the end, it's like, I don't know.
I feel like
that's
Janet and I have like a stubbornness to us that Kelsey and Sarah might not have, where it's like, oh,
I'm like, why wouldn't you finish it if you're right there? They're like, I've had enough, and I'm like,
because it's not like just play another.
Crazy?
It's not just like play another 10 minutes or whatever. It's like master this difficult thing that could take hours.
Well, it depends. I feel like if it's too hard, you're like, I don't want to invest the time. But like the thing that ate me up with the Silksong thing is like they can do. They're like, I know I can do it. I just don't want to. And I'm like, okay, but like, you should do it anyway. I'm like, you should do it anyway because you should also be sick in the same way. And it disturbs me that you're not.
But maybe they just mean like, yes, I can do it on an infinite timeline, but it will take me 4 excruciating hours, and I don't want to do.
No, I don't think that's what they meant. They're like genuinely like, this is where I stopped having fun. So even though I'm right at the end, I'm just not going to finish it. And I get that that's more well adjusted than me, but that disturbs me. And I'm like, that's fucked up. And I'm like, I know I'm the problem, but that I can't sleep at night knowing that you're right there. Like, that's so fucked up. That's like, why would you tell anybody this? Why did I read this? I wish I could unread this message from you. Shout out to the person who's in this Discord. I'm listening to this. It's my illness, but I'm projecting it on you.
And they're like, what? I gotta finish it.
No, because I get that. Because they're like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't care. And I'm like, yeah, but like, you're right there. They're like, yeah, but I don't care. And I'm like, but you're right there. Like, you're right there.
But I care for you.
Yeah, no, I do. Genuinely. I'm like, you're right. You're right there, though. Right there. So what game ruined my life? Any game can ruin my life on any given day because I'm sick. If you're sick enough, every game can ruin your life.
Janet in
Rebirth,
the
another hate
like
finish.
An active spiral of ruining her life, but then like climbing out. I feel like Janet watching you walk into the darkness. That was Silksong.
I'm really excited that he was like, sorry, continue.
Watching Janet walk into Silksong, it's like, I felt like a widow watching her husband go to war.
I also felt that way.
And
I
I'm
saw
like,
you fighting for your life.
When Janet come home, will Janet be different when she comes home? Will she, that's what I'm wondering.
Janet's word is law. If Janet says, I am finishing Persona 5, buckle up. Mm-hmm. It might take a while, but she's gonna fucking do it. And I love that about you. Because, yeah, it's like, you will never go back on your word. I think that's such a solid human trait to have. But it also comes at a massive detriment.
I have games, though, that I haven't finished. Like, Bravely Default 2, I never finished that. Like, I sometimes get lazy.
Oh, actually, I can think of one. Games that you've said you are going to finish definitively, and then you haven't. Yeah.
Like, most
Bravely
games.
Default 2?
Yeah, like Bravely Default 2, like the let me look at my backlog. Like, Blueprints, I would love to finish that. I don't know that I will.
No, but I feel like
I want to.
You have now started saying that you're not going to finish Blueprints 2. You just would like to, which is
I don't know where I am on there.
Or like there's a lot of games left.
Yes. There's a lot of games I want to finish, but it kind of just like I think the thing is like there's some games where you like because it's kind of like it's like you say, oh, I'm going to do that, but it's like, am I? I don't fucking know. But it's like sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I'm calling my shot and I'm picking this one. So like with Bonanza, I'm like, I know I want to finish that. it's a platformer. I'm the platformer person. Everyone says it gets good at the end. Let's just see what this is, even though. But I also, which I know some people wouldn't count this. I don't care because like I count it. I duo hate finish that. So me and Isaiah shared one file and like took turns playing it and watching it. I did the same thing for Rebirth, where it's like I know some people say it doesn't really count as finishing it.
That counts.
I don't give a fuck.
It
Like
does.
it counts for me.
Counts.
Yes, it does.
So I'll do that if I like, because Isaiah's also sick. So I'm like, hey, let's be sick together. Neither of us
And
wants to
he's
finish
not even
this.
doing it for like
We both.
210
Yeah, he's-
podcast episode.
No,
That's
he's just
bonus
broken,
sick.
which is great. It's like, okay, let's squad up.
It's great.
Let's go. Let's be, it's like you don't want to finish Rebirth. I don't. Yeah, we finished Rebirth together. We put it on easy. We tried to make it as quick as it could be, but it's still really long. Just because that one was stuck in cost fallacy. I'm like, I spent so much time in it already. Let's just knock this out. It's like one of the bigger titles. There's not a lot of. I don't usually hate finish a non. Actually, I'll hate finish a game no one cares about if I'm close enough and it's short enough. Like Koira, hated that game, and I was like, I'm just gonna finish it because it's like 2 hours.
South Park
Wait, I
Snow
don't know
Day.
what
One-
that game is.
1
What is
hour in,
Koira?
let's just finish it. Exactly. But it's like I just want to. Like, I'm just gonna knock it out at this point. We're already an hour in. I might as
Oh,
well.
this game
It's
looks cute.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
And something that also sidebar because to the 3 people I know that played Koira, fucking finish it and tell me that. So if people will start it and be like, I thought it was all right. I'm like, did you finish it? Oh no, I just got distracted. Exactly, bitch. You fucking finish that shit and you tell me it's good. You can't.
Jenna, this is the
You
most
can't.
aggressive
But
I've
I
ever
did.
seen you.
But I did.
what is
and I
happening?
can tell you that it's not good. It's not. But yeah, this is the.
I
This is
agree
the
with
life I
everything
live.
Janet said.
Thank you.
I'm on Janet's team for this. I have the same brainworm. I like talking about a game when
Yeah.
I've done it because I know what I know and you can't tell me otherwise. And I feel very safe when I talk about a game I fully finished. It just makes me feel like I don't give a crap what any person in the world says. I know what I saw. You can't say anything to
Yeah.
me.
Silksong actually isn't like a hate finish or a like didn't. Silksong was a game where I thought I would just play it once, maybe twice, because I tried all the Souls games. I tried Elden Ring. I played some Sekiro for this show. I've played Lies of P. Lies of P I would like to finish it one day, but I just like I
you
gotta
were into Lies
open
of
it
P, I remember
again. Yeah, and then and my theory was true. I'm like, I think the longer I take, the easier they make the game. And now they added an easy mode, so I said this is perfect. But I haven't gone back because I'm just lazy. So it's like I finish every single thing because I just get lazy, and then there's always more games coming in. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm busy.
You're lazy. We just are supposed to play like 80 games a year.
I know, but it's like I
That
hate
makes
that like
it hard.
And this is also where I'm trying to hate finish a little bit less because I want to make sure I finish the games that I like. So like Silksong, I ran through like all the way because I'm like, I know I like that game. It would be a shame to not have finished this game I like. So I try to like
That's in your
balance
top
it out
3,
more.
no?
Where it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
so that makes sense.
2. It's like behind Claire
there you go.
Obscure. So it's like I really want to finish games I like, especially if they're long, because it's so easy to be like, well, I don't know, like I saw a lot of it. I'm like, let me just lock in. Boom, locked in, did Claire Obscure. Boom, locked in, did Silksong. Blueprints got caught up because I started Claire after Blueprints, and then it got all like, it's been a long time, because I was liking that game a lot, but then I just like was like, I don't know. So the moral of the story is any game can ruin my life on any given day. And I like that. It keeps things fresh and exciting. There's no like lifelong
that
life
for you.
ruiner. It's like this month it's Slay the Spire. Maybe it'll be something else. I don't know.
Hey, you guys know what the opposite of ruining your time and money is?
Spending it in a place that's good to spend your time and money.
Yeah, it's uncommon goods. Because uncommon goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high-quality finds you won't see anywhere else, which means less time spent laboring over the perfect gift for your friends and family. It's officially November, guys. And if you have your life together, which we like to pretend that we do, it is the perfect time to start your shopping for holiday gifts. Uncommon Goods is a really great place to start. Every year I get something from them because it just really is a very easy... Sarah, what are you laughing at, Sarah? What product did you just see on the screen, Sarah?
Just in Haley's most recent searches on like,
What do you mean I'm looking at? I'm just looking at snowflakes.
Last
Hand-cut
year-
wooden snowflakes. That's all.
Last year I got everyone in my family a flameless lighter that looks like a little mini taser pen thing, and it was a very big hit. Everyone liked that.
Can I show off my
nice.
wish list?
Yes, I would love for you to show off your wish list.
They let you do a wish list thing, and then you can say like for mom and stuff. Oops, Michael watches this. Don't watch Michael. Oh no. For my brother, I saw a few cute things. I think he would like this golf scoring tumbler. So because he goes and plays golf a lot, and he also drinks a lot, so he could count his drinks and count his score while he's playing golf. He loves skiing, so this is like a wine rack ski rack. I thought that was really cute. A land shark golf ball marker. I thought that was cute as hell. And then a golf dartboard. So it's instead of trying to get a bullseye, you try to get on the hole-in-ones. He likes golf.
Cute.
For me, I like this wiener dog bowl. I don't know. It's currently on back order, so I couldn't order it. So I will wait for now. My dad, I think he also would like this, and I think he would like a personalized cast iron grill press. I can write Scott's
cool.
Grill on it. And then he also goes boating a lot, and they had Seaside Surprise moving tide clock, so you can look at it to know where the tide is before he goes out on his boat. And I won't show Michael's because I don't want him to see.
It says it's not available to ship outside the U.S.
God damn it! I'll have to do this one. They have a different one that I can do this one over here, so I'll do that. It's okay, but I can't get in the cast iron grill press. Uh-oh. Thanks for pointing that out, Kelsey.
sorry, it's on your screen.
All that is to say, it's very easy to like poke around, and you can literally get like most of the people off your list. I before we even had Uncommon Goods as an ad sponsor, I've used them for like 2 years straight for Christmas. They're very good.
Same. Yeah, genuinely just a very good site for, like I feel like the older you get, the harder people are to buy for, especially like your partner who you have to buy a gift for every single year for the rest of your life, and your parents you have to buy a gift for every single year for the rest of your life and everything. It's like, okay, I know the things you're into, but we have reached a point where I think, for my mom, I'm like, you have every kitchen cooking gadget, what do we do? But just browsing the like cooking, because I do it by interest too. So like the cooking interest stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. There are some unique things here that she does not have yet, things she could use in in cooking, if not like utensils themselves. So it's a very useful site for when you have completely run out of things to buy someone. So anyways, don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the rush. And get 15% off your next gift at uncommongoods.com/pewpewbang. That is uncommongoods.com/pewpewbang for 15% off. You can get all kinds of cool stuff and knock some stuff off of your wish list. Tell them we sent you. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
Yay. I like Uncommon Goods.
Yay. I like our sponsors.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I know, I feel like we have the best sponsors of any show.
It's true.
I just feel like we're better than. Does anyone else feel like we're better than everybody?
Like we won an
I feel like we get awards.
Yeah. It's almost like we're better than everyone.
Yeah, we have some proof. We have some proof, I would say. All right. Have you guys ever sacrificed like a real life thing for a video game? You ever sacrifice something important to play your toxic game instead?
There's definitely been times where like, I'm playing games, and then someone's like, you want to go to this show over here? You want to go do this other social thing? And I've like sat there and I'm like, oh, like kinda. But the convenience of continuing to sit here and play games is also very alluring. And then I come up with like, oh, I'm really busy. And I just sit and play games instead. And I probably on my deathbed, I'll want to have done more of those spunky other things. But in the moment, I just want to play more games.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I know one time I left a Halloween party early because I needed to do the like Animal Crossing Halloween event.
That's cute,
in my town.
That's cute though.
It's cute because I'm saying it, but it's not actually cute.
Did you like tell everyone at the party? You're like, I'm leaving.
No,
so I can
absolutely
have
not.
Halloween in Animal Crossing.
Like
was
that
it a
would
good
be
party,
cute.
or was
Like,
it
I gotta
party
get back.
That would be like cute and endearing. I honestly don't remember. I'm sure it was a fine.
What Animal
party,
Crossing
but,
was it?
City Folk.
Okay, so you were like young.
I can picture
I
you
was
Irish
younger.
goodbyeing that. I can't picture you being like, I'm going to my town.
Goodbye, everybody. I must go play
My
Animal
town
Crossing.
needs me.
Yeah.
My town needs me.
I'm sure I have, but I can't think of any examples. But I do feel the pang of like, and I think this is almost more embarrassing of like going to do something and being like, you know what I wish we were doing? Just like our games at home.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, like we're heading out, and it's like damn, this would be so much better just to sit here and keep doing the same crap that I am already doing. No, I have like played. Again, I don't feel like it's toxic. Maybe it is, but I have like, again, I've been really deep into like the Silk Song hole lately, and like on the drive to the LA Galaxy games because we have season tickets. Like I played in the car, like just struggling with the lighting because it's like like the display on the Switch 2 is like all
a
messed up.
jostling car, like stop go.
What if I told you that's how I beat The Last Judge in the car, like on the handheld mode? I was like, okay, this is kind of a slay though, to be honest. Yeah, so that's it's a little like dorky because I'm like, it's one of those things where I have to like take the Switch apart to like hide it in the console when we like are in the parking lot, like in the center, so like no one like breaks in and steals it. So it's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit more than maybe. I also get car sick really badly.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
me
why
too.
am I doing this? But I'm like, I was gonna be sick anyway, so who cares?
I feel like I've had a lot of holidays ruined, more so by work than by video games.
Yeah.
Like I'll be working over the holidays, and it'll be because of
Yeah.
a video game. And like I had some really dark times at Mattel, and I'd be like on the verge of like tears from like deadlines and people not replying.
Aw.
Assets not getting approved. And then I stood up one day and I looked outside the window and I just went, why am I crying about Uno? And it's like I had to have like a touch grass moment because like I was handling all like the Uno branding, like all the Uno like IP collaborations and stuff like that. And I was just like, when you're in that like environment of like a corporation, it's like everything's an emergency, right? Everything's an emergency.
Yeah.
And like so many times I've had to been like, this is like Uno. This is Barbie. Like this is Overwatch League. Like none of this it's video games. Like I've had so many moments where I've had to stand up and go, why am I letting this ruin my life in this moment? It's like out of my control. But then at the same time, it's like it doesn't even get to be something good ruining my life. Like it's Uno.
Overwatch
That's
League
what
is
we're
good.
crying
really,
about.
Oh, Uno's
really,
a really
funny thing
good,
to be stressed about.
And you're like,
Uno's like
the
one of
thing
the
is,
greatest games of all time,
every-
though.
everybody
in your
plays Uno
defense.
and they're like, oh, what a good game. And it's like, did you know that I bled for that? Did you know that I cried for that?
Honestly,
Do you know
thank you
that
for
Uno
your
gives me
service. 'Cause
flashbacks.
Yeah.
Uno is like I think maybe the greatest game of all time. Board games, video games, anything.
What?
That's a
Uno?
rip.
Are you
And we
joking?
can thank Sarah
Like,
for that.
Thank you, Sarah.
dead ass. Uno's fucking better than Slay the Spire. Like
Sarah.
I'm throwing that out there. I don't think that's crazy to say, and I think we're all pretending if we think otherwise.
Don't speak for
And
me.
I
I don't
brought
think
Uno-
Uno's that good. This is okay. I play
How
with my
many hours you
grandma
put in? That's the
sometimes.
game I've played the most hours of, actually. Uno. And then the digital version of Uno, like that Uno, the Ubisoft Uno, where they had like the
Yeah.
rabbits in there. I was thinking, oh, I
Yeah.
hate the rabbits.
Did you help
The
with that,
cards
Sarah?
integrations were really
Yeah,
good.
that's the stuff
You
that I
did a
worked on.
fucking great job,
And it's
Sarah.
like-
that shit. I was recommending that shit to everybody. Okay, I was like, hey, Switch recommendations, Uno. I know what you think. Oh, that's fucking stupid. No, it's fucking not. Get it and tell me that shit does not fucking hit.
It was just crazy because it's like, you're like,
They
why
ain't
is
doing
my
it like
Christmas
that
being
anymore,
ruined?
Sarah.
And
Because the
it's
Apple,
like-
the mobile Uno, mid as fuck compared to that Switch one. You were
That's,
fucking
the mobile Uno's a tough one because that's like that's
you were
what's between
tearing
us
them
and
up.
China, and then versus
Yeah.
the Ubisoft one. But like, it's like one of my Christmases was ruined specifically because of Immortals: Phoenix Rising Uno, and it's like nobody liked the game and nobody liked the collaboration, but it's like somebody had to bleed and die for it, and it was me.
What did they
know-
make you do over Christmas to fix Immortal Phoenix Riding Uno?
It was just like they were trying to get it out before the holidays, but it's like I wanted to go on holidays, so it was just me pencil pushing between like legal and Ubisoft and the Uno team, and the Uno team is like, we're not in the office, and I'm like, I need you to get in the office because like it's a week until Christmas and like I'm still here, and if you're not here, you need to tell me who I need approvals from to get this moving because like their foot is on my neck. And it's like, I'm the only one managing this. And then it's like, oh, and what was that for? And it's like, Immortals Phoenix Rising Uno Edition.
4. I thought Immortals Phoenix Rising was like fine, but what? Oh, who
Yeah,
is
people
this?
came around
Nobody
to that
asked
game.
for it.
Don't worry about.
Nobody
Don't worry about it,
wanted
Sarah.
it.
People are coming around. We should play this all together.
This is
should.
this
To
is
honor you.
still selling for $5 digitally,
Or would that be
and
triggering?
I need to know if this has a single sale in the last month.
Why are the reviews
Who is
mixed?
like,
Let me
I need
see.
Uno, but it can't just be any Uno. It's got to be my favorite Ubisoft game.
Well, this is just
Immortals
DLC,
Phoenix
right? Which
Rising.
also, hold on.
Yeah.
I should get this on my fucking Steam Deck and then get the
What are you
pack of
talking
the
about?
thing. What, Uno?
She loves
Uno's
Uno.
again.
It's her favorite
Uno
game.
is better. Uno is better than like almost any other game. What game is better than Uno? Tetris? Sure, I'll give you Tetris.
There's so many types
I also
of
worked
Uno.
on Kala Yara. I worked on the 50th anniversary. The Kala Yara one was really hard because we were like,
What is with this branded
You
Unos?
can't-
What in the Las
Honestly,
Vegas
yo,
you can't
Uno,
put like a
slot
gun
in
on
our
the
machine
table.
line,
is
Pew Pew
this?
Bang Uno, that would be lit as fuck. That thing would sell like crazy. Are you joking? Yeah, no. The extra like the ways they like vary it up too. It's like in the digital versions. It's so good.
Did you write these
So fucking good.
descriptions
There's a whole-
and stuff, Sarah?
no, I was primarily like the point of contact between Ubisoft and Mattel.
Oh,
So
okay.
like Ubisoft would like contact me and then I would take their assets to the Uno team and the legal team. And I would go, are these okay? And then they would go, no. And then I would have to go back to Ubisoft and I'd be like, they said no.
For
And then they-
$30.
and then they would say, you have to tell them to say yes. And I'd go back and I'd be like, they say you have to say yes.
For $30, you can get the Ultimate Edition of Uno on Steam, and it comes with Uno Valhalla, Uno Phoenix Quest, the viral PewPewBang Uno version DLC for Uno, Uno Flip, regular Uno, Uno the Call of the Yara, like you mentioned, and then I don't know if there's anything else. Honestly, I thought
Just
there'd be
Dance
more
and
for
Rayman.
$30. I ain't gonna lie to you, but okay, Just Dance and Rayman. The Rayman one I think is pretty lit. I think I played that one. Just Dance, I don't remember. I did
You're
the Rabbids
downloading
one mostly.
multiple Unos?
Well, it's just
This is-
DLC,
no, they all
so it
play
comes in the
differently.
pack,
So,
you
like,
know? Yeah,
Like,
Oh.
they're
they
different.
play slightly differently. Like they all have like
Yeah.
different rule sets and like different
different
Okay.
abilities that like the rabbits have and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Ooh.
This
Again,
is
back
this
to
is
my-
wild.
back to
This
my
is the
clout.
craziest thing I've learned about you
you're
guys.
knocking it, Kelsey. But have you actually played it? If you played
No,
it, tell me
I
that
have
Shane
not.
Fire. Play
I
it
have
and tell me
not.
that Shane Fire. You cannot.
Did you guys know I just found a website called unovariations.com and it's every like collaboration of Uno ever. We've got High School Musical Uno. We've got some like Japan exclusive Kiki's Delivery Service Uno.
That sounds awesome.
These are the cards,
Right.
right? This is like the
We've got
physical
Fast and
version.
Furious
Oh, of course.
Uno, Janet.
Okay, I'll play at the end when we're done with the movies. Yeah, we're working our way through them.
The rarest
They've already
Unos
started to
of
stagnate, so-
all time.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of sports themed Unos.
What's the
You can get the
rarest?
super rare like Boston
Yeah.
Red Sox Uno 2005 edition, David Ortiz edition that comes with a little jersey.
Wow.
What in the
Kylie Jenner
Again, see,
Uno.
like this could be the next game that ruins my life.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Pokemon
It'd be the
Uno.
best game to do it so far.
There's 3 different New York Mets Unos.
Did you have to know
What-
about all this history at your job, Sarah?
No. The funniest thing is, do you remember that when Uno did like the Microsoft Connect, the Xbox Connect stuff? Do you
Yeah,
remember
and
that?
everyone was
No,
texting
no one
on it.
remembers Uno.
people were like jerking.
Yeah,
off
people
on
were.
it.
Yeah,
They were what?
They were.
Sorry,
Yeah,
when
they
I-
were. They were having video sex
They were
via the
jerking
Uno.
their peanuts.
Oh,
Yes.
They were jerking their peanuts.
on it? Yeah,
And
yes.
when I went to Mattel, like I was like far after that, but they were still like, you know, like the generational trauma that kind of
Yeah.
happens. That's what Mattel had about jerking the peanuts with the Microsoft Connect Uno. Like, I don't even think anyone on the team was around for that, but like the absolute hush in the room when I was like asking about the different Uno games that fell.
You cannot
When,
And the
ask
jorking one
about
came
this.
up.
You cannot-
no, they were just like, and then we had the Microsoft Connect one, and then it just got really quiet. And I was like, what happened? What happened?
what happened? And people were like,
Did someone say,
peanuts.
explain
You know,
it
yeah,
explicitly?
oh,
Or
yeah,
like, we
my
don't
boss
talk
was like-
about it?
My boss was like, people were jerking their peanuts all over that.
Yeah,
But the thing is like from the outside, everyone's like, oh, games.
Slay the Spire could never. You know what I mean?
But it's like people's lives are being ruined over this kind of stuff. You're like, oh, it's just Uno. And I'm just like, well, then why am I crying
Oh my god.
at 2 a.m?
There,
I love
I
your work on Uno,
encounter
just so you know.
devs stress the hell out over the holidays trying to get shit through the door all the time. Just like, if we don't get this money by December 31st, we're gonna have to fucking die. Like, it's just, and I'm just like, God, how can I help? Like, it's just the timeline of December 31st. And the older you get, the scarier December 31st gets. Everything's
Yes.
due. Everything needs to be done, and everyone leaves it till last minute in the entire world. And all of a sudden, it's
And then
your
and then
problem.
people just start like dropping off like flies because they're like, I'm out of office.
They're like, I'm the
And it's
richest
like,
one at
well,
the studio who needs permission for everything. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
and you're like, wait, but like you didn't finish all this stuff that you said you were gonna finish.
that you wrote in your bylaws of your corporation only you are allowed to approve. And they're like, oh, they're in Bahamas and they won't answer their phone. I'm like, well, fuck me then. I guess I'm gonna stress and think about this the whole week. Yeah, I get that feeling as well, but it's not so much due to a game as just like the people who make them and they forget to tell me things until December 30th, and then I have to panic do it on New Year's Eve.
I'm still looking at Uno's, by the way. There's American Kennel Club, different groups. Uno's, there's like the sporting group, the terrier group, the herding group.
Nice.
There's an Arby's.
Stop bringing up Sarah's trauma. You're triggering. She's
There's
clearly
an Arby's
physically triggered.
Uno.
I'm gonna cry.
We
No,
have Canada
Uno
150th
BTS
anniversary.
was a dark time.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we had that in our house. I think it came in jumbo version too. BTS.
Jelly Belly
Janet knows
Uno,
everything
John
about it.
Deere tractor Uno.
Yeah, like look, what is this? I'm true to this, not new to this. I mean, obviously Sarah like died for Uno, so like you have the Uno clout on the
died for
show.
their
But I'm
Uno
like
sins.
right there behind you because no one else gives a fuck about Uno. But yeah, I mean, like I played a lot of Uno growing up. That was like our main activity that we would do. And I had for my communion, my brother gifted me Simpsons Uno, which I still have from 2003.
I've had this.
And it came in like a little metal tin. And I'm sure it's like just a totally regularly accessible Uno. But I have those cards and I take really good care of my shit. Like I always would hear these things. Oh, like this, I had this when I was a kid and it looks like shit because I just threw it in the mud. Like I didn't do any of that shit with any of my shit. All my shit is fucking pristine. I don't know what these other fucking kids were doing. Probably because they got to have a regular childhood. So they were just like fucking around. And it's like, like you could not be doing wild shit like that.
Nepo babies
in my
have
fucking
dirty
house.
Unos.
That'd be fucking crazy.
It's
So
true.
yeah, we always just took care of our shit. So yeah, I still have that Uno. I basically just have it for myself because like I don't trust other people to handle it because they're gonna fucking bend the cards and shit. Some people just don't know how to fucking act with stuff. So my Uno deck that I bring for stuff, I just bring a Mario Uno where it's like if you guys fuck this up, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Sorry, your Mario deck you bring to stuff. You're regularly bringing your
Yeah,
deck around?
that's my regular Uno. And I know what you're thinking. Why are you bringing it? But I swear to God, you bring Uno to anything, you bust out fucking Uno. People are fucking playing Uno and they're into Uno. I brought Uno to like actual board game people that like do board game content for a living. And I'm like, hey, like obviously just like casual, I just brought some Uno, whatever. They're like, you know what, fuck it, let's play Uno. And we were playing Uno for like a long ass time because the first game it was over pretty quick, and then the second one lasted dead ass like fucking 40 minutes. Pizza came here, shit was getting cold. We had to just stop playing because the food was getting cold. That's the power of fucking Uno. Best fucking game out there. Name again.
Don't
You-
even.
you
Sarah
can-
don't
is
even
Good
get me
luck naming
started.
5
Triggered.
games better than Uno.
No,
You're not gonna make
but like,
it.
don't even get me started on Phase 10, the other game that ruined my life.
What's
Phase
that?
10. I be getting my ass whooped in Phase 10. Phase 10
What
is
Phase
real ass
10?
shit.
What's Phase 10?
That game is good as
It
fuck.
looks
It's
like
hard
it's
as
pretending
shit.
to be Uno.
No, it's
like
good. It's a whole
solitaire
nother
Uno
thing.
situation.
It's a whole nother
It's like
thing,
a
and
single,
It's by
amazing.
Mattel as well.
It's really good.
That's why Sarah worked on it.
This is
Yeah.
kind of
Old
like for
people
the
really,
more
really like-
serious.
old people really like Phase 10, and here's the thing. So when I first got there, Phase 10 was new. That's why they gave it to me, because they were like, this is baby project for babies. Like, you can work on Phase 10. That game, Phase 10, despite having like less than half the players of Uno, made more money than Uno.
Yeah, look up like the card game.
To the
though, not
point
like
where I
this
was
weird
like, are you
Ooh,
digital
it's
laundering
the-
money?
It's the
Are
whales.
you laundering money into Phase 10? Because like, what do you mean it's making more money than Uno?
It's just like the digital version of Phase 10 was
$500.
making
No,
a lot
it's
of
just-
money.
Yeah.
It's just instead of being into horse girls, they're really into Phase 10.
I'm
Phase
looking
10
for
is
your
like
refund
really
policy.
intense stuff. If you're trying to like play that legit, the rounds are long. It's like has a very wild ebb and flow to like the structure of that game where you can feel like, oh, I'm right there. I'm about to like come up. And then you can totally get fucked over because you're like, oh, I almost had like the set of cards that I needed, but I didn't. And now they're counting against me. And I've like fallen from grace in really epic ways and been like really burned in this game. Like my family still talks about the L's I've taken in Phase 10. And we didn't even play that often because it's like such a long game that's like, I'm not even going to fucking sit down to play Phase 10 because that shit's going to be like the whole fucking night. And I'm going to be bitter as fuck by the end. You want to talk about getting bitter at games? Phase 10? That's just triggering as hell. Like you play Phase 10 and try to be casual about it. Good fucking luck. Yeah.
It just does it play just like Uno? It's just
No, it's
solitaire?
totally different. It plays totally different than Uno. I actually don't know how to play solitaire, so I can't really compare the two at all. I gotta be honest. It's kind of like you have runs. It almost plays like, do you know Rummikub? Probably fucking not, because who the fuck plays Rummikub besides me and my family?
I know.
But
I know that
okay,
one.
cool. I don't know why, but it felt like if anyone did know, you would know, and I don't know why. But like, it's kind of like Rummikub in a way. I know Phase 10 people are going to be like, there's no like Rummikub. But it's kind of like, I never heard anyone say it out loud besides myself to my brother.
No, I'm just genuinely curious. I'm like, oh, I have no idea which one of us is right. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like both of us are wrong somehow, and it's like an in-between. But you're sort of like doing these runs, and you're trying to like get rid of all your cards, I think is the goal, right? Of Phase 10. But then if you like at the end of the round, however many cards you have, they like count against you, and like different cards count for different things. So it's like, oh, you can also like, I think you can build on other people's sets as well. You're like creating sets, basically. And it's just very challenging. It's like, I don't know how else to explain it because I haven't played it in a little while. But yeah, it's really tough. It's really
What did they make you do, Sarah? What did Phase 10 make you do?
Well, okay, so Phase 10 was like a newer game, and they really wanted Barbie. Phase 10, like for events and stuff, they really wanted Barbie, and they were like, "You're Mattel, so we're just gonna like make all these Barbie stuff, and we're gonna Barbify it." And it's like, okay, and then they'd give it to me, and then they'd be like, "And we want feedback by tomorrow." And I'm like, that's not how the Barbie team works at Mattel. Like the Barbie team at Mattel, like we would meet with them once a week. And we would like present everything, and we'd be like, "Hello, queens! Like this is the slop that we have for you. Like we're just the humble gaming team at Mattel. Like please grace us with your beautiful knowledge of like aesthetics and everything." So the Barbie team is like they're not to be rushed, you know, like they're simply not to be rushed. And the Barbie team had so many issues with what the Phase 10 team was trying to create. They were like, Barbie doesn't use this fuchsia; she uses this fuchsia. Also, they have her angle on the wrong. They had the logo at the wrong angle. Barbie is at like a very slightly skewed, and they have it completely flat. Like this is absolutely unacceptable, and they are just playing in our face. And Phase 10 is like, if you don't get like approval, we're just gonna go live with it. And I'm like, whoa, you like literally can't do that. So it was like it was always that.
That's
it was
wild.
literally always them coming to me at the 10th hour, 11th hour, being like, we're gonna put this live in our game. We have Barbie. Like, will you approve our Barbie? And then they were in China, so we're working on like opposite hours of the globe.
Yeah.
And then I'd go to, and then they would want to do the Christmas stuff in Christmas, but for China, they don't take Christmas off. They take Chinese New Year's off.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're all off for Christmas, but they're still working. So they're on Christmas. They're like pinging me. And I'm like, I am dead to you at this moment. And then I would come back, and then they would just be dead to me for like after. So it's like, they just caused me so much grief, essentially, for no reason, because it's Phase 10.
Oh my god. This is
It is really good, though.
amazing
You guys should
lore.
play it if you
I'm
haven't
sorry.
yet.
I feel like I learned so much. This is a great episode. I've learned so much.
Yeah, I was never expecting to learn so much about the inner workings of
All of us.
Mattel's various digitized card games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I was never expecting to learn so much about people's various thoughts on Uno. There's some very strong thoughts here that I frankly don't understand, but I'm happy for you.
Games
take it
that
very
were
seriously,
like
like the
Uno.
culture.
Yeah.
The vibe of like, no, Uno's only enriched my life. Like Uno's my Overwatch is what I'm realizing from this conversation.
That's
Yeah,
so
like it's
funny.
like Uno is the culture. Like
Janet,
lunch
do you
table
play?
time, you'd be sitting down playing Uno.
Obsessed with it.
You'd have like I don't know, is it like, did Uno not reach like white communities as heavily as it did like black and brown
played it with
communities?
my
Because we were
grandma a
playing
few
Uno.
times, I think.
We were playing
all
Uno
played
like
Uno.
at lunch. Like at the lunch tables, people were like playing Uno.
I need to know, Janet, for the Uno,
Yeah.
do you do it where you draw until you get a card you can play?
I've
in
played
Uno?
both.
Like, if you don't have a color, do you just keep drawing? Because that was like a big sticking point. Because the official rules are
Yeah.
you only draw one card and then you pass the turn.
But then games
I
take
actually
forever.
do only if it's up to me and how I play. Also, most of my gaming time was just me and my brother, so the games go inherently faster because there's just two people. But we would play. You just draw a card. You don't draw until you get a card to play. That's how we normally would play. We would also play. You can counter, but you can only counter on the number that it is. So like a draw 2, you can put another draw 2, but you can't say like Sarah draw 2 and then Sarah can't say a draw 4. So now you're drawing 6. It's like it has to match. But you could stack like the 4, the 4, the 4 on top of that, and 2, 2, 2, whatever. We also didn't play general stacks though. Like some people play where you can put down any like if you have 3 threes and they're all different colors, you can put them all down at once. Like I don't play like that. Typically, I have played like that because typically if I'm playing with like a different group that's like not just me and my brother, we'll just like, hey, however people want to play, like I'm cool just to play however y'all want to play. It doesn't need to be like, I hate when people are like so fucking like particular. No, like we have to play the way I've played. It's like, well, guess what, bitch? We're in a different fucking group setting. So like chill the fuck out and like let us play however. So whatever kind of just general people agree upon. If I'm playing multiple games, I think it's fun to maybe like switch the rules where it's like, let's play one where it stacks, one where it's not, one where it's draw, whatever, and da-da-da-da. Sure. But yeah, my preferred way is you only draw one and you don't do like stack play, but you can counter on the draws. But yeah, that's how
Janet,
I play.
can you bring Uno to Really Rad Weekend?
Absolutely, I can bring Uno over there.
Yay!
We should get the fucking. I think they have. I wonder if they have waterproof Uno where we could play in the pool. Because I had that conversation with my nephew.
They have every Uno under the sun.
Okay.
I have learned every type of Uno that you can possibly imagine.
Uno
Drinking game
waterproof
by the pool and play Uno.
I will say
I don't think
for all of Uno's
I feel like
dubs-
Janet will kill me
I
if
think
we
Janet
play
will
Uno.
just destroy us. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I'm good at it, but the beauty of Uno is like anyone can get this. And then
It's
it's like,
every man's game.
yes, and Uno's so fun because it's just like, then you say Uno and say, oh, what do they have? And then it's like, and then if you have, I love when you play just 1v1 because then you can do these wild runs where it's like, skip, Uno reverse. And it's like, damn, you're getting fucking dog walked in Uno. And it's like, yeah, that was exciting times. Like me and my brother, we would put on a CD, we'd put on an album, and we'd just play Uno. We'd do like best of sevens. We'd like play like for the entirety of an album and just sit there on our floor with a CD playing Uno.
That's cute.
Does any other podcast spend 20 minutes talking about Uno? I mean,
No, and I guarantee you they're talking about way worse fucking games than Uno. No shade. Because I've been there. I'm out here bringing Koira to the table when Uno was right there. Sorry, Koira. You know, shout out to you making your game or whatever, but I really didn't like it. Yeah, they do have Uno Splash is what they call it.
Oh, is that
So-
a game?
No, for the the
waterproof
Uno.
cards,
Haley.
Sorry, I want to have a little fun. And with my Uno.
But yeah, Uno's great because you don't have to pay attention. The thing with Phase 10, it's an incredible game, but you actually like really have to be playing it. Like you can't just
Yeah, and I'm trying to
casually
go to
play
the-
Phase 10.
I'm too scared to play.
I'll bring
the
Phase 10
I'm
also.
too scared I'd take
Me
it back.
too.
It's quick. Like it's like the games are not that long. I
It'll
mean,
be
it can
over
be long
quick.
depending on how
Everybody
good people
hold
are.
on.
Again, if you want to speed it up, we could do the draw.
I'm gonna have. I'll get 4 drinks to me and then I'll play Uno.
It's like
So I have more confidence.
Uno's just like fun,
she's
or
numb
you
to
play it
it,
and be
just
like,
like she is
I
with
don't know what you
Overwatch.
see in this game,
Yeah.
but like it's a great game. Uno's a great game.
Yeah.
I'll bring
don't
Phase
even
10
get me
also if you're
started
feeling froggy.
on the Hot Wheels World of Tank Ukrainian War issue that went down when I was also at Mattel.
Sorry, can you start that?
Sarah,
that was a really
We
dark
don't have
time.
time for this.
That was a really dark time in the office.
Can you say that sentence again?
The Hot Wheels World of Tanks and then the Ukrainian War at the same time.
Oh my
That was
God.
rough.
Oh my god. We can't
You ever come into
possibly.
the office and just go, we have to pull an entire collab because a war just broke out and it looks bad to promote a tank game?
No.
Oh no.
Because I
But I've been on
have.
podcasts talking about it. Also, really quick, before this, you get into this war story or not, any other versions of Uno I should buy, like while I'm in the Amazon. Also, I was trying to do Amazon, but then I got sucked in, like I had to just Amazon a bunch of shit, and now I'm just Amazoning things, and I can't stop. And I'm sorry. I know that makes me a worse person than I was like a month ago, but like this is where I am. So what else do you want on Amazon?
Are you getting the physical cards?
Yeah, of course.
I like the Uno Retro collection.
Uno Retro. Like, do I just look
Because
up
we
Uno
cannot
Retro?
spend this much time talking about Uno.
Is there Uno
Well, we're
Shrek?
almost done. Just okay. Here in the Slack, in the PEWPEWBANG Slack, put whatever Uno you have until the show is
Uno
done.
Shrek.
Put whatever Unos you want, and then I'll get a couple
There is.
Unos.
There's Uno
Okay, so just
Shrek.
put the Uno you want. I'm not gonna promise we
There's
get it for
Uno
you. It's gonna-
everything.
treat this like Uno, like Christmas, kind of vibe, right? Like, tell me what Uno you guys want, and maybe I'll get it for you, maybe I won't. But you can't be mad, no matter what happens.
We tapped into a special
then I'll
interest.
buy 'em at
What
the
did
end
we
of the thing.
expect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special
This is
interest
great.
Uno. Are you a little
This is
starstruck
kind of-
by Sarah working on Uno, your favorite thing in the world?
I wouldn't say Uno's my favorite thing in the world. It's up there for like pretty good things.
What is your
though.
favorite thing in the world, if not that?
That's a great question. Favorite thing in the world? Like thing, not like people or whatever, like, or fucking memories
Thing.
and shit.
Thing.
Favorite thing? Probably Jack and
Object.
Daxter, I think.
That would make sense. That makes sense.
I think it's probably
We
Jack.
knew
Just
that.
off the dome.
I've never seen a 20-minute rant about how good Jack and Daxter is for me.
It's because I've never been given the space, the doorway into it. You know?
No one's ever said they were traumatized by Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, and like also Jack and Daxter, it's like you either have someone that like there's like a sicko that's also obsessed with it, or just someone that's like, I don't know, I played it once, one time, it seemed good. It's like, where's that gonna go?
Sure.
We're not gonna get to talk about that, you know? Versus Uno, everyone's played Uno because it's Uno. Of course, everyone's fucking played it. It's one of the best games out there. What are you talking about?
I want someone to go and
This needs to be called
figure
the
out
Uno.
how many
Also,
times we have said Uno.
I
in this
also
episode.
really, really like Ocean's 11 a lot, and I watched that a fuck ton. So
I know you
another,
love that.
we got a whole
Janet
whole
loves
queue of special
numbers.
interests.
Oh yeah.
Uno, 11. She loves the number 1.
Hollow Knight 2. No, I just I don't know. I'm not seeing any
All
links
right.
to these Uno cards, guys. So you're gonna be I'm gonna be playing fucking Uno Splash by myself. Okay,
We're working on it. We're working on it.
work faster.
Do you guys have any games you are playing right now that could become life-ruining games, or maybe are even there a little bit already?
Ooh.
I'm dodging Silk Song being too much of like a life ruiner by taking a pause at the end of Act 2. Because I've played that game for 60 hours and I finished Act 2 and I was like, great,
Fine,
this is
right?
a good pause
60
point.
hours is like a normal amount of time to put into a game.
It is, but like it's a lot of time for how much of the game is like potentially left. Because like basically I learned there's like two types of Silk Song players. There's like people that are like, I really love the exploration and I fight bosses because that's what you have to do in the game. And there's people that are like, what are you talking about? The bosses are such a big part of it. I love the bosses. They're so great. And I don't like hate the bosses. It's just that like I am more so looking to like explore the world, platform around, and like fighting is a thing that I just like do because that's like the structure of the game. For that reason, I noticed that people that are like that tend to have higher hour counts in like the game in general, where it's like Jacob Geller over from MinnMax, like he like had that hour and was like far into Act 3 or almost done with it. So it's like I have like theoretically an insane amount of hours left, quote unquote, if I want to play more of it. So for that reason, I've chosen to take like an off ramp for a while because I'm like, I want to play other games. Literally for the last like 8 weeks, every week on the slide, what do you guys have been playing? And I'm like, more Silk Song. I've been playing more Silk Song. And now I'm finally at a point where it's like, cool, I can take a pause and do other stuff and then maybe come back later and be like sick in the quiet of the night when like it doesn't matter anymore. But it's definitely has like that potential. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel anymore with being where it's like I feel really accomplished being like, oh my God, I did this. But then I'm getting all these like things on my algorithm from TikTok because TikTok is listening to me beat the game. And then they're like, I'm watching like people fight bosses I fought, people fight bosses I haven't fought. And I'm getting almost like re-triggered from like some of the fights where I'm like, yeah, that fight was hard. Glad I don't have to do that again. I already did it. But then it's also like, damn, like I want to go back kind of thing. But then it's like, if I go back, that's like another 80 hours.
I feel like
And I
just
wanna
feed
spend
those
that time
demons if you want to do that.
doing
just do
other
it.
things.
If it's your
No,
number
because I have
2 of
this
the
job.
year.
Yeah, but I gotta play other games for a little
fair,
while.
too,
I don't
like-
normally feel that way because I'm always playing so many games. But I'm like, this is the year that I've been spending more time finishing games than like dabbling. And I'm like, I really need to start dabbling again because I like haven't like so many games have come out and I've been like,
God, the
I'm
last 2 weeks
working on my
alone
game.
have had like
Yeah.
there's like 50 games. God.
But I could become sick and keep
I
playing
recently
it. But I'm choosing
relapsed into my
Uh-oh.
really unhealthy habit that I have specifically with like city builders, especially like medieval city builders. For whatever reason, like when I get my hands on a medieval city builder, it's like no sleep. Like I will be up until like 3 in
What's
the
the
morning.
new one called?
Farthest Frontier is
Farthest
it just hit 1.0. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's City Skylines. It doesn't matter. I can't play those games for like a normal amount of time. Like there is no like, oh, just like 1 to 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. It's like, it's 5 hours. It's 8 hours. It's like, we're going all night. We're going all day. Like just one more day and then I'll unlock the granary and then I get my granary and then I'm like, well, now I had to set up my bread production and my fields need to make wheat.
Oh, this one looks
And
good.
it's like, I just spiral in that.
What's the one we were playing not that long ago that had the fighting, but
Manor
we never
Lords.
fought? Manor Lords. This
Yeah,
looks
Manor
a lot
Lords.
like Manor Lords, eh?
Yeah. I like Manor Lords more than this, but it's
Yeah.
like, I'm still going to play this, you know?
No, I love
And then
these
it's
games
like-
too.
I just can't be normal about them. Like, I don't know why I'm incapable of like walking away from them. I literally have to like tear myself away.
Is it the era? Is it medieval era?
No, I think I just like growing a little city, you know? And it's always like, oh, one more step, one more thing.
So even if this is like Tokyo City Builder or like Renaissance
Do you
City
feel like-
Builder.
I like city skylines
Oh yeah, that's true.
too.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they need you? Like if you left, they'd be
My
like,
little people?
You'd be yeah. Do you feel
No,
like you'd be
I think
abandoned?
If you
I
don't
think
build the
it's
city,
more-
who will?
Yeah, well, I think
Ooh,
it's
this
more
looks
just like the
good.
sense of control that I
This looks-
have
ooh,
in my
that
little
looks
city
nice.
and over the lives of my little citizens.
Little church.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, it snows. Oh. This looks really detailed.
This is very cute looking.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me, we've talked about how I'm a really
Fire.
big miniature person. This is giving little miniature.
Oh, there's
Well, it's like
combat?
sometimes I turn it on pacifist mode. I'm like really bad at combat.
Okay.
Um,
Oh my god, they're just
But it's
they're
like
just
sometimes I just
murdering
lock
the
in on
street.
my little citizens and I just follow them around. You know how you can like watch them go about their
Yeah.
day? I love doing that shit. Love watching my little citizens like restock their houses and like work the fields. Get a little drink.
I'm a sicko for that too. Oh, this looks good. I love it.
I avoid city builders because I fear that I am the same.
Yeah.
That I will just not be able to like tear myself away from it because I'll be like, but it just one more whatever, and then I can upgrade this, and then if I just do one more of this, then I can build this building, and it never ends.
Like I've only played Farthest Frontier twice. Like I've only played it for like 2 sittings and I already have 14 hours. So it's
Oh my
like
God.
what happened? Like it's bad. It's so bad.
If it relaxes you though, it looks like the kind of game that's just like, whew, and you get
If it
sleepy
relaxes
at
you
bedtime.
for 7 hours,
It
though, is
definitely
that
it definitely silences the voices, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
good.
just so
I definitely think if it relaxes you is not like life advice you can take for everything. I'm like, a couple drinks, you know, is knock
It
right
just
out. It
relaxes.
relaxes me.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with these.
I like that.
They're so dangerous. Why are they so
I guess
dangerous?
a question I have for you guys is what's the difference, and this is not like this sounds like a setup for a bad joke, but what's the difference between like maybe having a moment with a game and the game consuming you?
Okay,
Like,
see,
what's that line?
for me, it's like I just started playing Arc Raiders, the new Embark game, extraction shooter. I'm not usually a big fan of that. They kind of stress me out because it's like, oh, I just want to get home with all my good stuff. This one is a nice, perfect middle ground. Leo nailed it when he said it's Tarkov, but for people with jobs. It's you feel like you get a lot done, but it's still high stakes. It's still fun. And I think where it crossed that line with me is I put 14 point whatever hours into it in like 3 days. Insane. And then I think about it when I'm not playing it. So like on Sunday, yesterday, I was with my godmother all day, having a lovely day. Back in my mind, think about Arc Raiders. Thinking about what I'm going to do in Arc Raiders later, what I'm going to grind while I'm waiting for Leo to come back and do another round with me. I'll probably go get some lemons to level up Scrappy, the chicken. Then I'll probably do that so I can level up my bench. And then wouldn't it be nice to have 3 more new guns before that happens, XYZ? And then I had 2 dreams in a row about it. Dreams.
That's how you know like you're in deep, right? But
Yeah.
it's so
Dreamt about
fun to
playing it.
be
Yeah.
it's so fun to be in that like honeymoon with a game.
I'm very
you
much
know?
the honeymoon
Yeah.
phase with Arc
Like
Raiders
I
right now,
had that with
yes.
Overwatch, I had that with like Final Fantasy and all those games and the Night Rain, and there's something about being in that like early stage with a game where all you want to do is play it. All you can do is think about it. You're dreaming about it.
Everyone's online playing it, pinging you. Are you on? Are you on? Let's go. Let's get
And
in
you just
there.
have to you literally just have to enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Because then it so easily turns into like crusty musty tryharding and then you never play it again. So it's like, yeah, we gotta enjoy this like initial rush.
But then every so often a game is so good that you're like, ooh, this might last past the crusty, dusty tryhard.
Mm-hmm.
This I'm not going to lie, has a little bit of that sauce that might last past the crusty, dusty tryhard. Because it has this element of like humanity to it where we obviously try to be friendly and you can like toggle on proximity chat. Like we'll be talking in a group the whole time. I'd love to play this with you guys. Honestly, it's so fun. But you like encounter another group and you go,
I'm downloading
hey,
it right now.
hell yeah. And it's like, hey, like we're friendly. And then if they don't say anything, you kind of learn. The more times you encounter humans in in Arc Raiders, the more you learn what to do in any given moment. And it's also just an anecdote machine, which is kind of like the best game to play forever because every single game is different because not only are like the maps changing and stuff, but like the humans in each map are different. So you have different like experiences with them. It's just so fun that way. Like, for example, we heard people through a bunch of doors and we were like, hi, we're friendly. And then we opened the doors and I got trigger happy and just started shooting them because I just got excited. And then like we killed them, but like Leo was like, okay, maybe we wait like 2 seconds before we shoot the next one. You know, that kind of like those types of fun things that only happen in a weird environment that they make with like those kind of games, I guess. And there's been other times where it's like you encounter people and they're already fighting like a really strong Arc, which is like a robot. And, you know, you could start shooting them and take their gear really easy. And you kind of stop and think, like, should I kill them or should I help them kill this Arc and make friends? And it's like, it's so fun to like make those choices live while you're playing. And overall, people are genuinely pretty like fun and happy in this game. It has a pretty decent community so far. There's a lot of like try hard, sweaty weirdos who just go around and kill everybody or like camp the ending area to kill you before you leave. But it has like, I don't know, it has a little bit of that secret sauce, even though I'm only so many hours in. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm bad at telling that early on or if I truly am just in the honeymoon, like I'm having fun with it and everyone's playing it right now phase of my brain that makes it seem amazing. But I think this one might be, I think this one might be one that sticks around longer for me though. Not 9 years like Overwatch, but at least an extra few months on top, you know? It's hard to tell though in the moment.
Did you know?
Right.
Did you know Overwatch would be Overwatch when you first started it?
I remember the first time I saw the Overwatch trailer where the little kid with the broken arm is in the museum and Winston and Trace are running around chasing Widowmaker and Reaper, and I was in a GameStop and it was up on the screen and I stood and I went, what the hell? And I think I have a screenshot of the text I sent Michael Reno where I was like, yo, look at this trailer. And I sent it to him. And he's a World of Warcraft guy. Like, he's played World of Warcraft for thousands of hours. I was like, it's from that company you like. I think it's Blizzard. Like, whatever the hell. Like, I was being an idiot. He's like, that looks lit. Let's play it when it comes out. And then, yeah.
When you did that, the butterfly from Life is Strange appeared.
Yeah,
it was like, this choice will have consequences.
And the consequences are 2,000 hours later. But, like, no, like...
And it's like, it's 2,000 hours, and, like, you don't even get, like, a great Netflix series out of it. Right? Because at least like Kelsey and I can watch Arcane.
They were gonna
and like watch like KDA
Arcane
and know
great.
that like our suffering wasn't for anything because now I have like
and
a
they
smug
told
sense of
us we were gonna
superiority.
get a series and we didn't get it. Like they go ooh, we go yay, and then they take it away, and they do that over and over. Anyways, we're regressing back to the start of the episode where I say how Overwatch has hurt me. We don't have to go back, but. It does have that like excitement underlying vibe of wow, this game's really solid. I think I'm going to play it for a lot of hours.
If the game is really solid and you're playing it with friends and stuff, like that's just not really toxic in any way. I mean, it could be. Arc Raiders does it have a like loot boxy thing?
No. So it's $40 USD.
Yeah.
So, which I kind of like because that means the barrier for entry is just you're in there, you paid the money, we don't have to be weird about microtransactions anymore.
Yeah.
We're just in there. I almost kind of prefer that at this point, which is crazy that we looped around that way. But yeah. It's not like there is like a battle pass pseudo, but they give you what's cred, but you just do missions in the game to get cred. And low key, I have too much right now. Like I'm not even buying things in the battle pass because you don't need to. It's just cosmetic
that's really
only.
similar. That's really similar to like Helldivers 2 when I was playing a lot of that too. It's like, yes, you can. I think I spent money once, but only because a friend of mine worked on the game and like I just wanted the thing that she put in the game as fast as possible. But like I could have just grinded my way to that. I just was excited. So
yeah.
But mine's actually toxic, I feel like, because it's horse game. It's Uma Musume. Yeah, I have spent a little chunk of change in there. I have not counted.
Oh, you haven't counted?
I haven't counted.
To guess what that is.
It's. I don't think it's a lot over 100, but it's definitely over 100.
Okay. Was it so? Is it like what you did for Infinity Nikki, where you sort of have a number in your mind of like, I'm down to spend this much a month, or are you kind of just like vibing it out?
I mean, yeah, I'm going to. There's like a monthly pass that is definitely worth getting. Nothing else in the game is like worth it. It is a crazy expensive gacha for what it is. Like, the pity system is terrible. It is incredibly expensive for like a single, you know, roll of 10 or whatever. So it's very inefficient to be spending anything other than the monthly amount. So yeah, I'm not proud of it, but I play it every day, at least a little bit.
I also still play this every day. But like usually one run at bedtime. I'll play my Steam Deck game for a while, and then I'll wind down with Musume run before I actually fall asleep.
I usually get through one run on like each leg of my train ride, like to work and then from work. And then I also usually do like a wind down run. So
it's a great, it would be a great transportation game.
Yeah, for sure. And surely no one is judging me on the train with my anime girls on the screen.
Oh my god!
Especially since I got the swimsuit special week, and so I'm really self-conscious whenever I do a run with her, and I'm like on public transit. I'm like, oh, this is just a girl and an anime girl.
Yeah,
in a
but then people
swimsuit.
glance up and see you, a woman looking at it. It erases any weird vibes. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
If you were a dude, then
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, oh, you're probably kind of cool, and if you were like a dude, it'd be like, I'll just stand. I'm good.
I'd be like, call the police. It's gooning on this flight.
They're on their way.
I was on when Michael and I were traveling. I was playing Musume while we were waiting to get on our flight, and there was a little girl sitting next to me, and we were weak because she was sitting watching my screen like slack-jawed, amazed at what I was doing. I'm sure she's probably like is gonna have something. She's like, I saw this somewhere, like some Mandela effect. Like, what was that horse girl game or something? Like, I saw a woman playing that when I was
like
5.
a kid would totally love this. Like,
totally,
like horse girls and they run,
colorful
and
horse girls.
Yeah, she
pretty
was just
outfits.
Unapologetically just watching me play, to the point that she almost was like leaning over my shoulder, like watching me pick things and stuff. It was very cute. And I almost wanted to be like, it's called Uma Musume, and like lead into it. But I'm like, no, then this child will spend money of her parents' credit card by mistake. I shouldn't tell her what it is.
Part of the reason I'm self-conscious, though, is because like when you're doing a run at this point, unless, you know, it's a new character you haven't gotten yet or whatever, like you're doing it on the like fast skip mode. So what people are seeing is like anime girl on the stream on the screen with like text flying by.
It makes
way
you look
faster
crazy.
than any human. It does make you. It looks like a slot machine.
And people are like, "Do you know what's going on?" And you're like, "Yeah."
You're like 100%.
I
absolutely
these
know
buttons. Yeah, I click these buttons at the bottom and say "show results."
I know the outcome of every 2 chance option. I know what it will do and the odds that it will happen. But you look like crazy person because it's like it's like fast forwarded and the girl's like moving like this. Yeah. I do feel embarrassed when people watch me play it and it's fast forwarding. They're like, what is this? Why aren't you reading? I'm like, because I've already read it 20 times.
Because it's my slot machine. Leave me alone.
I'm curious where this is on your 210s, Kelsey. I almost kind of don't want to know yet.
Me too.
I almost kind of, let's save it. I want to know when we're doing it, because this will be an interesting one to bring up, considering all the men at MinnMax don't want to touch it. They're afraid of it. It almost.
But that gives it its power.
It does.
Honestly, I hope this is on there instead of those museum games. I'm sorry. Like, I'd rather see this than like so and so's. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the collections. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it every year.
I know.
We just can't let them pit each other against one another and hold Uma Musume hostage. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a little bit of an angle of, you can't tell us that we don't like it. It's sexist.
Well, I think people have, and
like a backup explanation.
I don't like crazy disagree with this, but I think people are just like, we can't put a frickin' gotcha game on there, guys. Like, they're predatory.
Yeah, a lot of people at MinnMax hate gotcha games. Which here's the thing. Look, I'm not saying that you need to like gotcha games, because I don't really play gotcha games, nor do I guess I like them inherently, because I just don't. I haven't really like dabbled in it, and I'm not that interested in dabbling in it. But like, there's a lot of things in life that are predatory that are also like fun to do. You know what I mean? Like, I drink alcohol.
Gotcha games are no ethical.
You know what I mean? Like,
capitalism.
It's not even just that, but it's like I can understand certain things. Like, oh, this is like, you know, people feel this way about like sports gambling and stuff, where it's like, yeah, I'm not really going to vote to loosen up regulations on sports gambling, because I think a lot of people have gambling addictions and don't need more easy ways to have access to gambling. But I don't necessarily feel like it is the evil of all of humanity the way some people feel. Like, I just don't. I don't do it, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe I just like dabble in more vices than other people, but it's like, look, I've gone to Vegas and
Like
played
Uno.
some games. If they had Uno in Vegas, I'd be tearing it up over there. I drink. It's
I think
like,
I had like the competitive Uno in Vegas before.
Really?
no,
Yeah,
that
you
was
should
like
do
a
that,
miss.
Janet.
That was like I remember seeing that and they were like, oh, it's like not really, it's not really what it ends up sounding like. But that's kind of how I feel like with gacha games, where it's like not who cares, but like I just kind of don't feel like it's where all of our morality resources need to be pulled into.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Palms Casino Resort is getting Uno.
Wow.
Yeah, but I
in
think when
the-
you read into it, it's like not like you just play Uno and gamble on it. It's like different or
And
something.
I feel like Uma Musume is like actually like a decent game
It is.
underneath it all.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
I was playing Love and Deep Space, which is like a decent like visual novel type thing, but like they make you play a game and it's just trash, like the actual like fighting game in it, and it's just grinding for no reason. And I was just like, I had to look at myself and I'm like, okay, why are we trying to do our dailies in this so we can lose in, like, once again, like that also had pretty bad gacha mechanics where it's like the pity system was better than Umusume's, but it's like, you know, that like in order to roll and get these like limited cards or whatever, you will have to play your dailies every single day for several weeks, or they're just going to want your money. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to decide what player you are or like not play at all, essentially.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this has a really good strategy game built into it that's actually thoughtful and balanced and interesting.
Yeah.
And has a lot of different variations in terms of like there's not one perfect way to build an Uma. You know what I mean? Like I'll build what I think is the perfect Uma. I've gotten A+ almost S Umas and they get rocked by B+. So I'm like, I'm not doing it right. Like it's interesting how number go up doesn't necessarily mean that you'll win the race. I like that.
Haley, you have an A+ Uma?
I have like 4 or 5, yeah.
What? Oh
And
my
I can't
God.
beat you, so I'm doing it wrong. That's like I think that's interesting because it
Well,
means
that's like
that
the
I'm
skill stuff.
Yeah, the
right?
skill
and
stuff is
sometimes
around
it is. Sometimes you don't want like a higher level because you want them to be at that lower level.
It's
to
almost a
go against
strategy
other
to it.
Umas. It's kind
Yeah.
of like there's like min-maxing to it, right? Like how high can you get, but you can't get too high,
yeah.
kind of thing.
Like just because so what I was doing was just only training speed and wit. So then I never had to rest because the wit fills up the energy and then I would flip back and forth. So I had 2 1200 stats and then a lot of skills because I could buy a lot of skills. But she had ass, power, stamina, and like guts doesn't matter. So then like even though technically on paper she's a quote unquote better Uma, she still gets rocked because she doesn't have those other basic things.
I think you can build a front runner like that, though.
Yeah, certain ones, but like I have a Daiwa Scarlet who's like my highest ranked one, and she can't win anything, and it pisses me off. She's like everything about her run was perfect. Like she never got hurt. I was kind of pulling the trigger on some 30% odd like chance of her getting hurt, and it didn't happen anytime. And I was like, oh. And I got her to 1202 stats, and then her power was decently high. And so I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. And she can't win it. I put her up against like the Sound Suzuka championship run thing. And I'm trying to get her to beat her. And she ends 16th. I'm like, what's going on? It'll say like the 3 triple
It must
circles
just
that
be a
she's
different
number one
course,
rate.
though, right? If she has no stamina, it's got to be stamina, right?
It must be
Unless
stamina.
You're running her as a pace chaser.
Yeah. She's a
I think
base
she probably
chaser.
doesn't have enough to get to the front.
Yeah, she gets
I don't know.
they're very close neck and neck, first and second, and the last stunt, Sound Suzuka goes ahead like 20 yards. She just dummies me. Then I go all the way to the back. And then, you know, they go,
It's
oh,
so
your
sad to
guts aren't
see.
high enough. I'm like, yeah, right. No
not
one
the
cares about
guts.
guts. It's not the guts. No one cares about the guts.
I really
Anyways,
liked making.
Yeah, Tazuna lies to you. Don't listen to her.
She does lie
Yeah,
to me.
I really liked making. I made like a bad nature, because you know you have like
Oh,
a
yeah.
nice nature. I really like
I
making a
love
bad nature,
making evil natures.
evil nature, and you give her all like the negative stats. So when you put her on a team run, it's like
She messes with
she
everyone.
has like piercing gaze, and everyone just like slows down, and you're like, haha.
Oh, I
Take
feel
that.
like I see a lot of nice natures with all those mean red skills that I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was like a meme thing.
Yeah. That's like she's like
It's a
well-suited
strategy for like the
that
team
strategy.
races too.
Oh, interesting. All that is to say, look at all these anecdotes we have. There's a lot of depth to it. It's not just something to bide your time before you can get to the next gotcha poll. Like, I genuinely haven't spent any money on this in a long time, and I still am just entertained by the runs of trying to get a legacy Uma that's really good. It's just fun. But I have
they're
spent
really
a pretty
cute.
money on this in the past. Won't lie. And they're cute.
Don't forget to log in because they're doing free 10 rolls soon. It's like the half anniversary event.
Oh god, this has already been out for half a year. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, well, we all have some toxic stuff that we need to work through, but we should probably move on to our mini segments.
Do you need to work through it if you're good at it? I feel like Kaylee's good at Overwatch. I'm good at beating games and talking shit. Sarah's good at working for Mattel. We're all
good at
doing
crying
fine.
about Noah Christmas time.
Sarah's good at getting crunched up in the grinder of the video game industry.
Aww.
And Kelsey,
And we
you know,
thank
fuck
you
that
for your
class.
sacrifice.
Who cares? What were they teaching? You didn't need that. Don't worry about it.
Genuinely, I don't even remember what the class
Exactly.
was. It was like something to do.
Wasn't it like stats
with-
or something?
No, it was like I think it was like a weird communication class that was also like a geography class or something. I don't remember.
Oh.
Sounds lame.
It was probably.
You can just Google where the
I
countries are.
don't know. That's true.
Who needs a class?
All right, so we're gonna go to our challenge modes now, or our mini segment, which is gonna be challenge mode. And our challenge this week was to write a letter to the game that has ruined your life. Did everyone write a beautiful letter?
I wrote a really scathing letter.
Did anyone write it on fancy paper? Because I meant to do that and then I didn't.
Nah, I just opened Google Docs.
I thought about it and then I realized I was like, would I be able to read what I wrote?
Yeah, my handwriting's
So then I
bad.
did
Mine's just in Google Docs, like a pleb. Who's gonna
Who
go
wants to
first?
start?
I don't want to go first.
I can start.
Oh, Janet.
Because as we had determined, I'm the person that likes to start, so I could just sit there afterwards, which...
Oh,
That's true.
See, I'm the
Yeah.
one that I like to go at the very end because I'm like, maybe before I go, the entire school will burn down.
The end is crazy.
Because sometimes when you go to the end, sometimes when you go at the end, they're like, we ran out of time and we'll have to do it
That
the
is
next
true.
day.
That is true.
Yeah.
But then doesn't that
happening
just push
here.
you towards the front? But doesn't that just push you towards the front of the next day?
Yeah, but it pushes it to the next day.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay,
then it's
fair,
like, it's not, I'm
always
not saying it's
better.
a great, it's not great, okay? But
There's
it
some
is
drawbacks.
what I did.
Not a good strategy, but it is a
No.
strategy.
fair. Right. Dear Persona 5 Royal, I knew you'd be a long game, but nothing could have prepared me for how long. I remember the day I had the Okamura boss fight, a wildly difficult, timed fight. Hours of my life spent trying, only to have to follow instructions that Barrett Courtney from Kinda Funny DM'd me on Blue Sky saying, the kid from the attached video is a lot, but has a simple strategy. I've never had to change the difficulty following the rest of the guide, but if you're struggling, you can take his advice. Step 2 and 4 are most important. Link to this, and then also a link to a Game Rant article. After changing the game's difficulty to hard, I was able to muscle through, and it was at that moment that I knew you were not the 10 out of 10 masterpiece I was told you were. But that's not your fault, Persona 5 Royal. You were meant to be played day by day, not streamed. I will now play all of my JRPGs in the shadows going forward, except for Kingdom Hearts, which I already said I would stream 2 and 3 of on twitch.tv/GameOasis. XOXO, J.
Wow. That was big of you.
Thank you.
Except for the end
Thank
when
you.
she is relapsing to
You relapsed immediately with Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
I do.
Grabbing. Oh, your Keyblade. Okay, you're allowed. You're allowed. That's pretty fun. You got a real life
Thanks.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
She can stream it then.
I do love the like. You're not saying no more JRPGs, which I think would kind of be a valid thing to say after putting this much time.
There's some
into
good
a
stuff
game.
in there. But yeah, they're long. Kelsey, I don't know how you do it.
Well, again, I don't spend 200 hours because I don't stream them, so I usually. Also, that is a like ridiculously long one. Like, not
Yeah.
all JRPGs are 100+ hours. Persona is one of them. Some of the Xenoblade games are, but like, I don't know,
Yeah, I think I put
like Final
100
Fantasies and stuff. Usually not more than 40,
60.
50, 60.
I mean, how long
maybe.
did you take to play the 1,000 lines resisting the 100 yards?
I genuinely, when we were filling out, we're not supposed to talk about our ballots and stuff, but when I've been writing down my like game of the year stuff, I have written the name down wrong like 3 times
Really?
because it's
The 1,000-yard line or whatever.
100 line army. Wait.
You don't
Last
even
Defense Academy. Yeah. I also don't know that one's like that one's not really a JRPG. It's more of a visual novel with like a
Oh, okay.
tactics
Yeah, no, that's fair.
thing
No, you're
in
right,
it.
you're right, you're right.
But I don't know. I probably put 80 in that one, but I did not see all the endings because there's 100 endings. So
That's crazy.
yeah, the people who are into the like that whole universe of games, the Danganronpas and all of that, they're crazy. I don't know how they do that.
So long.
They're so long, and they're like kind of unforgiving too, because you can like know the answer but mess it up, and that's the worst feeling in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I can go next.
Okay.
Dear League of Legends, let's be real. I started playing you because of a boy. Unfortunately, you're also quite addicting, and so after a certain point, the boy didn't matter. I never got particularly good at you, and I even let a boy yell at me over mistimed ults without leaving him. But still, some days I miss you. I know it's a toxic relationship and that I can never return, but there's really nothing like a late night in a college dorm with a can of Mountain Dew Kickstart and a couple of rounds that turn into too many rounds before getting up for class in the morning. Your longevity is kind of amazing. 16 years spans 3 whole console cycles, and now you've grown into so much more. Like Arcane. That was pretty cool and pretty nostalgic for me, like seeing an ex-boyfriend on TV. I guess I should say I'm proud of you. But I know things can never be the same between us. You're still full of angry players who take the game too seriously, and I'm still prone to being addicted to that feeling of one more round. You tried to get me back with ARAM, but I just can't do it. So I'm sorry, League of Legends, but this will never work. I'm over you, and I've moved on. But I wish you all the best. Kelsey.
That letter gave like you showed it to the girlies and they approved
Wow.
every word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like,
We said
rephrase that
hit
last
send,
sentence.
girl.
Yeah.
Hit send.
Hit send. It's ready. It's ready. Hit send. Wow. It's my turn. You want to go last, Sarah?
Yeah, you have to go next because Sarah goes last. Yeah.
No, well,
Okay.
mine's also League of Legends, so we should like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you go next then.
No, let's split them.
Oh, you want to split them?
Yeah.
Mine's about Overwatch.
We go last.
Let me chug this last little bit for Liquid Courage to break up.
You're not breaking up with them.
She's
You're
not
like,
breaking
hey,
up
baby,
with-
I'll see you
This is-
What do
tonight.
you mean?
Yeah,
I won't break up.
we know this relationship is just, it's on again, off again. She's
It's an
gonna
on
be
again,
back.
off again.
We're like
nonsense.
sick of hearing about it. 'cause
I
we
hate
just
to be
know
a
you're gonna
girlfriend,
be
but
back.
I'm doing it to
It's
you guys.
giving
Sorry.
Carrie and Big.
Yeah. Okay, let me refill my glass. Let me just refill.
Oh my God! You see, you don't even want to read the letter. That's crazy.
I don't even want to read it. Let me cuss this like a old lady with tea while I read this. Dearest Overwatch, I write this letter as a desperate plea for help. The first step to help is admitting things have gone bad. I cringe to admit this, but since May 24th, 2016, when we met, I've sunk close to 2,000 hours in you. Most of which, there's no not sexy way to say that. Most of which is ashamedly in quick play. I didn't bring that up. My hours are 95% quick play, by the way. Which I feel like is even more
I
embarrassing.
think it's better.
I feel like it's worse. I feel like I'm not even working for anything. I'm just numb again to the pain.
You're just having fun.
No, I'm numb. I have been there for you for every meta. Triple tank. Quad tank. Moth. Remember Moth? Double
I don't remember
shield.
Moth.
No, what is moth?
Fire mercy is another word for the Moth meta.
Oh.
Double shield. Double shield counter. Bunker. Double sniper. That was the one of the worst. And the hardest of all, where you tested my devotion the most, the GOATS meta of late 2018. I think we all can remember that. I now ask that you be there for me as I struggle to quit you, even though I'm at my big age of 32. Not that 32-year-olds can't enjoy video games. More like I have been playing you for 9 years now, and it isn't cute anymore. If I ever gather the strength to fully leave you, I shudder at the thought of what I am supposed to do with all this useless information. Things like how Jeff Kaplan always started developer updates with, "What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team," while clasping his little hands together. Or the historic timeline of the buff and nerf of all 44 playable characters as of 2025. Or how Tracer once had a victory pose where her butt was really pronounced and everyone got mad, so they changed it. Or when that happened again, but people said that they made May too skinny in her Lunar New Year skin and everyone got mad again. This information is nothing without you. It's not impressive and it has nowhere to go without you. Please grant me the strength to leave. Don't fight as I distance myself. Let me go, because I know if you protest, I won't be able to go. I love you, Love Haley. The end.
And are you leaving?
No, because they're protesting by making skins and stuff. So I'll stay.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Although questionable, since you will go back and play the game.
Yeah, I'm going
But
to
at
do the
least
thing.
we've
I'm going to be
acknowledged.
that girlfriend who you guys all give me really good advice and I fucking don't listen to it and I fuck up again and go back. That'll be me.
And then we have to be here for you when you're crying again. And
And
it
the
breaks
three
your
of you
heart
have
again.
a group chat without me and you complain about me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Haley Overwatch problem chat.
But then when you're worried I'll see it over your shoulder, so you change it to
Hop go.
something. Yeah. You'll use code words in case I ever see. I feel better. Sarah.
Okay. Dear League of Legends, we met at an awkward point in both of our lives. You still had runes, masteries, and the old ward system that made the support character a ward mule. And I was gaming on a MacBook with a trackpad. You were a lot of my firsts. First competitive game, first live stream I ever watched, first hard stuck bronze. But I blame that last one on my high school ex-boyfriend, who wasn't good at the game. I won't say we broke up over it, but it was a factor. He also didn't want to play League of Legends as much as I did. He just wanted to have bad sex. So in a way, you saved me, League of Legends, and I forgive you.
Sarah,
Wow,
what's a peeping
that was
point for
so
that
moving.
line? That's so funny.
That was really
what kind of
beautiful
man?
to share.
That's amazing. That's my favorite thing of the episode. Write that down as a
Yeah.
time code for Leo for a clip for the future. That was great. How do we feel?
Better.
I feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel better.
Even though
I'm
you
ready
know,
for
it's
Persona
like,
6.
if you still play, it's
Armed
like
with my knowledge.
you've acknowledged the elephant in the room, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I still have a lot that I'm carrying with me. I just don't know how people could play that Arkamura fight and say that this is a perfect game or close to perfect. I don't understand. You have to put it to hard to win? I don't understand how they messed that up so bad.
I really find it hard to listen to people's opinions when the first thing they'll say is like XYZ game is a masterpiece. And I feel like that happens with Persona 5 a lot. They're like, it's an absolute masterpiece. Like you can't criticize it at all. And I'm like, literally no game is perfect. Is like
I think-
where I come
Except
from.
for Uno, as we've established.
I think the thing about JRPGs is because they're so long, a lot of people, perhaps even myself, can get away with being like, it's a masterpiece. You wouldn't know because you just haven't played it, and then everyone just has to be like, oh, I guess it is.
So it's Stockholm syndrome is what you're
Well, I
saying.
do think
it is.
something that's
No.
interesting about those games, because they are so long, is you'd only finish it if you did love it at a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Enter
Yeah.
me. That's why I'm like, that's one reason that I also like wanted to finish it, even though I do like it. I think it's a good game. Probably even a great game. I mean, on a technical level, like I think it's so dumb, but like the last 30 hours, I'm like, wait, shit's really clicking, guys. It's like this game's so fucking long, but genuinely, yeah, like you see more of it and stuff. But yeah, I'm ready for 6 though, but I hope it doesn't come out for a while.
You
I'm
you
scared.
played
That's
it.
why I didn't
It
write
was,
my letter.
It was metaphor.
I'm scared.
Yeah, metaphor.
I hope
was-
so.
yeah. You got time.
Metaphor is
I'm not
basically
ready.
Persona 6.
Yeah.
And now that if you
Which I
play
also
it
didn't
at the
finish.
start, you'll have that break between the start and then whenever they add like the unnecessarily long DLC or whatever. You end up
Yeah.
playing.
I just
Like the
I haven't
bonus
played
edition.
Royal. I haven't played Persona 5 Royal. I only played
Yeah.
the base one.
Me
And
too.
like that
Vanilla,
The
as they
fact-
call it in the community that I'm now
oh
in.
my bad.
I don't know it.
the fact the fact that, like, I don't know, I get annoyed with that stuff because I'm like, oh, I'm a big fan that plays on day one and I like get punished for that. Like, I'm not gonna play this game again. Are you kidding me? It's a super long game.
I do think it's messed up they don't let you just kind of like have the option of like, here's, I get you wouldn't have like the same relationship levels and stuff, but just here's like a generic little build, just go forth
With only
to see
the
the end
stuff.
or whatever, or even just
If
pick
you
up
could-
your file. Like, it just seems weird that you can't just keep going, but
Yeah.
something I'll change when I'm Persona president. Don't worry, Kelsey.
Thanks, President Janet.
So yeah, no,
should
I'm
we
still
move
triggered,
on?
but that was a fun activity.
I'm so triggered. That's a fun activity. Mia therapy, trying to do cognitive behavioral therapy.
Our show and tell this week is we wanted to talk about just other toxic parts of our gaming lives. So the most amount of money that we have spent on a game or merch or something like that, we left it kind of open-ended for everyone to confess their sins here. So Janet, please go ahead, confess your sins.
Okay. Are we doing this as and we're doing this also as like a guessing thing, yeah?
Oh
Or
yeah,
this as an option.
could,
if
you have
want.
to tell
Okay.
us the subject and then
I
and
bring
then we'll
$2 amounts to the table. The options are the stuff I like, Fortnite or Jack and Dexter. I'll do both, but which one do you want to start with? You want to start with Fortnite or Jack and Dexter?
Ooh, Fortnite.
Okay. How much
What's the
money do you
monthly-
think?
What's the monthly battle pass
$11.99
cost
for the crew.
$11.99.
Yeah, I may have known from looking it up in my budgeting app. How much money do you think I've spent in Fortnite?
I think we have at least like 3 years of the monthly pass, so that's like a little over $400 just off the bat.
Okay. How many? She's.
Kelsey's guess is 400.
Did you count skins?
Well, no,
that
that's
you-
just off the bat.
Yeah,
assuming
bat.
you didn't spend any
Skins.
extra. So I feel like she's probably spent a little extra a couple of times. Probably
Dragon
not
Ball
a crazy
Z
amount.
skins. I think she has.
Mm-hmm.
She has a Sabrina one, but we
She's
expensed
covering
that.
her face, trying not to. No way.
Oh, I don't want to give it away.
But then sometimes you earn like in-game coins, and maybe she bought a couple skins through that way.
I'm
Any other
gonna
guesses?
say
Or anyone?
I'm gonna
What are your
say-
official guesses?
$5.50. How long is it okay if you say how long you've been playing Fortnite?
Yeah, I don't know when I started. Maybe like, I don't remember. Not that long. A couple years, maybe 3 years ago or something.
Okay,
2020.
so my
I was
initial
still, yeah.
432, which is $11.99 or 12, whatever times 36, is probably accurate-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna go with $5.50.
Okay. Any other guesses before I
I'm
reveal
gonna
the
go
number?
with 620.
Why do I feel like 550, 620? Why do I feel like one time you told us and it was like around 800? Is that too
wait,
high?
Did she tell us that? Yeah.
I thought when we played Fortnite, I thought that she mentioned something. I'm gonna go
The poker face is great.
750.
Okay.
or
the final
800.
total. You guys are way too high. 240.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Oh, 240.
okay.
I'm-
That's really
I might be
reasonable.
missing a little. I might be missing a little bit of money just because it's hard to track down all the amounts. Like, unsurprisingly, Epic doesn't want you to know how much you spend in their game. but I looked
Doesn't
it up
show
through
you
my budgeting
lifetime
app.
dollars.
Yeah, they like didn't for some, or at least I couldn't find it if they did. I looked up that. I looked at PlayStation. I looked at my budgeting app, YNAB, and then I like threw in an extra like couple bucks just to round it out or whatever. Yeah. So the biggest expenditure I had was the Dragon Ball Z thing, where I spent $80 to get like the highest V-Buck pack, and just said, let's just end this. Let's just get all these things, and then buy a couple extra things. And then I had the crew, but I didn't have it for like. There might be some crew stuff missing, so it's definitely possible it's closer to that 400, and I'm just missing it because I had the crew for a while, and I feel like when I looked at my budgeting app and how long I had the crew, it didn't feel like it was all of it, but I didn't have it that long. Like, I don't think I ever had it for a full year. I had an era where I had the crew, and then I said, okay, I'm not really playing anymore. And then when we did the Sabrina thing, I got the crew again, and then I just kind of kept it for a little while just to like build up them V-Buckies to have them ready, waiting for me when I get back. Okay. Then my next number to the table is Jack and Daxter. So this is like the games basically. There's 4 games. There's 5 games if you count Daxter. So there's Jack, 1, Jack 2, Jack 3, Jack X, and Daxter. So how much have I spent on games, like merch kind of thing?
What? Jack and Daxter?
Not to lead you anyway, but it's Jack and Daxter. There's not exactly a lot. It's not exactly a bustling merch scene for this series of games.
But they did do
but
collector's editions for every one of those games through limited run, which I assume you have. And those, I don't remember how much those cost a piece, but they're probably like $100 a piece. And that was for 1, 2, 3, and maybe X.
I'm hiding under my little blanket.
Jack and Daxter merch and see. We can try to guess what she bought.
I can also give you. Actually, no, I won't give you guys anything. Never mind.
Do you think she bought these eggs? These Jack and Daxter eggs.
Wait, is that on Etsy?
They're called precursor orbs.
Yeah,
The fact she knows that right away makes me think she bought these, and they're $63 Canadian.
Sounds
so
like someone who would have an egg
USD.
would say.
Sounds like something who had an egg would say exactly.
An
what
egg
they are.
haver would say.
An egg haver. Yeah, that's giving you have an egg. So let's put $50 for the eggs. Oh, look at this. Our Jack and Daxter is our place for Jack's. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got archive stuff. That's it. Oh,
They did, collector's editions for Jack 1, 2, 3, and X. And
She
I
would've
assume
bought
she got all
that.
of those.
she would have bought
And
all
I think
those.
they were like $100 a piece, maybe like 120 a piece.
Janet is like slowly disappearing. She's like in a cocoon now.
How many? So
In
how
a
many of
beautiful
those are
Lola
there
blanket
though?
cocoon.
Kelsey
There's 4.
times 4. Okay, 120 times.
And they
4.
were 90 each when they came out.
90.
I can
okay.
still look that up, apparently. That's cool.
That's
They're like
pretty
way more now. They're like $300 freaking dollars now.
And then there's
So,
some
like-
not legit merch here.
Yeah, I
some
think
on
once
eBay.
again we're starting at a baseline of like 400, and then we're like, how much more is it than that? You know?
Oh, there's a Naughty Dog statue that's $1,500.
Yeah, I don't think she has.
Oh,
Okay,
she
we're gonna
did
media
that.
Haley. Let's dial it
Yeah.
back a little
No, I'm
bit.
just saying that. Wow, wedding gift opportunity missed. That's all I'm thinking. There's not a lot of merch, just the eggs. Just a ton of eggs.
It's an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all want to throw out some guesses?
I'm going. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna stick with 550 again.
Okay.
Something in
Any
your
other
life costs
guesses?
550.
I'm gonna say
Does anyone else want to throw anything
$4.90.
out there? Okay.
$4.90 for me.
Sarah, you want to throw any? You don't want to throw anything out there? It doesn't cost you nothing.
I don't know. I fumbled so bad with the Fortnite. I want to say. I want to say like 320-ish.
The total number is $670.
Oh.
Because-
Did I
I
win
win.
the eggs?
So I didn't buy the eggs actually. The limited run colors edition actually comes with a precursor orb, so I wouldn't need to go to Etsy to get one. So I have all
3D
of
printed eggs.
Though I will say, on a technical level, I spent a little bit less than that, I guess. But let's just call it the 670 because I bought 1, 2, and 3 for the collector's editions from limited run. But I didn't get X, but when Limited Run found out how much like the game, they just sent it to me. Shout out to Limited Run,
Aw.
free collector's edition.
Oh,
But because it was the only one that I was missing. So I did count that. So I guess you could take an 80 or 90 off. I have all the games on PS2, which are $50 a pop. And then I have the bundle, the trilogy bundle on PS3, which is another $50. And then I have Daxter, which is like $40. And then I have the vinyl that Fan Gamer made, which is $30.
oh, there's a vinyl.
So those are all the things I have. I want a bit more, obviously. What do I always want? I want more. I want to get the games like the Japanese or like European like PAL version because I know the Japanese cover is different. I think that'd be fun to have.
Oh,
because I
I'll
like
let you
having
know if
it
those
on
come
all these
into
different
my
versions.
store.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
we
also
have
have it
them
on
and they're,
Vita, but
like,
that was a
not
gift.
expensive.
Yeah, no, it's like there's not exactly a bustling scene at one point, but like I'm like in there. Like I'm like seeing what's going on. Like I know at one point I didn't buy this, but someone made a Jack and Daxter zine. And I was like, maybe I should get this zine because there's not really anything there. There's Echo Community on Blue Sky and Twitter. Shout out to Echo Community, that like account holder who like posts the little tiny morsels of content that we get of like someone made fan art, or like when like Jack was an Astrobot, I was like, man, I know Ecommunity's eating off of this, and like I follow them on socials and they follow me and we're like internet buddies. But yeah, there's just not a lot out there for Jack and Daxter, but if they're selling it, I'm buying it. That's what I have. I have no regrets over how I spent my life. No. And I want to get Fortnite more of my money. So I don't know.
Listen, less than what I'm
These are all very reasonable.
Yeah.
These are very reasonable compared to what we're.
I know, I should have got the $300 Crocs. I messed up.
Oh,
hey, if this was Coach bags, this would be a different story because I have a couple of those.
All right, Kelsey, your turn.
I've been collecting games for a long time, and thankfully I've been collecting games long enough that they weren't always as expensive as they are now. My collection is worth a lot more than what I purchased it for, but
investment queen.
Still, please don't invest in video games. But it would take me way too long to value this entire collection. And I still am mostly just gonna go with an estimate for we're gonna go with a smaller part of my collection. We're gonna go with my Wonder Swan collection because I have a whole set. And that is like 210 games roughly. And some really crazy stuff. I don't know if we want to do like guess how much the most expensive game was, or if we want to do the whole collection, or maybe both.
I want to do both. Okay. But when we do a round of guesses, can you give us like a second chance with like I'm making it up. Like if we said like, obviously, I mean, I guess not obviously, but I don't think it's like it's not $1 million, right?
It's not $1 million. No.
Exactly. If we said, I'm like picking a number that I know is like, no, but it's like if we say $1 million and it's like, actually it's like 100, tell us it's under 5. You know what I mean? Like bring us into the zone.
Okay.
I'm going to guess.
Wait, hang on. I'll start with the most expensive game. Would you like to see the most expensive?
Yes, that would be very helpful.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
But we just can't, no Googling.
And then I show.
You will not
be
able to Google this.
Oh, interesting. What? Interesting. Ungoogleable.
That's because it is a sonar detector. No, I don't know. It's a fishing rod.
Look at her with her.
It's
her
a sewing machine.
You guys. Look at her with her.
It fell on the floor. That's great. I was like, where is it? Okay. Here you go.
You know what sucks?
I fucking on.
You've talked about this game before. I've seen it. You've explained this before, and I don't remember what it is.
So
can you?
I don't know how much info you guys want, but this is the complete inbox. There was never like a box. The box is this bag.
Okay.
And can you say where you got it?
Internet.
Or how you came into it?
Okay. Internet. I'm guessing
I had a like saved search for this for years, like just waiting for it to pop up on the internet at all for sale.
Maybe that Coachtopia Ergo bag.
So she's rare as hell. How many games are there in the collection again?
About 210. I might be off by 1 or 2.
Okay, so I'm going to take the thought of a lot of them are basic biddies, right? 210. Let's guess 150 are basic biddies. Let's guess.
About right.
Okay.
So I'm guessing a basic biddy goes for like 30 USD.
That's probably about right.
You don't have to say yes or no. So the basic biddies got us at 4,500.
4,500.
Well, first we're just doing this game, right?
Yeah,
we're just doing this game first.
We're just doing this game first.
I want to do the whole collection, Kelsey.
Well, we're gonna do that too.
Okay. But a rare little number that you haven't tracked for years, I have no idea.
Starts at $800. I don't know if that's way too high or way too low. I'm feeling 800, I'm feeling 400, and I'm feeling 1,200. I don't know which one of those is closer. Sarah looks like her brain's gonna burst out of her eyebrows.
I don't even know like where to start estimating.
I don't think it's insane. Well, I don't want to even say what I think insane would be because it's not like I think it's insane, but it's just like I don't feel like it's thousands of dollars.
It might be,
and if it was, it'd be like I think 2,500 would be the highest I could see it
What are we looking
being.
at, Kelsey? What is the? Are you hiding your face?
There is one sticker. This is from the exhibition where this was shown.
Oh, great. So it's like art too now. Great. It belongs in a
This is,
museum.
I would describe this as art, and I will explain why in a minute.
Oh, that like raises the price by so much if you describe it as art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 1,000.
How many $300 Crocs do you think this costs?
At least 3. I want to go like, I want to go like 875.
Okay, so you're going 8. So then I'll go on the super high end. Well, not super high, but I'll go on the higher end and say $2,100.
All right, you guys want a hint?
Yeah, give us into the range.
You are
we all too
low. You are all
Did you
too
say
low.
$2,100?
Is it $10,000? I said 2,100. Okay, I'm going then really like 10,000. In my mind, then we have to just kick it up like
2,100's below. I'm gonna say 4,200.
I want to say
Is my next guess.
5,600.
I'm going 10,000.
This was $4,000.
Oh, okay.
4,000.
Well, now it feels cheap.
This doesn't make it better, Janet.
Now it feels cheap.
Now it feels cheap. That's
Okay,
the hack. Yeah.
I will explain why this is $4,000. This is obviously the only $4,000 anything I own.
You're making me
other than
nervous
my
as I
car,
watch you hold
guess.
it. I'm like, put it
Yeah,
down.
I
Stop
know.
touching it.
There are only 120 of these in existence.
Oh my God.
They were all hand flashed by Toshio Iwai himself. These are essentially the artist. This was literally an art exhibit in Japan, and it was so popular and so well received. It was like an art exhibit. He made a little thing on a Wonder Swan, and you would like interact with it. He does interactive art. He made Electroplankton, if you've heard of that game.
Now
Yeah, I have
I
that.
need more money.
Yeah, so he handmade 120 of them that you could buy at this exhibition, and yeah, so they're like they're
Damn, you definitely
they're
told us
fancy
this
art
before.
prints, basically. Like it's crazy. I understand. It was like I think it was the last thing I bought for this collection. I mean, obviously it's insane, but I'm an insane person who really enjoys this system, and business was doing well at the time. I mean, it's still doing well,
you
but
don't
it
have
was
to
like
validate to us, sis.
I'm
hyped that
It's
you
like
own
if Jack
this.
and Daxter was a console.
a little bit like I gotta validate it.
No, I'm hyped you own this. This is insane.
It's so cool. I feel very lucky. At the time when I
Hey,
bought
$6,000
too,
off from my price. So you saved $6,000, Kelsey.
And
Congratulations.
when
I'm still
when I
doing
bought
math, trying to
this,
figure this out.
there was not like a version of this online anywhere. Like this was lost media because it's so rare
Wow.
and limited. It had never been dumped before. Now, what's actually really funny was that this hadn't popped up for sale in years, and when it did, actually 2 of them popped up, almost one right after the other. So I got in a bidding war with someone and lost the first one and then won the second one, and then he actually dumped the game and got it online like a day before mine arrived. And I was like, are you kidding me? We were both trying to do the same thing, like buy this to preserve it and get it on the internet. So
Did he pay more than you?
he paid the exact same amount. We literally
Oh, okay.
paid
Interesting.
or like I think I may have paid like $50 less. Like it was not a substantially different
So you got
amount of
him.
money.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. He seems like he cares about games preservation. But he's on this podcast, so okay.
That's
Okay.
by far my most expensive thing.
So whole Wonder Swan collection. Haley liked where your head
Yeah.
was at with the 30 and the 130, and then that's 30. That's like 3,000 something
Are
or
you
whatever.
including
and then
that
the
game
4.
in it then too?
I am including that game in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's above 4,000.
My gut says
course it is.
$12,000.
My gut was also saying 12,000.
Oh my god, our guts are sinking
But
up.
now I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say 50 of them are worth 120.
But I feel like there's going to be more than just that one. I don't think there's other game. Obviously, there's no other game that's that much in the collection.
10.
But I do think
Yeah.
there's other like whale games in there. So that's why, like, when I did the napkin math, it was like 7,900 based on Haley's napkin math.
I'm doing
But then I'm like,
napkin math
well,
right
let's throw
now.
in some other. Let's throw in some other like crazy shit, or like, is this including like, Kelsey, I'm sorry, I don't know shit about the Wonder Swan. Is this including like if there's different, like with the GBA, it's like there's different colors of them? Is there like multiple swans? How many swans are in
Oh
this
yeah,
thing?
including the swans.
Yeah. That's a good question. Let me just show
Do the
you what I
swans
have real
count?
quick to give you.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
they
was
do,
just
and
the
I'll
games
give
for
you.
the swans. Oh no.
No, it's
I
the
was
whole
just-
collection of the
Yeah.
swans. It's Swan City.
Does it include the banner?
Kelsey, do you
Yeah,
love
but
the
the-
Wonder? Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
the
gonna
banner
say,
was like $75 though. It wasn't that
Okay,
bad.
I'm adding that in.
Do you love the Wonder Swan because it's a bird?
You're not the first person to ask me that. That's
the
probably
question.
why I was like my ears perked up the first time. I was like, there's a video game named after a bird, but like past that, I think that's
Okay.
where that relationship ends.
Okay, show these swans. The thing that Kelsey wants in this collection is that uniform they made those workers wear, but she doesn't have that yet, I don't think. How many
Grabbing her
swans?
swans,
could there
grabbing her multiple
be?
swans.
She's called her
She's got a
Ron
one-piece
Swanson.
swan.
Whoa. Okay,
I do, I have a
Big
one-piece
box,
swan.
one-piece swan.
This one's fairly rare.
The One Piece.
Oh my
I feel
This
like my
one is
12,000 is too low now.
extremely rare. This ugly camo one, but this was a like magazine contest prize.
The battery with it is so cute.
It has
I
a
feel like I
box.
gotta
The
go out.
box
Are you
is
writing
just
this
like a
down,
white
Haley,
box,
as you see
so
them?
I display it like
I'm
that.
trying to. How the hell do I evaluate a one-piece rare Wonder Swan? Uh-oh, one fell. I have my
Okay,
game
take
number.
some money off that one.
I have my game
This-
number I want to guess. 1, 2,
That's
3,
all
4,
Yeah.
Number.
4,
Hang on.
4, 5, 6.
There's
Okay.
more.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I feel like
have
I'm going too
1,
low
2,
on all
3,
my
4
stuff.
behind me.
So 10
No,
Wonder
5.
Swan, basic Wonder Swans.
I'm gonna go
Behind me.
crazy in terms of like being more on the high end and say $17,500 because I feel like my 12,000 was too low because I feel like I've been low lately. I'd rather be too high.
I
Okay,
want to
wait.
hear Haley's number because and then I'm going to go off of that one.
10 times. Well, how much would a Wonder Swan cost now?
It's one Wonder Swan, Michael. What could it be?
Which she has so many.
She
I want to
has
say
10
like it's in the
basic, one piece, one camo.
Haley, you sound like you're at a drive-through right now.
Let me get the one piece Wonder Swan. The triple
Tired of the
piece
camo Wonder Swan with a battery on the side and
Okay, so I'm personally evaluating the games alone at 16,575.
Ooh.
16,000.
Based
Damn,
on
do I have to go
gut.
even higher than
Based on
Haley?
gut.
And also, I don't know if this matters if we're trying to do what I paid for them versus what they are worth.
I'd like
now.
to hear both.
Look
I'd
at
like
what
to hear
you
both.
paid.
You paid for them,
Yeah,
and
if
I
you
want to
know-
hear
Okay.
your dividends you're receiving in keeping them.
I'm going 22,000.
Damn, Darcy.
You just
I
took
feel like I'm
mine
going
and
now.
guessed on top of it.
Oh,
you
was that?
bastard.
I was thinking 22,000, and then I wanted to hear what you said.
said
And
you
then
were
I
saying
saw-
Wait, Haley, what
12,000
was-
when I said 12,000.
What was your answer?
So, just the games I'm saying, okay, so I'll say the whole thing, but the way I viewed it is 150 are basic biddies, and then I say 50 are like medium biddies, and then 10-ish more are like the hot biddies, and then she has the one that's worth 4,000. So that let
What do you
me
think
to,
a hot biddy price is?
I think I did the hot biddy price at about, medium biddy I did 100, and hot biddy I did 200, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I did the 4,000 on top of all of that, the final hottest biddy of all. And that led me to 16,575. And then now I'm over at the Wonder Swans. You got 10 basic biddies. I'm going to guess they're 100 each, but I could be way off. I don't even know how much a Wonder Swan would cost. That probably more, actually. I'm going to say 150. 150 for the basic biddies. That's 1,500 for basic biddy Wonder Swans. One piece one that's rare in box. I don't know.
I know, I feel like I'm
$800?
Dog walked off my 17,500.
And
I
then
gotta
one
go up.
camo, 400. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm straight guessing out my ass, but that's 800 plus 400, 2,700 just for the Wonder Swans, and then plus 16,575.
I don't know why I'm feeling stressed as if I have to put down the money if I get it wrong or something.
I'm gonna say
Wait.
$19,275. That's my final guess.
I'm gonna just go like I had the original 17,500.
Wait, you're
I'm just
moving
gonna go,
it?
I think I gotta move it up. I'm gonna go super sicko mode and just go like higher than I think it even is. But just to guess, I'm gonna say $27,000.
oh my god.
I'm getting a small student loan, smallish. No offense if you have to pay that because I have. Just don't ask what I got. I'm waiting for them to do that loan forgiveness. Different people keep talking about, but then the wrong people get in power, and then I have to wait longer.
Yeah.
So, Janet, you're probably closest to what it's worth.
Oh damn!
I did not
You fucking
pay
trickster, you.
nearly that much.
Okay.
it was kind of hard for me to figure out how much I paid for all of this. What I estimated is like 15,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn. So my 17,500 would have been the.
Would have been
A
on
better-
the money.
Yeah,
A
that's
better-
that's
yeah.
probably about what I mean. And I really like after doing this, I was like, man, I kind of want to actually know like the real answer. So maybe I'll
Did
do
you
that
have like
math.
insurance on that?
The problem is this is a really complicated thing. You can't really insure this in any way that makes sense. You need like someone who the only way you can insure this stuff like in a substantial way, like you can get like regular, you say you have this much worth of stuff insurance and then they'll maybe reimburse part of that. But for like weird collectible stuff, they want someone to appraise it. And then to be like a licensed appraiser, you have to like there's like a process and you have to pay someone a lot of money who paid a lot of money to like go get an appraiser license. And I only know a handful of people who have like gone all the way and done all of that. I mean, I have receipts for a lot of these going back pretty far. Again, would just take a very long time to go through all of that. But yeah, I don't have I probably should have this better insured, but if it all
Catch me at
dies in a
Kelsey's
fire-
apartment, sweating, trying to light a candle, being like, never mind, it's fine.
That's like a 10,000
I
net
do-
benefit though on you just holding your collection. I bet people
Yeah.
pay extra for the fact that you're saying it's a complete set too. So I feel like you could tack on even more on top. Right?
Weirdly, no.
What?
People like the hunt, the like the thrill of the hunt. Like they
So you
don't.
should like pretend
there's-
that you scattered them, and you'll be like,
yeah,
"Guess
there's
what I
very
found
few
this
people.
month?"
That's what they did with the Dragon Ball, so Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
They
there's
didn't
very
pretend
few
they did
people
get
who want to
scattered.
just like purchase a full collection.
Right.
They want to. They want to like feel the thrill and the danger and the like getting all the good deals. But yeah, when I first started collecting this, it was not popular, and I was probably paying because I was buying like lots of games at a time, and then I would just sell the ones I didn't, any duplicates or whatever, I would sell them in the
Oh.
store. So the first like I don't know 120 games in this collection were like genuinely very cheap for me to
I didn't
to
take
start
into
collecting. It
account
was-
you'd be buying in bulk for a lot of them. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was buying a lot of, and now you really can't because, again, no one was really collecting WonderSwan for a while, but now some people do. Probably
Do they
because
know of
I
you?
talked
Do
about
they
it
whisper
too
of
much.
you? Are they like, "Oh my
Kelsey's
god,
the queen bitch in the Wonder
Kelsey
Swan
and her
community.
WonderSwan collection"?
She could stomp on them with her lightning bolt heel.
Yeah.
You guys want to see the dumbest thing I've ever purchased for this collection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her and her collection.
It's
I
going to
know.
be
I
like
love Kelsey
a,
show and tell.
I love
What is it gonna
Kelsey
be?
Show and Tell.
it's
What
going
is
to be a notepad from when they worked in the offices, and it says WonderSwan
Oh,
in the corner.
that'd be way cooler. No,
What could this be?
There was a competition where people. One of the reasons I like the WonderSwan is because they sold a consumer dev kit, and this was kind of like, before it was easy to just make an indie game, right? So they sold a consumer dev kit so people could make their own WonderSwans, and that's how this very expensive game exists. Is like you could just buy these cartridges and make them yourself. So they ran a competition for a couple of years called the Wonder Witch Grand Prix.
You told me
This
about
is
this.
the trophy
Ooh.
for being
Oh!
in it, and then also it's like a little paperweight thing, and then also here's like the little ribbon you got for placing, and it comes with a little letter like saying thank you for participating in the Wonder Witch Grand Prix, and it's
Who
got
is,
some
like,
little like
selling
trading
this
cards
stuff?
in here.
And they're keeping
don't
it in
know,
really
but
good
I love them
condition
for it.
too.
Yeah, so I have some kids like prize pack they got from participating in this competition in Japan.
I love that. How do you
Very
track that?
like, how did I find this?
Yeah.
I just have like saved searches for this stuff on Yahoo.
But what's the
Auctions,
search?
and I
Is it
just
just
check.
like
for
WonderSwan
this one it was just I just
competition?
have Wonder Witch like as a saved search, and so I just look every once in a while.
How did you
and
even
usually,
know that's something that you wanted?
oh, I didn't know this. Like this literally just came up, and I was like, ooh, I want that.
That's fun.
Like I have saved searches for anything that I think like could be kind of a fun, weird little thing that pops up. So like I knew this competition existed. I don't know exactly what I'm expecting to find with it, but if I save that search, you know,
okay.
it's mostly just like actual units of the consumer dev kit that are being sold, but every once in a while, you know, it's something kind of cool like this. I keep hoping someday that I'm gonna find like someone who clearly tried, like, this one has its own label, you know. Most of them, they just kept the generic label and they would just reflash it over and over again, and they wouldn't necessarily like put a game on it and then sell it. I keep hoping that I'll find one where like someone made their little game and made a little label for it, and you know, like a little prehistoric indie game.
That's cool.
You guys are all looking at me like I'm nuts. I
No,
know.
I like
but-
it.
I've
like
never
fascinated
I've never
by
even
this.
saved a search, and I'm like, in like my life, and I'm like, I should start saving searches
I'm
so I
trying
can
to
find
think about like
things
by
what
this.
weird
that I'm
thing
looking for.
do I want that I suddenly need to have like auction tracking for?
I know.
I
now-
want the Coachtopia Loop Ergo bag with plaid quilting, so I'm gonna save that because I've been wanting that. If you're listening to this and you have that bag and you don't want it, my DMs are open. Let me know.
Oh, this is cute. I just looked it up.
Right? Right? Isn't it cute? I want
Yeah,
it.
that is cute.
I want it. They don't make it anymore.
I am such a
to me.
nerd for
to
Kelsey
me.
show and tell. It's like my favorite thing. Every time you're on bonus pod, I'm like, what's that over there? And I make you show me like 12 things behind you. It's so fun.
Yeah, why isn't
Awesome.
this just New Show Plus and it would just be an infinite well of content?
I
Or Just
know.
different sections of your house.
True.
Well, this room specifically, because that's where all your games are. But
I did a pretty
are
good
these even
job
all your games, or do
assembling
you
all
have
this.
games in storage still, or are these really all your games?
I have some games like in my closet, but no, it's pretty much all like some of it's, you know, you can't see on camera because it kind of goes around the room a little
Yeah.
bit. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't really have like if it gets to the point where I have to put things in storage, I don't need to own it anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair.
And I already feel that way about a lot of this stuff, but I feel like I have whittled it down to like just stuff that is either interesting or I think I would actually want to play someday. I mean, that's the delusion of all game collectors, but
Yeah.
like I've already whittled it down a surprising amount. I've gotten rid of like most of my collector's editions and stuff because I'm just like, let's just take up space. I don't need them. I think I only have like Xenoblade ones now, really.
PP point
Anyways.
for Kelsey because I feel
Thank you.
embarrassed
lot of
going
stuff.
next. All right, here's
I mean, it's no
mine.
Dragon Ball Z skin, but
Here's Pokemon, shit I bought. Yeah, here's Pokemon shit I bought. I made it
Yes.
from Canva for your ass to look
Hell
at.
yeah.
Let me make it a little bit smaller because I'm
can't
realizing
wait.
it's not fitting the right size. Pokemon shit I bought. I thought it'd be kind of fun to actually show you the Pokemon shit. So I actually have pictures of all my Pokemon shit, and at the very
yeah.
end
That's exciting.
we can figure out how much everything is. And to be fair, some of the stuff I did some rough guesstimates because it was bought on my
Sure.
old Etsy account, and also those listings don't exist anymore, so I had to guess.
Oh, we're counting your Etsy purchases.
You bought
too?
you bought some
Oh,
eggs,
God.
didn't you?
I bought some fucking eggs on Etsy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, you guys ready for Pokemon
and
shit I bought?
Etsy.
eggs. Yeah.
I love
Yes.
Etsy.
I got
Oops,
my
I skipped
calculator
ahead.
app open.
Here's
Oh my
round
God,
one
there's
of Etsy
too
shit.
much!
So, audio listeners,
Cute.
I have a lot of cute shit I bought that's Pokemon related on Etsy. I have a Pokemon print that's in my hallway. This is by an artist who does a lot of nerdy Pokemon, not Pokemon, but just like art. So we bought 3 different prints. We have Studio Ghibli, Twin Peaks, and Pokemon. They're in a row in our hallway. But I took a picture of the Pokemon one. I bought Michael a Mareep Evolution shirt because that's his favorite is Mareep. There's Heather Mahler art. She's one of my favorite artists from Utah. I've loved her since I was like 15 years old. She did a cute little Pokemon print with the 3 starters and a cool punky girl holding Squirtle. I bought that shit. I bought a little Pokedex charm for my Hobonichi. I've bought so many Pokemon stickers. I just kind of have a couple examples and my Hobonichi with said stickers on them. I would say that the stickers, I've probably bought 10 sheets of Pokemon stickers off Etsy.
From the same vendor or just like
Different
across
vendors. Across all of this.
10
This
sheets,
is kind of
okay,
an example of what they look like little sheets.
You
of
said you
people.
bought 10 probably?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You know, the only one I can do math, McLean.
And then I have a Slow Bro hat that they actually sent me 2 of by mistake, and I gave the other one to my best friend Michael Reno for free for him. And I messaged them. I said, "Was this a mistake?" And they said, "Yeah, you can keep it. Etsy people are nice."
Okay.
And
So
it's
this is-
embroidered.
It's embroidered. It has a cute little sleeping Snorlax on the front, and on the back it has his little tail.
Me changing the 15 to 30?
Yeah,
I
same.
literally just
It is
went right
embroidered.
away.
Other thing you Americans have to keep in mind, Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
What if I gave it
what do you
to
mean,
in
you
US
American?
dollars and you converted it?
You
we'll
filthy
convert it at
American.
the
Yeah.
end.
Canadian dollars.
USD to C. Are we counting like weird fees that you might have incurred?
No, honestly, I did what
Okay,
the
cool.
listing said. I do
Okay.
also have to pay sometimes some stupid ass fees when it gets imported. I didn't count that
Okay.
because that's impossible to track.
Is the Pokedex charm handmade or is it like 3D
Um,
printed? Is it
it's-
like clay?
it's-
Is it plastic?
It's not 3D printed. It's like, it's pretty freaking cute. It's like, it's plastic, I think, but it's clearly
Okay.
like care was taken in to make it. It dangles off my
okay,
whole
but
bony
it's like
cheek.
flat on both sides.
Yep, it has
keychain
little
material.
wires to make it look like you could close it and stuff.
Okay.
All right, ready for the second page of Etsy
Yes.
shit?
I'm ready.
Yes.
This is page 2 of Etsy shit. I have an embroidered Pokemon Yellow t-shirt with Ash walking with Pikachu behind him. I have from the bug trainer outfit I did for that outfit, New Show Plus we did, that vintage styled Pokemon tee. I also bought a Mewtwo tee. Look at this picture. It came as a child size. In what world is this a fucking child size? This is now sitting in my... I'm not going to gift a weird Mewtwo tee to a child. I don't even know any children. So it's just sitting in my closet.
You know
But
people that are child-sized.
I don't know any
Three of them are on the
child.
show.
I don't know any people child size. No, this is like child size, little as hell. I got some patches that look like the original badges for first gen
Man, those patches
Pokemon.
can be really expensive, but I don't know if they actually are.
How many
have-
badges? Did you get all those?
Those are all of them. That's on my actual backpack. That's a picture from my backpack of them on it. I have a
Okay.
fidget toy magnet that looks like Pokemon Yellow Pokeball, and it's a magnet that switches between. I have a Klefki metal keychain that hangs on my backpack with my key on it. And then for my jean jacket that I have,
I'm so tired.
I have 5 different Pokemon related patches on my
I'm
jean
falling
jacket.
behind.
Keep up.
I don't know about you guys. I'm just adding random numbers together at this
same.
point.
That's kind of fun, though. I'm excited to see what you guys end on. I have the Fight Pokemon Item Run icon. I have a Team Rocket patch. I have a Mimikyu patch. I have Fab Pikachu 90s patch. And then I have Galarian Ponytail patch.
Is the Galarian one big?
No, it's
Okay.
about the sizes of the ones on the left of my backpack, all of those patches. Except the Fab Pikachu one's kind of big.
I feel like I'm like an auditor coming in.
Are you ready for next page?
Okay. Yes.
I have
I'm not
my
doing a very good
Pokemon
job.
cards.
Fuck,
Fuck
I give
the
up.
cards!
I'm actually out.
The
I'm out.
Oh no!
I'm out.
Here's my
I'm
collection.
out.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9 ETBs.
I'm gonna have to make a request for this
I don't know what
guest.
that
We're gonna have to
is.
separate these out. We're gonna have to do the cards first, and then once we get the card number, kind of like WonderSwan style, card number, and then we can try to do the whole thing.
We can do that.
You can keep going, but
I can do
that's
that.
we're
Let's
gonna
pause
we're
on
gonna, we're gonna
cards.
need that.
Let's pause
We're gonna
on
need
cards.
that.
And to be honest, I didn't calculate each card. I looked at how much I spent on the ETBs and I guesstimated the cards I bought. I go to Funky Flea Pokemon collector shows and I guesstimated the remaining amount that I paid for those. You can see the cards on the side that I kind of buy willy-nilly when I go to those little Funky Flea shows.
Okay, you've bought how many ETBs?
9. 3 of
And-
which are Prismatic Evolution ETBs. At the time, they were really
All
popular.
of them at MSRP?
No. Below.
Okay.
I was a bit
Oh.
smart and I waited a little bit for some of them until they went down a little bit sometimes, but now they're too high.
Wait, no. I said MSRP. Like you bought them at like from
Oh,
the
Like GameStop
from
and
the
stuff.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah. I never got any from the Pokemon Center. Those fuckers sell out in 5
No,
seconds.
sorry. Did you buy from scalpers or not?
No, I did not buy those from
Okay,
Dirty
cool.
Scalpers.
Okay.
I can't afford to.
All right. Well, I don't know what this is in Canadian, but they're like $50 or $60 depending on the set here. So that's $450 US dollars roughly.
I also kind of wrapped in the fact that I was on Pokemon TCG Pocket, the paid version of TCG Pocket, for about 6 or 7 months. I was on the paid version.
I don't know what the paid
I'm
version
out.
costs.
Nah, Sarah, you gotta
No,
calculate.
Sarah, we need you.
I'm out.
It's too
I
bad.
can do clothes. I
you
cannot
are
do
staying.
Pokemon cards.
You are staying until the routine is clean, Sarah.
No.
Haley, I'm not gonna do any more math. I'm just gonna say $900.
Okay, I'm taking Kelsey's $900.
I was also
and
thinking
to
of
what
like
I had
1,000. I was thinking like 1,000.
Okay, my calculation was about 1,500 for my Pokemon cards.
Okay.
Wait, but that's just Canadian version of 1,000, basically.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, you guys are still thinking USD?
Yeah, sorry.
We don't think in Canadian dollars.
I don't know how to think in Canadian.
No.
Yeah, okay.
About 1,500 because I also have bought a few on eBay and stuff too, which I didn't mention till just now. So that's not fair. But
Okay.
I already
Okay.
told you, so 1,500. Let's just say
Okay.
that.
Can
for
we
the
guess
cards.
now?
Well, there's more.
There's more stuff.
I have 3 Pokemon
Goddamn.
skateboards.
Whoa.
that
Those
I
things
use
can
as
be
wall art.
It's got to be 80
These are
minimum.
not
I don't know what the
hand
ceiling is.
painted. They are prints.
They're not hand painted. Okay. Okay.
This, the guy
still-
guy who makes these, Mr. Anderson X, I'm obsessed with him. He's one of my favorite artists. He makes the coolest freaking art ever, and he puts it on skateboards. He does the original skateboard that he sells. I'll give you the original skateboard price. It's about 1,200 to 1,500 Canadian.
Yeah.
And then he does print runs
Yeah.
where it's just like screen printed onto the skateboards, and you can buy one of those. These are all of the 3 B graded boards that he sells cheaper because there's apparently imperfections on them. I don't see them. at all.
Oh.
You keep throwing in wrenches into
I
this,
know.
aliens. And
I
so
know.
if Timmy had 8 apples and Sally had 6 apples, I was like, I don't know.
So these are
$1,200.
B grade boards. They look perfect to me, so I love them. But audio listeners, I have an Evolution, really cool skateboard with all different Evolutions painted on it. Gyarados, Magikarp, 1 because I love Gyarados, and then the original 151 and like an ombre rainbow thing. I love them. They're like my favorite things in my apartment.
Okay.
And this is miscellaneous.
Okay. The Morphe thing.
Sable has
or
2
ColourPop.
stuffies. She has a Mareep stuffy and a Yamper, but then she also has a Pokeball rope I got at PetSmart that she loves. That I feel like that counts. I have
Yeah,
several
it
Pokemon
does.
pins in my pin collection. The Christmas themed ones were a gift during the MinnMax Secret Santa swap last year, so those don't count.
Pins can be a lot.
I have some Pokemon
You said you have-
stationery.
So you said you have 3 pins?
No, I have 1, 2. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, 3 pins. Galarian Ponyta pin, a like melting Pokeball, and then regular Ponyta on my Bagu. I have Pikachu measuring
I'm
spoons.
getting stressed
Sarah's
out.
melting.
I have Pikachu
Okay.
measuring spoons. I have some Pokemon stationery I bought from a cute online Japanese store that has Pikachu stamps, Eevee stamps, and then a bunch of little post-it notes. And then that ColourPop collab thing I got back. You guys remember. Waluigi.
Okay.
Is that it?
No.
Oh my God.
But the
Okay,
final
go
things
ahead.
don't count for money because they're gifts. I just wanted to show them.
Oh,
off. They're
okay.
just
Okay.
gifts.
Just a bonus.
So
Yes,
this is
go
the
ahead.
last money you have to write down. I noticed Sarah's not writing
2,600.
anything down. She's just-
2,600.
She's just yelling.
2,600 Canadian.
2,600.
Wait. I gotta. My janky.
I'm
math
not doing
thing's gonna
math.
round it up.
3,500
Wait.
Canadian.
Mine only. This can't be right. Well, we counting the Pokemon cards in this.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, okay, then let me.
I did
Add it.
steal Kelsey's 900
Oh,
off the Pokemon
then
cards.
I would say
USD.
3,000 Canadian.
Okay. And here are my final gifts. One of my favorite clients gave me a thing to hold my Switch.
Oh.
It looks like a Poke Center. Isn't
That's
that
very
cute?
cute.
And then Michael Reno gave me a spout thing for my ninja slushie that has Pikachu on it.
Oh my god, that's
Then it's
incredible.
Slushie's back.
I know. I was
When
so
will you
proud
make
of him.
Pikachu's crack?
I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I need to make Pikachu's crack true. I thought that was really cute. And then also I'm getting a Pokemon tattoo. Thank you.
You are?
Nice.
Yeah, I've hired
Yeah, she's
a
getting Fat Pikachu.
Fat Pikachu,
I'm
right?
getting
Yeah.
Fat Pikachu.
Oh my god.
Joe Buckles,
When is that
friend of the
happening?
show, is doing the art for it. He's rendering it in a
Okay.
3D model format. And then I have an artist I really like, but they're based in Australia. And I thought we were all going to go to Australia a while ago. So that's kind of why I was lining it up. And then we didn't, we're not going. So I might have to find someone else. So we'll see. I did not count the Pokemon tattoo in my calculation. I just
Okay.
wanted to tell you guys.
Sure. What do we got?
Yeah.
Okay, what were the finals?
was it?
Sorry.
2,600.
My guess was 3,000 Canadian.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 4,000 Canadian.
2,900 Canadian.
Oh.
oh, Janice is
You know
closer because she went higher.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I was gonna guess 29.5281 cents because that was my technical calculation. But I was like, let me just round it up to 3,000 because I
Oh,
because I
you
guessed
would've
it was
been close as
2,100.
hell.
I know. Oh my god.
Good
So that
job.
doing math can be helpful. Boom. I will take this lesson and learn
Pokemon
nothing
stuff.
about math because I hate it.
Good job, you guys.
This is. I feel like I am in debt now, having done this segment of the show.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't send anything.
I'm feeling real self-conscious about my stuff. It is over the course of like 15
But your
years.
stuff is
but
accumulated
still.
in value. My
also-
t-shirts are worn and could be thrown away and no one would care. And
It's
my
not
pins.
stunting if you got it. So Kelsey, you're fine.
I guess I feel
Okay,
better
Sarah.
about mine. I calculated the amount of money I've spent roughly on The Sims 4.
Oh.
And
I believe you've gotten some hookups though on some of the it's like you paid for all those
Not
expansions,
enough.
yes?
Not enough. I did get some. I calculated them all base price first because I know that I
Yes.
got some on sale, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get back in to check which ones I got on sale and when. So I calculated like the total that it would be, and then like roughly probably what I actually spent. But I own 16. I own The Sims 4, and I didn't get it when it was free. I paid for it, so that was full price. I own 16 of the expansion packs. I own 6 of the game packs, and then 5 of the quote like stuff packs.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys know, but you can combine an expansion game pack and stuff pack for a bundle sale price. She's acting like she
Yeah,
never heard
Haley,
of that.
I feel like you've got the best.
Sarah looked like
you got
she
the
never
best
heard of
shot.
that. So it makes me think maybe she just bought them straight up.
I think Sarah bought them straight up, but on sale sometimes, like kind
Yeah,
of slowly
maybe.
Yeah,
accumulating
it's like
them.
it was like sometimes they were on sale, but sometimes
You never did the
I
wombo
did
combo thing?
Just only once or
Only
twice.
once.
Like I don't do it often.
So that means she has
I
15
wonder-
expansion packs, 5 game packs, and 4 stuff packs. Potentially full price, potentially sale. And then 1 combo wombo, which I believe are like, when I do it, it's like
Drive-through core.
60 Canadian, so like 45 American maybe.
For the prices?
For the
What?
wombo combo price. I think expansion packs, what are they separate? And how many of them would you have gotten on sale? This is like a riddle.
I'm gonna say $900
That is just out of your ass.
you were
You
shop-
didn't do any math.
that you were shopping the sales. I googled how much to buy all of Sims 4. I scrolled down a bit. I
That's
read a thing on
cheating!
Reddit. I read a thing on whatever.
You're cheating.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
You're cheating.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you just cut me out.
I'm going to say half of her expansion. I'm going to say 50% of all the stuff she bought was on sale. So then, how much are expansion packs? I don't even fucking know. I think they're 30 times.
I feel like a lot would be, north of $1,000, which it could still be that. But I feel like if you're trying to shop the sales, maybe you're coming up slowly, but then you're probably still buying a lot.
Yeah. 15 times 7? 105. How much are game
Haley's
packs?
doing this so scientifically.
I'm trying to 5 game packs. They're cheap enough that I feel like you would just buy them full price. So I'm gonna say 5 of those. It's 100, and I'm gonna say the 4 stuff packs are like $12, aren't they, or something? Plus 45. Do you have any Sims merch? Did you count that?
No, and we're only counting The Sims 4.
Cool.
Because
Yes,
I also
of
made
course.
other Sims purchases this year.
Of course, of course. $598.
That's very scientific. I'm just gonna say I feel like Sarah would stop herself before it got that bad. I'm gonna go.
But it's
I'm gonna go
incrementally
for-
over many years.
That's true. I'm still gonna go 410. Have we all
Dan, did you
spoken?
guess?
Well, I accidentally cheated because I was like, how many things in Sims 4 are there? I'm gonna stick with my $900, and if you want to take out 200 or add 200 as a penalty, you're welcome to do that for my guess.
That's a penalty.
Yeah.
Okay, so the total without sales of all the Sims 4 stuff I own was $809 of the Sims stuff, of Sims 4 stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
And
but you
then
got
with
the
sales, it went down to like $638.
Okay.
With everything being on sale.
No, with like what I think I purchased on sale and didn't purchase on sale.
Oh. So I was 100 off. Did I win?
I'm sorry. I mean, yes. And then I also this year purchased for $189, I bought the complete Sims 3 collection. And then I also bought for like $20 the original The Sims as well. But for The Sims 4, this has been since like 2015.
Did you buy that legacy?
Yeah, it's
thing
easy for that
too?
stuff to add up over time.
Yeah.
The Legacy, which one?
Wasn't there one that was like, it has The Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4 in it or something? Yeah.
So it's like I feel like in my lifetime, I probably spent easily over $1,000 purchasing The Sims and like then repurchasing The Sims.
I have also repurchased The Sims because it was on my parents' Mac, and then I moved out and I wanted it on my PC, so I bought it all again.
Yeah, I bought The Sims multiple times, so I don't know. It's kind of crazy to be like, yeah, I like The Sims 4. What a good game, and then it's like your total Sims collection's $800, and if you bought everything for The Sims, isn't it like $1,300?
Something
You
like
bought
that.
all the Sims 4 content, not on sale.
What's the best packs in your opinion?
I
someone
always
who's
like
used
the
them.
seasons packs. I
Oh,
feel like the
iconic, yeah.
seasons is like always like you have to have it. I like the get to work packs where you get to do the little career stuff. I think that is always like a have to have. Let's see, what other ones do I like? I don't like pets. I used to like pets, but the pets are kind of annoying because they just kind of
pets.
break. I feel like Horse Ranch was pretty fun. Even though that was really buggy, Horse Ranch was fun. Eco Lifestyle was fun. Snowy Escape when they added like Japan was really fun. The college one, The Sims 2 College reigns supreme
I
of
loved
Sims
that.
college experiences.
Yeah.
Sims 2 is just like has a lot of like really good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It was crazy like counting out that I had 16 of the expansion packs and I'm only missing 4 of them.
Does that make you want the last 4?
No.
It makes me want you to have the last 4 because I'm sick. Sarah, you're right there. Just
I
finish
don't
off the
have
collection.
Complete the set.
I don't have the ones I'm missing are all the ones that came out recently. Love Struck, which was like their horny pack, basically.
It was their horny pack, yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. I don't have business and hobbies, and I kind of really do want business and hobbies. You get to like run like a bakery out of your house, but that's just because the original business one they made is broken. There's Enchanted by Nature, which I don't own, and then I think Adventure Awaits. But yes, I'm only missing 4,
Wow.
which is kind of insane to think about.
Complete the set. Complete the set.
But I
Yeah,
will
how much
say
does
I
it cost to
do-
get the 4?
Well, they're like they're $40 each. And then I just wait for them to go on sale sometimes. But also, I will say I do share this EA account with my sister, but don't tell
Yeah,
EA.
you've mentioned that.
So we each share this
Gotcha.
account.
They're too busy being acquired. They won't listen to this.
Yeah, it just feels like insane if we both had to pay $800 to play The Sims when we could just share a Sims account.
Does it not let you play at the
yeah.
same time? Is that the only hang up?
No, one of us just has to like go offline. Right? So one of us just has to like not connect to the internet and then the other person
Sure,
can
yeah.
play.
Oh, interesting. My sister ever gets a PC, we're gonna do that.
But it's like yeah, the same EA account.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
what are you looking at right now? It looks like you're so immersed by something. The Sims.
Oh, I am completely just spacing out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm listening, but sometimes my eyes just like unfocus
yeah, you went
when
to
I'm
like somewhere else. Just that I was watching you. I was like, is
I'm
she
so
watching
sorry.
A Sims trailer? No, I liked it.
Look, we've been recording for like 4 hours, so
I don't think I've spent that much on The Sims, but I do the Wombo combo pack sometimes. I feel like every time when you get your
Oh, there's the actual name of them?
No,
or are you just saying
I
that?
just know
Okay.
that.
'Cause-
You know when you
I'm
get
like, wait,
your
is that the official title?
once a 6-month sim urge that everyone gets, it's like I always buy 3 new packs then to like really spice up my urge to play it, and then like really focus on those 3 packs, and then I drop it again. But then 6 months later, I go and do the wombo again and get 3 more ones because they make it so
I think it's
fun.
how I ended up
It's fun.
with all my stuff packs, right? I
Yeah.
have like 5 stuff packs, and I'm like, when did I buy like nifty knitters? And it's like, oh, on sale in a bundle.
Yeah, you get to do expansion, game pack, and stuff
Those
pack, and that's
nifty
fun.
knitters.
And then you can kind of like you choose them that kind of are cohesive between the 3 choices, and it feels kind of good. Like I got like the farm one, and then I think
I love cottage living.
yeah, and then I got cottage living, and then I got like small house living or whatever the stuff
Yeah,
pack
tiny
was.
home.
Tiny homes, and then whatever other game pack. But I was like, all 3 of these I'll have one sim who lives in a cute little tiny home with a cow. And then I played that for 5 hours, and then I got bored and left, and I will come back in 6 months. It's easy to spend money on Sims.
I just can't believe it's been 10 years, you know? It's like Haley and Overwatch.
Yeah. What year did Sims 4 come out?
It feels like earlier than 2015.
2014.
Ooh.
Right before 2015. So it's been 11 years. Sarah hated hearing that.
It doesn't make me feel good.
Oh, wait, hold on. What was your total amount spent again?
It was like, not on sale, it was
600,
800. But it
then
was like
on sale?
680.
Are you doing an inflation counter?
No.
No.
I'm just thinking, you said 11 years?
How much is that?
It's
Yeah.
$62 a year. It's like a game a year.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's a great way to view it.
I've spent $3 an hour on Fortnite because I've played 73 hours and spent $200 something dollars.
no, that's a little bit high.
That's pretty high.
Way cheaper than a movie.
I mean, I don't want to do the math for how many hours I've spent playing Wonder Swan because
I feel like though a collection's
putting a
for
dent in
having,
that.
not for like, you don't have to, you know what I mean? Like I don't expect, if you have a collection of something, I don't expect you to be using those things all the time because I feel like a collection's inherently like about
Very
having the
kind.
stuff, not like using the stuff. Like if
Yeah.
you had a candle
It's very-
collection, I'm not like expecting you to light all them bitches up at once.
Yeah, but eventually you'll use them. If you're just collecting candles for like no use, that's I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
the
that's
Wonder
fine.
Swan's
I
better
don't
than
know. I
candles, I
can't-
guess. I don't know. Can't people catch
I
it?
can't- I can't give any shade to any other collectors. I really like it's weird. I add something at this point to my collection like literally twice a year. Like I am so just done, but it over the course of like 10 or probably like 13-ish years, like I don't know. I got a lot of this for better deals than what it's worth now, but it is just like weird to look at and be like, I probably don't need all this. The money would probably be better served than all this stuff on shelves. But
If it makes you
But
I'd
that's
happy.
rather you
collecting.
have it. I'd rather you have it than somebody else have it, Kelsey. So you have to keep it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is a really nice backdrop. So can't complain about
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, it is time for our final thing. I almost said round. I don't know, like we're a game show
Get
or
in the
something.
ring, ladies.
We're all losing.
For time for our final round, which is Ping Pals, which is our advice column where you can write in with things you need advice about, and then we will give you really good award-winning advice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Award-winning
I know.
advice.
Because we won an award.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, party people. At the behest of friends who carried me through my drawn-out divorce, I'm throwing a house party to celebrate that it is finally over. Congratulations.
Woo!
I figured this was... Okay, I'm going to embarrass myself, guys, because I've never said this word out loud. I've only read it.
Oh.
Gauche?
Gauche.
G-A-
Gauche.
Gauche. Thank you. Thank you. I figured this was a gauche reason to party, so I'm also celebrating my birthday. This is also my first time hosting a house party in about a decade. What do you suggest for icebreakers and activities to bring together different friend groups? What are the post-pandemic party expectations in regard to food, drink, and decor? I'm thinking chill music in my living room and gaming in my basement. Attendees
Ah.
will be ages 30 to 60, so I hope nobody will be getting shit-faced, but I also want to make sure everyone makes it home safely. Sincerely, Single in Seattle. Yay!
I'm laughing because my first thought was Uno. That's because of the episode. That's because of the episode. Come back to me.
I mean, having music in one room and then games in another, awesome. Everyone's
You also
happy.
just need like a chatting
I
room.
agree.
Like I think the key here is to set up a bunch of different spaces
Yeah.
Lots
for
of
people
seating.
to like, because if you have such a range of like 30 to 60, you want people to feel comfortable grouping up in certain locations.
Yeah.
And then in different locations, yeah, you can have like Uno, or like everyone tends to group up around the food area.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitchen is always a good place for like basically if you got some little like grazing snacks everywhere, that's always like a good that's a good like place for people to kind of congregate naturally.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I said this yet, but congratulations on your divorce. When I got divorced, I wanted more people to say congratulations to me instead
Congratulations
of
on
I'm
your
sorry.
divorce.
Congratulations.
So
And you too,
I now
Kelsey.
make it a point to
I
say
never said it, I'm sorry.
congratulations. I don't think you knew me. It's okay.
I know, but I should have said it once we became really good friends. I should have said, by the way, in the past, congrats on your divorce.
Because divorces are always the right. Like if you are having a divorce, then it's always the right thing to happen. It can be between two people who are good people and just not compatible, and it's still a congratulations. So
I like the combo.
I
with
think
your
it's a
birthday.
great reason to party.
Because that lets them make it as much about their divorce as they want it to be. They could
that's
just
true.
be like, oh no, it's mostly birthday, but also got divorced. Woo! Or they could like have a banner that says like just divorced and like lean into it. It's up to them. They could do whatever they wish. That's fun.
You could have like the divorce section of the party and the birthday section of the party, and you like hang different signs.
That's kind of
Like
fun.
one will say happy birthday and the other one can say happy divorce.
Oh, that's fun. Another party tip I learned from somebody is like if you have, like you were saying, multiple grazing areas, halfway through the party, switch the food. And then it gets eaten more 90% of the time. Because a lot of times people get locked in combo and in the back of their head, they'll go, oh, I want one of those yummy like little sausages in the kitchen, but I'm in a combo. I don't want to move.
Oh.
But then if you move everything.
So like just take the plate and rotate it one
Like if you have a
station?
charcuterie in the living room and then like oven food in the kitchen, at like 9:30, just make an effort to switch the plates out in the two directions, and then food gets eaten more. Because people won't
And it's a
say
good idea
anything.
to have
but-
different food locations.
Yeah.
Because if all the food's in the kitchen, I feel like sometimes the kitchen gets too busy. And it's like,
Yes.
I want food, but I don't want to have to walk through 20 people to get to the food.
Yeah. I'm also a punch girly. I always
Yeah.
do a punch if people are coming over. I like to make a little punch. Now that I have the slushy machine, I make a little slushy.
I
Not-
think a clear spot for like non-alcoholic drinks, like whether that's just a cooler that's
Yeah.
non-alcoholic or a punch that's non-alcoholic, and access to water, I think is also an underrated party thing. Like
zoo.
along with the like, yeah,
Water.
access to water.
You can get one of those little like spigot
water cooler
things,
things?
Yeah.
where it's got a little
A little dispenser.
handle to
Yeah.
yeah.
like
Sorry,
the
I don't
cap
know
things.
words.
I will say
Spigot?
on that note,
It's such a random
It
word.
has a spigot.
You're
they
right, but
have
it sounds like a
spigots.
farmer term.
from the non-alcoholic to the alcoholic, I enjoy like a mini keg or a regular keg. They're just fun to pour out of, and the drinks are fresher. Obviously, you can't keep track as easily, but like, who cares? Depending on the setup and like the area and the vibe and stuff, sometimes like a TV with something on, like a muted movie or like a series of music videos if you have like YouTube Premium. Also fun because it gives you something to like stare at into the abyss. And then it's like, oh, we can congregate around the abyss. And then it's like, we can just talk about the abyss. We don't have to necessarily like
Love that.
have just a straight up conversation depending on.
It feels
What the
very
vibes
much
are.
like setting up little enrichment for your Sims, you know? And then I put a
Yeah.
guitar in this room because somebody might pick up the
Yeah.
guitar and start playing it. Like when you have a party with this many people in the range, it's like you got to set up little enrichment corners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta think of it like
Maybe
like
label
you
where the
said, a little zoo
bathroom
in
is,
Zoo
depending
Tycoon.
Little
on how
hamsters.
big it is. Like, and then have a spot for people to put their like jackets and stuff, like a room or whatever. Like, just yeah, it's like a little like it's a little encampment.
Light a candle in the
little place for people
bathroom
to
at the
live.
start of the night because someone will poop. It will just happen. And then you don't have to worry about it.
Or just get some of that like spray. The
yeah,
like
the
bathroom
spray's good, but the
spray.
candle will just like
poopery.
poopery. Yeah, that'll work. Candle. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, the game thing. Oh my god, I always forget to charge my controllers. Charge controllers up so no one has to think about that. And what we usually do is we turn on, like, say if it's Mario Kart. Mario Kart will be on the home screen with the 4 controllers on the coffee table.
Yeah.
So it's like
To make it
whoever
very
wants
easy
it,
to
go.
pick up and
It's
play.
just you just go, oh, and pick it up and go. Like have it already rolling.
For organizing, obviously this might not work if people aren't like as, I don't know, don't they want to download an app or something? So like I don't know what the vibes of the crowd are, but I like using Partyful for stuff. Like most of the events I go to, even if they're just like a friend's house party, are done through Partyful.
What's that?
And it's dope because you can do. It's an app. It's kind of like it's replaced. You know how back in the day, I mean when we were in college, everyone was big on like the Facebook events, and it's like, oh, like I made an event for it on Facebook, and you can like say yes, no.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's an RSVP system, but it's like a separate app. And it's really nicely stylized. And another thing that's really cool about it is that you can send like a text blast that like both can hit people's text messages if they opt in. I think you have to opt in for that, or you could have it like just on the thing. So it'll be like, I'll go to like a friend's place and they'll be like, oh, by the way, like here's where we are on the block. We're like this such and such a house, and it's like a quick text blast to everybody.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's also used for like food, where they'll be like, hey, just so we know, we're like ordering a pizza. Like if you want, you know, like you could respond to whatever, or like, oh, just so you know, pizza's gonna be in here in like 20 minutes. And then it's like, oh, cool, it looks like they're ordering a pizza. And you'll be like any spot in the house, and then just see like, oh, cool, a pizza's coming or something. Or like, you know, obviously sometimes it's paid for, sometimes it's like a shipment thing or whatever. But it's just a nice, easy way to communicate with people. And then it's like, maybe this is just like me being nosy, but I also kind of like to be like, oh, who's in here? Or like who's, and then if people like have their things like, oh, I'm like, oh, that person I met. Okay, let me just look at the Partyful, and then you can see their thing if they like set up their like name and face and stuff. But obviously that's like extra to do. But yeah, I've liked using that. I haven't actually used it for like events I've done, because I haven't done like a big event other than me and Isaiah's wedding, which is not a Partyful type of event. But like I like it for just quickly organizing stuff and getting to like, it's also nice to just have a centralized place of like, this is
that
where
how
this
I was
thing
getting
is.
texts from you? For your
No,
wedding?
that was that was all solo dolo, dog. That was just me. That was me and my iMessage going to work.
That was just she liked us. We were special
yeah.
enough to text.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
So could be cool if you needed that kind of infrastructure. And it sends reminders too. Like if people don't RSVP, because I've been that person that hasn't said it, they're like, hey, reminder, this event's coming up. Like, let them know if you're going or not. And it's like, that's done through the app and not like the person having to like harass people about it.
Love it.
I think this is going to be a great party. Like it's hard to.
I'm sad we're not there.
I know. We would muck that party up for you.
People are going to have a good time if you just have food and drinks. Honestly, that's all most people need to like have a good time.
Have you guys seen the trend now with birthday cakes where the person who is getting sung to is the one that holds the camera? That's cute.
No, that sounds
That's
like
creepy.
scary.
No, it's cute.
It's
Because
like,
it's
am I
my
doing body
birthday.
cam horror?
Everyone hates this.
That's
oh
terrifying.
My God. That's not what I was
My
thinking.
birthday. Why
But
would
it's
I
kinda
want to record
wholesome
you
because it's all the
guys?
people you love singing at you nicely.
It's
Anytime
scary.
someone-
I don't like that, Haley.
that's
No.
way too much attention.
You're crazy.
I don't want-
know
Well,
it's
somebody else
nice.
No,
should
people
record it
singing at
for
me.
me on my birthday. And
mean,
I
like,
should be
come
living the
behind
present
you?
in the moment. Yeah, and I should be in the moment with my cake.
Although I will say it will probably take the awkward out a little bit if you are holding something. You don't have to just stare at all the
Yeah.
people singing at you.
I don't know. I
You
feel
can,
like I'd be like,
You can look
Yeah.
down at your phone like you're trying to get the perfect shot, and then you don't have to make eye contact with people
Mm-hmm.
who are singing very sincerely and wholesomely to you, and it's uncomfortable.
mhm.
I thought it was
Anyways,
nice.
good luck with the
I thought it was
party.
nice.
Yeah.
It was a nice idea.
Big mistake, Haley. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Boo.
Hello, PPB girlies. This is a quick one, guys. In a previous episode of the pod, Sarah mentioned the blog Sally's Baking Addiction for recipes and others. Strong endorsement of Sarah's baking. Wait, sorry. I messed up my notes here. Got me to note down the name of the blog, too. It was Canadian Thanksgiving recently, and I wanted to make a pumpkin cheesecake for it, so I checked Sally's Baking Addiction and made her version, and it turned out great, and my family loved it.
Yay.
Since that worked out so well for me, I was wondering if you guys have more recommendations for recipe blogs or any other sources for recipes that you recommend. Any kind of recipes are good as long as you find the source reliable. I'll be happy to check it out. Thanks for reading and love the pod. baking cheesecake in British Columbia.
Yo.
My savory version of Sally's. And I feel like once I started
Savory
using...
Sally's.
Yeah, Savory Sally's. It's called Recipe Tin Eats. So it's Recipe Tineats, and her name is Nagi, and she's from Australia. And she has a few cookbooks, but quite literally, she has never. I don't use any other recipes anymore. I don't go anywhere else. I have two of her cookbooks. I only use her recipes. I only use her cookbooks. I simply, this is like, she's never steered me wrong. Her recipes are always interesting.
A lot of pastas. Love to see it.
Yeah, we love a lot of pastas. Like, the depths of flavors are always really good. But yeah, you can trust her.
Do you have a recent recipe you did that you freaking love?
I recently ate her mac and cheese chili. Because it was getting a little chilly out.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good. Her hot honey salmon, I'm literally
I love hot
obsessed
honey.
with. It's a hot honey salmon with like panko on the salmon, so it's like crusty and crunchy. I would die for
My
that.
mouth
She also has a
literally
really-
started watering.
Yeah, she like, and the way she does the recipes is super easy to follow. I
Look at
feel
the
like she doesn't like,
pictures.
yeah.
And a video at the end in case you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, she's
So
got,
yeah,
you
I
can
found
vote.
her, and I just haven't looked back.
You can check this as you're doing it.
Oh, that's smart.
Nice.
I've never seen that. Cook mode.
Wait, can you put that
screen.
in Slack so that I can save it for myself? Thank
Yeah,
you.
know, I
I'll put
want-
it inside.
I didn't write in, but
I'll put it
I
inside.
want this hot honey
thank you.
salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put my things in Slack.
I
have
Like hot
oh, go
honey
ahead.
on everything. Sorry,
hot
I'm just
honey
talking
as
about.
well.
I'm just thinking about hot honey.
The hot honey.
It's not important.
No, it's relevant to the conversation, which is the only time that we can probably say this. Okay, mine are people I find on TikTok, but some of them do end up having websites. This one is one of those people. Their handle is there's food at home, and the website is thereisfoodathome.com. And at least, is it .com? Let me look. Yeah, yeah, it is. There'sfoodathome.com. All their stuff is good. I haven't made like a million of the recipes, but one that I always make that I always go back to is their creamy chicken pot pie. It's like incredible, and it's super easy and like very tasty.
They can do it too.
Yeah. And then my other one is by this person who their handle is like Moro Cooks. I guess their name is Matt. I dropped that lore, I guess. They had a website, but it's not working anymore. And I think it's because they are working on like selling their first cookbook, which is valid, but also like I wrote your recipes down in my Notion. So I guess to make your book is like, you never know where stuff ends up going. So yeah, but they have a TikTok, and I don't know how their recipe book's going to be, but they're probably going to lean into their make it, don't buy it angle, which is like a big part of their series. But the thing I've made from them is like they had a chicken adobo recipe that I found like pretty simple and tasty. But I'm glad they're making a book, because honestly, I've been like wanting more of their content. This is also like a spot where I'm like, I'm surprised there's not more like Patreon chef people where it's like, let me pay you.
Yeah.
Let me give you money so you can give me food. Thank you. But yeah, these are two ones that I really like. And I find that like in general, I really have liked what's come out of TikTok for recipes. It's not always like formal, like written recipes, but like you can always just write down yourself and then kind of just like figure it out from there. But these are two of my faves.
Cute.
This looks delicious.
I don't cook. My man cooks, so I never learned any of this crud.
That's fair.
I don't.
The only thing I
don't-
make is that pot pie.
That's fair.
I
can
don't
just make
cook
my
from-
Antojitos.
I don't cook from recipes very often. I'm very boring. I just kind of like, I have like 5 or 6 things I can make, and then otherwise it's all just, you know.
I'm the same. Or I just free
Trader
ball
Joe's
it.
fried rice or whatever.
Yeah.
Trader
just-
Joe's knows how to cook.
I wish I had a Trader Joe's. God, you guys I want Trader Joe's.
I'll trade you healthcare for it.
Do you want us to give you one of those
No.
bags?
What's a bag?
You know those bags where we like the Trader Joe's tote bag, where it's like people don't have Trader Joe's. They're like, oh my God, I want the tote bag. Do you want
Oh,
one
I
of those
haven't heard of
bags?
that. I want the chili oil so I can put on my eggs. Oh,
You want the chili oil?
my sister
you-
went to the
okay,
US
can
and
we-
bought me that.
If I
Bring that.
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
bring
if we
it to you
bring
in
you some of this
Florida.
stuff to Florida, can you sneak it back?
It won't be sneak. I'm
Do you have
allowed
to
to
even
bring
sneak
back
it?
things.
But it needs to be a certain amount of
I don't think
ounces
so.
now.
I think
Not if
we've
it's
cut
checked
each
bag.
other
Not
off.
checked baggage. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'll
Well,
probably
send
do on
what
the way
Uno
home
cards you
'cause I'm
want.
lazy.
Send what American things you want, and we'll see what we can have.
We'll take you to a Trader Joe's in Florida.
I'll bring you guys Kinder eggs, and then you can bring me chili oil from Trader Joe's.
Sure.
Don't seem very
That's my
excited about the Kinder
trait.
eggs. I'm about to commit a crime bringing those across the borderlines.
We have Kinder eggs.
We have like other Kinder.
They're not the
things.
good chocolate though.
Yeah,
We have
you-
Kinder
Oh
Eggs,
yeah,
but
you
they're
said
not
the
good
chocolate makes you
chocolate.
sick here in America.
That was
So you said it at Disney?
fascinating. Yeah.
Oh, is it the? Does it make you sick, or is it just like you don't like the throw up taste in
It's
our
the throw up
chocolate?
taste. The
Mm,
throw up
it's
I don't
like-
taste.
know
it gets
what
like
that is.
really like dusty and white after
delicious.
some time passes.
Throw up taste.
It's literally the same acid in your stomach when you throw up is in your guys' chocolate because it keeps the
Yeah,
shelf
we like
life
it
longer.
pre-digested.
But
I had a little mini Hershey's bar from Halloween today, and I was like, "Yep, it's tastes
You're not
just like throw up." I
I
love it.
thought you were taste. I thought most people in America are kind of taste blind to it because you grew up with it, kind of thing. Maybe.
Well, like
Once you
I
get
know,
older.
basically, like I can tell what you're talking about, but it doesn't taste
Oh.
like throw up to me. It just tastes like chocolate.
Yeah, no, we were kind of joking the whole time at Disney that like I never got my chocolate Mickey ear ice cream because
Yeah.
we were leaving the second park. It was like so late, our feet were killing, and like Jan and Isaiah and I was like, let's go get your ice cream. I was like, I want to go back and lay down in a bed. Like it's fine. I do not want this ice cream.
I want to watch you eat it.
They were like, we want to see you eat it. And then the
Yeah,
next day,
no, genuinely.
Michael and I did downtown Disney and they had one there. I was like, look, we can send them a picture. And I took a bite of it. I was like, yuck, this tastes like vomit. What the hell?
No.
Got her.
And I was like, oh no. I took like my
And
happy
me and
picture,
Isaiah
thumbsing
laughed
up
and
with
laughed.
it. And then I took a bite and I was like, ugh.
It's gonna
So-
do fine on Instagram. Don't worry about it.
Do you also have a problem with our bread? Is the bread different here? That's the other one I hear sometimes.
I don't think so. I think the
That
only
our
time
bread is too sweet.
oh, sweet. I don't think
Yeah.
actually, when I go to my nan lives in Florida and we have a long family joke about bologna sandwiches because my mom thinks bologna is like the worst thing you could ever put into your body. And then my nan's fun and she's like, who wants a bologna sandwich? We're like, woo! It's kind of like you get the fun thing you never get at your nan's house sort of thing. But yeah, she always made it on like white bread, and we're a whole grain bread family. Like mom's like, no white bread, whole grain bread only. It's like you can see the grains and they crunch in your teeth. It was hell. I lived through
It was hell in that house.
It was hell in that house. But yeah, Nan gave us white bread, but I don't
You wouldn't last
recall-
an hour in the asylum where they raised me.
Yeah, me complaining about crunchy bread. But I don't recall thinking it was sweet. It's the chocolate thing is pretty damning. Like I remember I came home and I had another piece of chocolate because our hotel had a little bar with chocolate in it, and I brought it home and I literally said I'm gonna eat this at home with Canadian chocolate and like taste the difference. It's really obvious. It's interesting.
So, do you guys not have like M&Ms?
We do, but we have different food regulations, so M&M's makes our chocolate different.
Okay. You
Yeah.
have Canadian M&Ms and all
Like
that.
all our Hershey's will say on it like
Interesting.
made in Canada Hershey, and it's a different recipe than America. It has a shorter shelf life. So you got us there, but no weird acid.
Where it counts.
Where it counts.
I'll be eating my old chocolate alone. Thank you.
I love my old vomity chocolate. You can't take it from me.
That's culture.
That's culture. All right, let's do one more pink pills. Buckle up, Pew Pew Bang. I had a best friend. Let's call him Leon Kennedy for
Yes,
almost 7
okay.
years before we stopped talking in 2021.
Oh no.
Basically, I was told that people thought we were gay. I am, but he is definitely not. The problem was, towards the end, he was one of those stereotypical men who refused to get his shit together, but still constantly complained about his life. In mid-2021, after speaking daily for almost 7 years, Leon just stopped talking to me. And honestly, I was kind of relieved he gave me an out. Then what do I see on Instagram about a month ago? A follow request. Ladies, I am tired. Leon Kennedy was exhausting the last year I knew him, and I Googled him and saw that he was arrested for a DUI. But I feel bad. What if he doesn't have any friends now? What if he still doesn't have his shit together? Do I potentially protect my sanity or invite what was at one point a good friend back into my life? Regards, Too Nice in Raccoon City.
Nah,
Oh, I
protect
love
yourself.
whoever wrote this. I like you. You seem fun. Hell no.
Protect
your
yourself.
sanity. Protect your
Yeah.
sanity. The older I get, the more I believe this. If a friend is literally only giving you stress, they might
That's not a
hate you,
friend.
but like we already talked about this numerous times. Remember that friend I talked about who just because like my boyfriend's so mean, can you come pick me up? And that was just a driver to them. Am I supposed to drive them
yeah.
for all eternity? Or can I go, this isn't fun for me, bye. I said it's not fun for me, bye. I don't see any harm
Yeah.
in that.
I'm toxic, so
I
I
don't-
would probably accept the request to see what would happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can accept if you feel like you're confident enough in like enforcing your boundaries, but if you know that you're the kind of person who's gonna crumble under first DM,
Yeah.
then don't.
Especially if it's like a, some sort of like, hey, I know it's been a long time, and you do the pleasantries for like 8 minutes, and then it becomes, and I need money.
Oh, just don't respond ever if they say that. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it though. I get the like, at one point this person was a great person in my life, and like you feel bad for them, and like I really do. I think I'm gonna give you advice that I probably don't take 100% of the time, but I really should, which is yes, absolutely protect yourself and do not. You don't owe this person anything.
what was the
Anything at
part
all.
about him being gay but he wasn't gay? Did that?
I don't know. I was confused about that part too. I wonder if that's related to why they stopped talking, but it was not very clear.
Yeah. Or I thought that like, I mean, maybe it just shows how close they were.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
they
it's
were
meant to
Oh, or
indicate
that,
their
yeah.
closeness,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But I did think
We
it
were
was going to
best
come back
friends.
around of
I
like,
thought he was
Yeah.
gonna be homophobic.
and then I
in
saw
the
they were
end.
gay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking that
I was
too.
like, then absolutely cut him off, cut him at the balls.
Yeah.
I was curious
I feel
wh-
like
where that was going to go, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it
Yeah.
had like an impact later in terms of the relationship.
I feel like the mature thing to do is just like, if you want to let them follow you, like accept the request. And then if they DM you, you should feel out if you think that they're on like a positive upswing, or if you think that they're kind of on like a self spiral and they're just like pushing your boundaries once again. And then you go from there. But also I just wouldn't, I tend to bury the past. I don't dig
I think
it
it also
up.
depends. What was your like reaction when you saw it? Like, did you have like a sinking feeling? Were you
It
like,
sounds like they were
"Oh my
like,
God"?
oh no, they found me.
Yeah, if
Yeah, you
your
probably should
reaction
just
is
let it
oh
go
no,
then, but
you don't need to invite that back into your life.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm nosy, so I'm like, I'm gonna accept it. And especially if I have someone that was also friends with them at the time that I can talk to about it, I would be like living for that because I'm messed up.
I'm just so of the
But,
opinion,
yeah.
like, if somebody makes you feel shitty to be around them, what's the point anymore? They might try to twist it to make you the villain of their story, but that sounds like that's happened to me multiple times. But like, I could see how, like, the opposite of it is always different from the other person. They would say, "Oh my God, they started like I reached out to them and they didn't even respond to my request." Like, you could phrase it anyway to make it seem
Yeah.
like you were being mean. But like, if they make you feel shitty, you only got so many freaking hours to be alive. Like, why are you spending them feeling shitty with people that you don't like?
Yeah, everyone else is right. I'm just like messy. So I'm like, what do they want? Ooh, let's see.
Yeah.
It's weird that they don't. Did they like unfollow?
Maybe they
That's what
never
I'm
followed
trying
on
to
this
figure
platform.
out.
Maybe it's like a
Yeah,
blue
a
sky
new
vibe,
account,
right, or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But if they requested
what
a
I'm
follow,
confused
it's
about.
probably Instagram because that's the only.
I also think people that
Yeah.
crash out, this is like, ooh, I feel like this is going to sound kind of mean, so I don't mean it to be, but I feel like I could see them having like I deleted my account, made a new account kind of vibe. Because like I've, the person they
It's- it
described
specifically
is
says
someone that
Instagram,
I
by the way.
specifically know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I know someone that fits that bill quite a bit.
Leon
And I feel
Kennedy,
like
get
I
your
wonder what's
shit
gonna
together.
happen.
I know.
Your
I'm
shit
sad that he's
together,
called
Leon
Leon
Kennedy.
Kennedy now.
Stop.
You were so excited at first, and then
Yeah.
You're like, yay!
and then Leon turned out
And
to
I'm like,
be a bad guy.
no.
I'm sorry.
I would, yeah, I personally would just not. I
If it's
don't
gonna keep
know.
you awake every night,
Nope.
just accept the follow. Are we all leaning that way and just
No.
see what happens, or just
No.
completely ignore the follow except for
No.
Janet? Who
I
really
think-
I
wants
would
I
to-
think
pretend that
it'll
I didn't
keep
see
you-
it.
I think it'll keep you less awake at night to just
forget it happened.
let this go entirely. I mean, there's room for forgiveness and stuff for people, sure, but like it should never be out of like, what if he needs me? What if he's not doing well? What if he doesn't have friends? Especially if it's someone
Yeah,
who's
you're
hurt you
right.
and sucked in
Forgot
the
about that
past.
part.
Yeah, but
Like
like,
it shouldn't be.
what
an
if
obligation.
that's not what the message is going to be about? To play devil's advocate to make this question.
But I think
even
that-
What do you mean?
difficult. Like, what if he's messaging to be like, "Yo, I'm on the up and up. Woo! Let's have coffee. I'm doing great."
But it is, I think, going back to what Kelsey said, because I kind of forgot about that part. That part is kind of more critical information, which is that like that feeling of, oh, like kind of what if I need to accept it because they don't have like anything else going for them? Yeah, I agree. That's not a good reason to like do stuff, and like you will get very like drained very quickly.
Yeah, that's
because I also like once had a friend who was very like obviously chill when they were chill, but then very like sky is falling, woe is me, like I'm crashing out, and like I can't believe that you're piling on, and it's like, hey man, you're doing a lot. Like this is too much kind of thing. So yeah, I think it is easy just to like let it sit there, and just let it sit there. You know, like I don't think you requests go missing all the time.
Yeah.
Especially if you would feel maybe additionally guilty if they were to, because for me, like I wouldn't feel guilty over what could come. So that's why I'm like, maybe I would accept it out of morbid curiosity. But if you feel like you are more of an empath, then no, morbid curiosity does not go good with empathy. I'm more like here to just see stuff and then have some like, tea to myself or whatever.
Also, like they're writing in to say this person exhausted me.
Yeah.
In the past, what should I do? You know, like I think if that's what your memory is of this, and that's how that makes you feel, then yeah, just let it go.
I wonder if
people come and go from lives all the time.
If they've had the strength to not accept the invite while they've waited for a response.
That's true.
Do you think they've waited?
But also, I feel like if I didn't accept it, I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, what do you think they wanted?
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like,
that's what I was thinking
was about. Like, I
think
I
maybe just followed them to follow people. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
It might not be.
Is like, would you have more peace of mind
thing.
if you just accept it? I would accept it and then
that's kind
not
of
answer
thinking.
any DMs if they tried to DM me for like any reason.
Yeah.
Is that worse?
No, I was kind of leaning that way, but then hearing that they stressed them out so much in the past, why even open the door, was also the other thought in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it comes down to how much you think it's going to stress you out to have that request hanging there. If you feel less stressed to let it come in, see what the deal was, and get a DM and then ignore that and confirm your suspicions, then you might feel better. Or if you feel better just ignoring it completely and never answering it, that could feel... It's kind of a gut call, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you always have the backup of just because they DM you doesn't mean you have to answer. Even if you even if you approve their follow and 8 seconds later they message you and they're like, logically speaking, they're on the app, they see that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to answer them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Agreed.
You're free.
You're free.
You're free.
Be free.
All right, I think that's our show. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Pew Pew Bang. Don't forget, if you would like an ad-free version of this podcast, you can join at the $5 a month tier at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. And as a bonus, you get our pre-show segment called Sarah's Loaded Gun, where every week Sarah brings us a loaded question to talk about before the show as kind of a warm-up. I'm going to be honest, this week's was fantastic.
Talk about a warm-up.
We learned
you guys
a lot
say that
about
every
each other.
week.
I know, but look, I'll give you a hint. This week it's about piss. So just...
Hey, you pee-pee freaks.
Is that a hint? Or is that the answer?
If you
Please,
like
they keep making more
and
expansion packs
PP,
for Sims.
The PP and PP Bang, yeah.
Yeah, the PP and PPB stands for PP. I'm not making any sense. Okay. But as always, there's no obligation to financially support the show. This main show will always be free, and we appreciate you being here. Tell a friend if you think that they would like this very insane, takes about Uno and whatever else we talked about on our toxic video games.
There's a lot of
show
trauma
today.
in this episode, but I feel
A lot
lighter.
of trauma.
I feel lighter.
A lot of trauma. Yeah, we're all gonna leave.
Support us so I
feeling...
can buy the eggs that Haley showed me.
Help Janet buy
Give
her
Janet
eggs.
egg
Normalize
money.
Janet buying her eggs.
You can find us on Blue Sky at pewpewbang.bluesky.social, on Instagram, pewpewbangpod, and I think that's our TikTok one as well, right? At pewpewbangpod.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Excellent. Pew Pew Bang is a MinnMax podcast and is listener supported. So yeah, you should drop us a follow, give us some feedback, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Now our moms are picking us up, tearing us away from our late night Uno sessions.
No.
So, bye everybody.
No.
Lesbian moms, I love Uno. No.
Bye-bye.
If you liked this, you can catch more of us on MinnMax's other content like the MinnMax Show podcast, our Unhinged community voted series, New Show Plus, deepest dive game clubs on new and retro games, and a whole lot more. It's all Patreon supported, so if you enjoy the show, please consider checking out those benefits, clicking around to our other shows, or telling a friend about Pew Pew Bang. Thanks a bunch.